Man, oh man, oh man. What it do, YouTube? It's your boy. Hey, we back at it with some Houston Rockets exclusive content. It's your boy Greenleaf. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Shout out to all the new members, man. What's good, family? What's good, everybody? Salute, 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 salute. Fred Vanvleet, man. God damn. Fred Vanvleet, man. Man, shout out to everybody that's in the building right now, man. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. We got another one, man. We got another one. Y'all thought I wasn't going to come back with one? I told you the Houston Rockets taking over the summer, man. But this news right here, man. Man. Fred Vanvleet, dog. Like, I'm not mad that we pushing for Fred Vanvleet, right? I'm not mad about that at all because, you know, all the guys that stand 10 toes down with me, that's been around, we kicking this Rockets content for the past 1.5 years now. Bruh, Fred Vanvleet was on the top of the list. For $40 goddamn million, I gotta scratch my head on that one, man. Shout out to everybody's in the building, man. Let's see who's in the building real quick. Cause hey, matter of fact, I'm gonna do something differently. I'm gonna switch it up real quick today. I'm gonna drop the link and see what y'all gotta say. I'm gonna see what y'all gotta say before I even cook on the situation. I'm gonna see what y'all gotta say. My mind already made up. I don't want people coming up here just biting off what I feel and how I feel about the Fred Vanvleet and things like that. I want to hear what y'all gotta say. So we're gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna put the link in the chat, and then I'm gonna get to everybody's in the building. Shout out to the day one. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in, man. Y'all get the likes up. Get the likes up, man. Get the likes up. Like I said, I'm about to drop the link right now because I don't want y'all to hear what I gotta say. I'm pretty sure y'all have an idea how I feel about it, but I want to hear what y'all gotta say first and foremost. Fred VanVleet, $80 plus million, Houston Rockets. You talking about we gotta overpay somebody. That's tough. Man. The link is in the chat, man. Y'all pull up. Tyler Brown, what's good, man? What's good, Tyler Brown? Salute. What's good, man? What's good? Goyo Falcon in the building. He say if they pay for Fred $80 million, the Rockets are done. Man, tell him, man. DeQuan, what's good, homie? What's up with the Daquan? Daquan say that's a bad move. Don't do that. Please don't. Damn. Fred VanVleet ain't worth 40 mil. He ain't worth it. Salute to you, Daquan. Shout out to Miss Elise Carter. Shout out to Miss Elise Carter in the building. What up, Shalise? What up? What up? DTG in the building. Salute, bruh. Salute, bruh. Y'all already know I got snipers everywhere. Man. You better stop. Hey, boys lurking. They lurking. Shout out to Sniper, man. Sniper D-Lo in the building. Zachary Sands says salute in chat. Salute Greenleaf in chat. Hey, Greenleaf, bro. Your fans going to need a stream from you for summer league games, especially now that Jabari and Tyree Eason on the they playing summer league, right? Yeah, I did see that pop up on my, you know what I'm saying? Somebody let me know. Yeah, man. Oh, y'all already know, man. I don't sleep when it comes to the Rockets, bro. Especially with that game play-by-play. If Jabari and Tyree Eason in there, okay. You got boys slighting my boy Jabari Smith, man. You got boys slighting Jabari Smith. I ain't watched a goddamn game all year. They slighting Jabari Smith. But here he is, want to play in summer league, showing dedication. Tyrese, you already know he a hog. He a dog. Shout out to Zachary Sand in the building, man. Y'all get the likes up. Get the likes up if you forgot. If you're a hater, hit the like button, man. I appreciate it. Let's see what else we got in the building, y'all. Let's see what we got. The doc. He say salute. I'm telling y'all, Bobo. He say, I'm telling y'all, right? Bobo is one of the players they need to bring in. Been screaming it. Hey, we gonna see what's up, man. We gonna see what's up with Bobo, man. That boy, Bobo, man. What's good, Stephen? Stephen in the building. He say salute, family. Salute, bro. Salute. He say Vanvleet gonna take Kevin Porter Jr. spot. You think so? You don't think a 3-guard lineup rotation gonna be like that? You don't think a 3-guard lineup rotation gonna be out there like that? We're gonna see, man. I want y'all to pull up, man. Link in the chat, man. Pull up, man. Don't be scared. Hit that link, man. Come on, man. Salute to the chat, man. Slim Boss in the building. He say, what's the deal, everybody? What's good, homie? What's good? J-Dog in the building. J-Dog right there. Salute, J-Dog. Salute, famo. Salute. Get the likes up. Oh, yeah, they pulling up. The OG's pulling up. Y'all already know they finna get it. We finna get it. We finna get it, man. We finna get it, man. Hold up. Like I said, man, we're gonna do something different. For all y'all that's just tuning in, we're gonna do something different. I want to hear what the people gotta say before I even get off. Before I even want to tell my perspective about it. I can go in right now, but I ain't even trying to set it up like that, man. I ain't trying to set it up like that. What up, Red? Salute, Red. What it do, Red? Salute. 3D in the building. Kevin in the building. What up, Kev? Kev say salute Greenleaf exclusive. Everybody in the chat as well as the Moss. Much respect. Hey, much respect to you, bro. Appreciate you for pulling up, tuning in. 99 overall in the building. Salute. Danny D. I see you. King in the building. What up, King? He said, what it do, J-Dog? Salute, homie. What it do, Green? Salute, King. Yeah. My boy Chico in the building. Manuel. Salute. My boy Chico, man. Jungle ENT. He said he's the perfect fit. Mad at it though. Yeah, man, that price is I'll let y'all know how I feel as we go on, man. I'm trying to get everybody out the way real quick. CK Young Boss in the building. He said if they paying Vanvleet, then KPJ needs to go. Man, that's tough. That's a tough take right there. Andrew in the building. What up, Andrew? X. He in the building. He said, K? What? Yeah, man. 40 mil, man. 40 mil. Hunter. He said, bro, I'd rather run it back with KPJ. Man, I said that 3-4 months ago, whatever the case may be. I said that. I've been said that, but I feel you though. We on the same page. John in the building. John say, don't do it. Kane 07, what's good, man? He say, what's up, Green, man? What's up with you, Joe? What's up with you, G? Hey, I got shooters everywhere, man. Shout out to Shooter TV, big supporter from day one. He said you should do a smoke or cap session on the show where we can discuss rumors like this. Hey, This, hey, shooter, we all in one right now. We all in run. We all in one. See, they just got to misconstrue. They just think that I could just talk Rockets. You know, so I got people emailing me, wanting me to do podcasts, and we know you got knowledge on in life, and we want to hear what y'all got to say. Everybody on the panel, man, that's coming. That's coming. That's why I say it ain't Greenleaf exclusive. I might change the name exclusive overall or some shit. But yeah, man, stay tuned, stay tuned. Keep rocking with the channel, man. Keep rocking with the channel. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. Let's see what else we got, man. We're gonna get it started, man, because the fellas, the day ones in the back waiting, they trying to get it off. They trying to get it off. Shout out to who is this? 13, I3. Ain't no need to overpay for a position. We are already deep at that, man. Yeah, yeah. It's coming, man. So I think that's everybody. Oh, Anthony Bailey. Anthony Bailey in the building, man. Anthony say the overpay this year is because we haven't proven to be contenders. We gotta pay to get them this way. Yeah, man. I'm pretty sure a lot of people got something to say about it too, and Anthony. I'm pretty sure, man. Y'all hit that link, man. The link is in the chat, man. If I gotta drop it again, let me know. Let me know, y'all. Let me know. Homie say, that's just the losing team tax the Rockets have to pay. Normally, he would command somewhere around 27, 30 mil, but to come to a losing team as a $10 million tax, just a position where I guess where you stand. I mean, I want to see what the panelists got to say about it, man. I want to see what the panelists. My mind is made up. I want y'all to wait and see what I got to say. Yeah, I might agree with my fellas. I might not. This ain't written. This ain't jotting. This ain't set up or nothing. I'm going off the wing of things, man. I think there's everybody. Hitman X, man. Hitman X in the building. What up, Hitman? Salute, salute, salute. Shout out to RJ Burris in the building. Salute, salute. What's good, man? We finna get it cranked up. We finna get it cranking. We're gonna rock it up real quick. What up, KLW? KLW in the building. He say so, Greenlee. What's good, B? What's good, G? What's good, my nigga? What's good, homie? It's your boy. My boy. Jamarcus Richardson pulling up. Yeah, we got 50 people in the building. We over 10-minute mark, man. Let's get it started, man. Let's get it started, man. If I missed you, I ain't trying to dish you, man. Salute to everybody, man. Judah in the building. He said fans here acting like it's a dumb move. I don't think nobody said that just yet. Unless you talking about the chat. I ain't really going in like that, man. What a PSN? PSN in the building, man. What's up with you, man? Hey, PSN, I seen you pull up the other day, man, the other stream, man. I see you, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Genius in the building. Dark Side, I see you, Dark Side. Hold on. Dark Side, what's good? What's good? What's good? Reds, like I said, in the building. And Genius in the building, man. I'm gonna go down the line, man. I'm gonna pull them up one by one. I don't want everybody to be too long on their takes, but we gonna get it cranked, man. First and foremost, man. King, what it do, King? Hey, Kill, turn your camera off, Kill. King, you there?
Yeah, come back to me, Green. Come back to me, bro. I'm in the
All
midst
right.
of. I'm at the gig. Yeah, come back to me, bro.
All right, I got you. J-Dog, J-Dog. What it do, J-Dog? You busy, J-Dog? You there,
Nah,
J-Dog?
nah, 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 nah. Yeah, I done pulled up something, nigga. I'm ready, goddamn.
Oh, for fire it off
Bring
then, my
that
nigga.
beat back,
Fire,
nigga.
fire,
Bring that beat
bring it
back,
back.
nigga. I'm
Hey,
ready. I'm ready.
fire out, man. Fire out then.
Say, man, look here, man. I ain't gonna be too
What you got
long
on?
though,
What you
bro.
got on it, bro? What you
Boy,
got on it, bro?
look here, man. Real talk now. What old dude was saying in the chat is real talk. We gonna have to overpay. We've been saying this for a minute now. Fred Fleet was my first choice because of the way he know how to play, bro. This is the perfect signing if you're trying to get your team off the ground and get to into a winning type of atmosphere, bro. And Udoka, bro, he really on that winning trajectory, bro. He want to bring in championship minded people here. They know how to do multiple things, bro. It's just not, Fred VanVleet can play off the ball green. We know that. We know he a bulldog on the defensive end. He can get to the rack even though he's small. You understand me? We not gonna look at it as him taking KPJ's spot. I think they're gonna run three guard lineup a lot like what you've seen with Eric Gordon, Jalen, and KPJ. You know what I mean? You got two sizable guards, and then you got wings that you can bring in and fill in, and saying we got bigger players we playing against, but for the most part, bro, They want to utilize KPJ more off the ball this year, bro. He already said that he intentional about this shit. He said that from day one. So we know what he want to do. You know what I'm saying? That's the best shooter on the team right now. We ain't signed nobody else. Even Fred VanVleet coming in here, KPJ a better shooter than him. So, but Fred VanVleet knows how to run a team, bro, and he knows how to lead, and he has all the intangibles that we need, bro. And so I ain't mad at the high 40 million. I would have rather paid, around 35, 30, 35, 36 would be my thing. But hopefully, bro, it's a 2-year deal. That way we ain't on the hook for no more than that. And then we could keep it. You feel me? If he ain't what we think, or if KPJ then took another step and he on some All Star damn near type shit, or Armand, or then he on the upper trajectory, bro, then we can let him make it after them 2 years, bro, because he'll be, in 30 something. He can go get him another bag somewhere else. We got our stars over here. But, bro, 2 years ain't a lot to commit to a guy like that. We knew if we was going to go 2 years, you was going to have to go high price tag. We knew that. You feel me? That's the price of doing business. If Fred VanVleet at 29 years old gonna take a two-year deal, you gonna have to throw that bag at him. You feel me? And so I don't want to go too long, Green. We're gonna open the panel. We'll talk about it later on. But man, I got a few more things later on. But yeah, bro, I think this is one
Oh
of these
yeah.
hires we had to do this, bro. First and foremost, bro, because it kind of it gives you a vision on where they want to go, bro, with this squad
Hmm.
for us the versatility and what they want to do for us the shooting and letting these guys loose on the wings, man, and really get at it and really play to their strengths, like he said he was gonna do. So, but I'm gonna let you get to the next panelist, man. We dive into this shit later on.
That's a bit. That's a bit, man. I'm gonna keep it moving, man, because J Dog cooking, man. J Dog got a lot of people agree with his take. Let me get to Anthony Bailey. In the super chat, he say he's consistent on the perimeter and can be that veteran leadership in that clutch moments in games. I support the move if it's true. Uh, I'm on Fred VanVleet, but that 40 mil. Are we overpaying? Hey, I'm gonna let y'all know after everybody get their ears off. I'm gonna go in, man. I'm gonna go in, man. Shout out to Anthony Bailey with the super chat, $5 super chat. King, you back or you still busy? He probably still busy. Let me get to Chico. Chico, what it do, Chico?
Hey, what it do, fam? What's good, panel? What's up, listeners, man?
What's up, Chief?
What's going down,
Chilling,
Chico?
shit, chilling, man. Shit, I don't know. I got mixed emotions about it, man. I want to see what the other options are, and then there's rumors about people calling about Kmart, and if we could sign and trade, what kind of other guards that's not a free agent could be an
Mhm.
option. You know what I mean? And But if I mean, I don't feel he the last option. I don't think Van Fleet is a good fit. He's a good player. He's a good veteran. But that ticket, man, I don't know if that ticket is worth it. Because it's like whenever his contract up, we're gonna have to pay our people, and it's like, are we gonna pay them that much, or that's gonna like set the bar a little higher where our young cats gonna want more than that? You know what I mean? Especially if Van Fleet come in here and don't produce like we expect them to do. But I just want to weigh. I just feel that we should weigh our options. I'd rather throw the bag. I'd rather throw that bag towards like a Cam Johnson and and go from there and probably pick up another guard. You know what I mean? But or at a big. You know what I mean? Now I would rather throw that bag at Van Fleet over Lopez, if you ask me. You know what I mean? Just because he's 29, he's younger. But yeah, he a proven veteran, and he did his thing. You know what I mean? But I feel that had a lot to do with they won. I feel they won because of Kawhi and the supporting cast. You know what I mean? So I mean, I don't. He played a good role, a big role on that. But to me, the price too steep. You know what I mean? For just a temporary fix. You know what I mean? It's like then we should continue to do what we've been doing is throwing our young cats in there and let them grow, let them learn. And I feel a veteran that we do pick in should be like a bench role, backup role, somebody that'll help them grow in practice. You know what I mean? And when they do get an opportunity to play, they'll just lead by example. As a backup role. But I ain't gonna go longer. That's all I got to say about that.
Already, Chico. Well, shout out to my boy Chico. I already know. You know what Chico pull up. I gotta show it, man. Chico, man. Shout out to Chico, man. Y'all know what it is. Greenleaf exclusive in the
Put
building,
the
man.
matrix up, nigga. Put the
Put the
matrix up.
matrix up. Put the matrix up, man. Hey, Kevin, you there?
Yeah.
What's going on, man? What you got on? What you got on the Fred VanVleet for 80 million dollar signing, man? What you got on it? $40+ million a year, man. What you got on it?
That's a steep ticket. Like I was saying in the chat, man, I try to look at Anthony Simons from the Trailblazers because he a nice point guard, but they probably won't go that route. But I would look at him because he a nice point guard because they talking about trading him anyway. Since Portland got scooped, so I mean that's just my take on it. Everybody might feel different, but that's just my take. That's all I got to say.
All right. Reggie, what you got on the Red? What you got on the $40 million Fred VanVleet, man? Are we overpaying for Fred VanVleet, Red?
Hey, what's up, Greenleaf? Yeah, I think we are, but I don't hate the move, but I don't think that should be our first option because right now VanVleet, his camp, they feel like they got the leverage, and on the business side as they should try to get as much money and compensation as possible. But looking at it from our standpoint as Rockets fans, that 40 mil, if we don't lose it, if we don't use it, we lose it, like Shalice said the other day. But I think like the other panelists before was talking about, maybe we can explore other options for other players and not be so desperate to just throw the bag at. Even though VanVleet's a quality player, like J Dog was saying, but maybe we should kind of weigh our options first. I think Chico was saying that maybe we should weigh our options first and see what we can get, other options, right? Other guards, maybe a little bit younger, maybe a little bit more affordable. They don't have a championship experience per se that VanVleet got, but they still been around the league. They can help us get 1 or 2 steps in the right direction, as opposed to 40 million. That's not superstar numbers, but that's all-star money, bro. That's like perennial all-star money, bro. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
is he that? I don't know. Maybe he'll have a bigger role in our offense. Maybe he could be that. So I'm not against the move. I just think that, and if we don't get him, maybe we bring in some other guys with him. Maybe we bring in a Dylan Brooks with the rest of that money. Maybe we bring in some other guys too. Maybe we bring in a big or something. I don't know. But either way it go, like I say, I'm gonna trust Ime. So right now I don't know. I'm gonna trust Ime.
Mm-hmm. I'm with you right there. I trust Ime, man. I gotta trust Ime. I'm gonna dive deep into how I feel, and then the panel gonna be open because I want to hear what y'all got to say before I even, people start saying, "Oh, they just going by what you say first and had it mind made up." No, this ain't scripted. This ain't scripted. We up here live with it. So, Rich, what up, Rich? What you got on it, Rich?
What's up, family? Shit, salute
What's
to the
going on,
guys,
G?
and Shalice. Salute. Man, real quick. I mean, I seen it pop up today. It said 83 million. I'm like, for VanVleet for 2 years, that's a steep ticket, man. I'm pretty much everybody done said what I'm gonna say anyway. Except I heard you say Greenleaf, let's go younger. Oh no, that was Reggie. He said, look at somebody younger. I mean, all we paying VanVleet for is really is the experience, bro. And when you think about it, if we do pay that ticket, man, championship experience and all the other stuff. I mean, hell, him and Kevin Porter, if you look at it, they got the same stats. Look, if they play the same amount of minutes, the same amount of assists, same points per game, and I mean, he took a point dip. I think he averaged 20 this year. 19, no, he averaged 19 this year and 20 last year. So he took a point dip. Didn't really shoot the 3 ball good. If you asking me for that ticket, I'm gonna roll out with Kevin Porter this year and see what he do under Adoka, bro, in the starting lineup. That's just me. I know he ain't got the experience, but in the playmaking capabilities. But if we gonna pay that ticket, man, I'm not really for always giving one player a lot of money. Yeah, it's a 2-year deal, and yeah, we got to get somebody that money. I just rather me personally just spread it out. Get some good quality vets in here that not just know how to play, but also had a right mindset coming in to teach these
Right.
young guys. You know what I'm saying? I rather that's just me personally. They just spread the money out. If not, like y'all said, trust in the Doka, trust in the organization, see what they gonna do. If they gonna bring in Vanvleet, I mean, shit, let's roll with it. I just hope it's worth that ticket because it's only a 2 year, and then we can trade it after a year. You know what I'm saying? We can actually trade him. That's a good sizable contract on a 1 year deal to trade off. So I can see if the Rockets did it and why they would do it, for that rental and then move on from him. But just looking in hindsight, I don't know. So that's my take on it, bro.
Gotcha, bro. Gotcha, bro. Hey, man, I feel we gonna cook tonight when I open up the panel, man. Hey, Hunter, you there? Hunter.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I'm here. You hear
Hey,
me?
yeah, I got you, man. What you got on? What you got on? Fred VanVleet signing for $40 million a year, man. What you got on it, bro? In your perspective?
I just say hell no. I didn't really see him do shit last year, and I just don't want to sign him for no $40 million. I think we got Spencer Dinwiddie and Mike Conley sitting with some expiring contracts for next year, and I'd rather just try to do a sign and trade with Cam and try to bring Spencer Dinwiddie with him over here, and then go try to sign Brook Lopez. But if we were to give Fred that kind of money, I would just probably tell him after next year, you could be moved to the bench for Amen or KPJ and just let him know that he ain't running this team. And, once the young guys are ready, he can either be traded or benched. So that's kind of my take on it. I'd rather go get an expiring contract and stay flexible for free agency. And honestly, just run it back with KPJ.
Gotcha. So we got a KPJ running back with KPJ guy up here, man. Salute to you, Hunter. Hey, let me go to the next guest because they pulling up. Who was it? The Doc. Doc, what's good, the Doc? T. Will in the building. What's good, man? What you got on it, man? What you got on it?
Salute. Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna
turn.
turn your mic up real quick. Turn your mic up. Your mic kind of low, bro. Hold on. I got you. I do it. I got you.
Hey,
You got a
Greenlee,
background going on?
How many in the panel?
What's up,
Do
Chico?
some of us need to back out a little bit?
No, you good. No,
We
y'all
good?
good. Y'all good. Stay right there. Because I'm about to open up the panel. I'm gonna go back to King after the Doc get his off. And
Okay.
then I'm gonna go after King. So
Okay.
yeah, go ahead, Doc.
Okay. Yeah, so I was listening. So I think the question has to come down to, are we paying for development or are we paying for championship? And to me, Fred VanVleet is a championship caliber point guard. So if you're paying for him again, you don't know at what rate the new point guard, Amen Thompson, is going to develop at. So he could develop fast. If that's the case, you'll still have a conflict because you're going to be paying $40 million to VanVleet next year or the year after. So I think we have to look at it and say we're paying for development. So to me, I think a lot of that money needs to be allocated towards shooting, wings, extra big that can stretch the floor, that can play with Şengün, and we go point guard that's not going to be in conflict with our new point guard Thompson, or even Kevin Porter Jr. going forward. So that's like, to me, like a maybe what's the kid? I forgot his name, but it'll come to me later. But I know for a fact Pat Bev, someone like that has shown in years past on several teams, he has no problem with developing and also establishing culture and pushing people to go forward. Prime example with Ja Morant. So I think the money should be going toward a point guard like of that ilk, and then you spend the rest of the big time money on shooting, length, and stretching the floor with bigs, power forward, or threes.
I like that take, bro. Good take.
Yeah. That was a good take right there, bro. Stay right there. Who was that, Hunter or was it Doc? That was Doc, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Doc.
Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, Doc. Okay, yeah, I didn't. Somebody had muted and unmuted. I didn't know who was talking. Yeah, Doc, that's a good point, bro. That's a good point. King, are you there, bro? Are you there,
Yeah,
King?
yeah, yeah. Yeah. Can you
Hey,
hear me?
King. Yeah, King. Hey. After you get yours off, then I'm gonna get my talking points off, and then the panel is open, man. Hey, everybody in the chat, hit the like button if you haven't hit the like button already. Hit the subscribe button, man. Y'all
All right,
support the
when it
channel, man. Go ahead, King. What you got?
happens. Yeah, man. So I'm gonna try and be quick, right? So, me personally, I don't really like the price point, but I've been saying the whole time you always gonna pay in overpay in free agents. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's what dudes make their money. You gonna always overpay. Um, I still remember last year. Much of this fan base saying that we needed a point guard. And so what Van Vleet brings is somebody who can close out four quarters, who can close out halves, who's been there, who's done that, who got the experience of being able to get that guys in the right positions, know where they're supposed to be on the court, get the balls to the shooters, or be able to knock down shots. We praying for veteran leadership to be an example for these young guys like Kevin Porter Jr. or Ty, whoever gonna play the point guard position. He can play defense. He's a vet. He's a champion. So you just gotta swallow hard, and go get that money. We're gonna still have money to bring in a big man. Now I hear Lopez probably going back to Milwaukee, but I like to get Jacoperto in here, as a big man, and you may still be able to bring in Dillian Brooks. You get three solid vets, man, with a veteran point guard, a veteran big, and a veteran, guard slash wing with the young talent that we got, then the team is good to go with the coach that we got. So we always knew we was gonna have to overpay. Same way we was gonna have to pay if we was bringing in Brook Lopez. He's a champion. He's a veteran. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's just the way it's gonna be, bro. Like this notion that we finna, find somebody on the cheap. Getting another young player don't do much for this team. We got a roster full of young people. We need vets. You know what I'm saying? And we could go the cheap route and get Patrick Beverly, but what is Patrick Beverly really going to teach these young guys about closing out games? He probably ain't going to be on the court when you're trying to close out a game. So I mean, that's my thing, bro. Hey, I know it's a tough price point. I'm like J Dog. I would have rather 35 to 37 million a year for 2 years. But if you got to give him 40, to have him come here and be your veteran point guard for the next 2 years, then I say you swallow hard and you do it. Now it ain't a done deal yet, but it's
Pause,
out
nigga.
there. We'll
Pause.
find out.
Right.
Yeah,
Pause, man.
but it's not a done deal yet. You know what I'm saying? But um, I I I I'd be okay with it, bro. That's all I got.
It's good take.
Nah, yeah. I like
Nah,
that,
that's a
King.
good
I
take,
like that.
fam.
You gotta spread that money around, man. I'm gonna get to it, man. We got another guy pulled up on the panel, man. I3, what's good, man? What you got on it, bro?
Hey, what's going down, man? I had to tap in one time,
What's
man.
going down, man?
Hey, man, I'm one of the ones, man. I kind of feel like we really don't need a point guard, man. KPJ can run it, bro. The last 3 years, we really been tanking. You ain't really been able to see these boys get off with the offense and the lineups and things like that. So I feel like we should go ahead and let KPJ and them rock, man, and see how that rock out under Udoka, bro, before we start spending 40 mil on Van Vleet. We ain't championship ready. You want to get your team ready like that, but you don't need to just drop 40 mil just to be dropping 40 mil in free agency, bro. Just to get somebody. You know what I'm saying? Focus on your main needs first. Go ahead and get Brook Lopez, get your center. You know what I'm saying? Really get you a power forward too. And then we can go ahead and get on with the point guard situation. That's just my little two piece about it, bro.
Nah, I got you, bro. I got you, man. I got you, man. Hey, man. We got one more. We got one more, man. Hey, stay right there, I3, because you cooking on something, man. Hey, Charlie, what's good, Mr. Charlie?
Hey, Greenleaf, how you doing?
What's going down? What's going down, Mr. Charlie?
I'm okay, man. I just wanted to chime in right quick. I just pulled over because I was driving, but I gotta always represent you guys. Now, the only thing that I say is get that man that money. It's only for 2 years. You're going to have to overspend. That's what everybody got to understand. Udoka is here, but that's not going to be good enough for all the damage that was done from the media and from some of our former players. Now, KPJ was doing okay, but I feel that Fred VanVleet has played that position and he's won a championship with it. Now, Almond's going to need somebody to be able to show him. 2 years is not going to hurt us to do the same with Brook Lopez. You don't have to give him a whole lot of money for 4 years. He's too old for that. But he can give us 2 to help Şengün do what Şengün got to do. Also, I feel that we are making some good moves, but I thought of something I want to see what the panel have to say. Do y'all remember Covington that we used to have years ago?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Now, I'll take him. I would trade a couple of players to the Clippers because the Clippers are not planning, and I would put him over at the small forward position. And you can do that, get Lopez and Fred VanVleet with just what we got right now. And like I said, Covington is a vet, knows how to play defense, can shoot the 3, and can rebound too at the same time. But nobody is talking about him, and the Clippers is not playing him. So I just wanted to be able to find out what everybody have to say.
Nah, I agree with that. But is they willing to come up off of him though? That's the question.
Well, they're going to have to do something because of the simple fact they broke up. They is broke up. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have to do something. Now, come on and take this space and take 2 second-round draft choices and get out of my face. That's what I'll be done saying to them on what's going on with it. Plus, I wanted to say I've been praying for everybody. I'm glad that J-Dog travels where he's going, and for you, Greenleaf, that you can turn around and keep this channel going. I get paid Monday, so I'm going to donate something. I don't know what I'll have, but I'm going to give y'all something on what it is because I like your channel, okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate the love and support, Mr. Charlie. But Mr.
Okay,
Charlie, Mr. Charlie, can I cook on it now, Mr. Charlie?
Sure.
Yes, sir. And then the panel is open, man. Hey, man, let me get it, man. Let me get it. So we missed out on James Harden, right? I wouldn't say we missed out on James Harden. That's probably like a blessing in disguise, right? It's probably a blessing in disguise. So you got James Harden is out of the running. You have Brook Lopez out of the running. Now we selling for Fred VanVleet, man. Y'all get the lights up, man. Get the lights up, man. Get the lights up. We should have 60 lights off the rip. 60 lights off the rip, man. And shout out to everybody on the panel, because I'm up with the panel real quick, and we all gonna discuss it, man. We all gonna go back and forth, whether you disagree or agree. But this how I feel about it, man. I feel we're gonna be overpaying. Now, that's not saying it's a good thing or a bad thing. But if you catch my other video about the short video about paying Dillon Brooks and Fred VanVleet, I said that I think the Rockets about to pay this dude a $40+ million, having this dude have a $40 million contract, right? Bruh, I would say pay goddamn James Harden $40+ million. If you're trying to overpay somebody, I said that before. But now I understand what we're doing. But Fred VanVleet, y'all, $40+ million? $40+ million, man. I understand the years make sense. I understand the things where you want to bring in championship pedigree, you want to bring in leadership and things like that. But what if the Toronto Raptors see this scenario saying, oh, we gonna pay Fred VanVleet this. We're gonna pay the Rockets looking at them like this, and they overpay for that guy. I don't want to overpay for nobody just to bring somebody in to make us relevant. If that's the case, somebody said we might as well rock with old boy Kevin Porter Jr. You bringing in the guy in Fred VanVleet that average slightly amount less than him 18 points, 7 assists. When you have Kevin Porter Jr., who's 23 years old, and you bring him, he making $16 million a year this year. And he's younger, he's taller, more athletic, he's a better defender. And now we trying to move him out the way to bring this type of guy in. You can see the scenario of the Rockets trying to do a 3-guard lineup. We seen that before with the what's the dude name over there, J Dog?
Schroeder.
Schroeder,
Dennis
Schroeder.
Schroeder.
With the three, Dennis Schroeder. I can see that scenario when you present that on the court, but I'm just really just aggravated, irritated, and irked about overpaying somebody because we was a laughing stock of paying James Harden $40+ million a year. James Harden accolades are way more than Fred VanVleet. Yeah, Fred VanVleet got a championship, right? But that wasn't on his merit. It wasn't on his backbone. That wasn't on him carrying the team. He was making big shots, whoop to whoop. Yes, he's a good veteran. He's a professional. But we seen those type of players before, a la Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon is not a franchise player, right? But he been in scenarios deeper than Fred VanVleet. If we want to compare careers, he had one scenario where he won a championship under Kawhi Leonard's merit. After that, he was just a role player. I'm not finna play no goddamn role player $40+ million a year. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. You can hate me, love me at the end of the day, but it is what it is. I see the vision. I was on VanVleet when J-Dawg presented me, man, how much a year ago. How much you gonna pay VanVleet if you want to come over here? Man, 35. I'll pay him 35. 40, y'all. I understand we gotta overpay somebody, but goddamn, man. Hey, the panel open, man. Let's cook, man. Let's cook.
Hey, nigga. Hey, let me. Yeah, God damn it. I put my hand up first, nigga.
Go ahead, J-Dawg.
You say, look here, man. Say, and I understand everything you said, bro. Was point blank period and on the money, bro. I agree with everything you just said. Only thing I would say was this: VanVleet has been an all-star, bro. You understand me? Yeah, and he has made big shots and big moments. He don't shy away from it. Something Harden
Mm-hmm.
kind of we can't say that about James Harden, bro. In the big moments, you know what I mean? We can't say that. So we understand this guy. He in that Sam Cassell type mindset. He got them big ones. So when you bring in a guy like that in here with these young guys, bro, to help groom their mindset, they already want to take the big shots, but to get the IQ of the game and to get the understanding of the overall aspect of the game. And with the KPJ thing, bro, I think a lot of it is not on KPJ. There's a lot of it is on Udoka seeing that Kevin Porter Jr. probably give them the best chance of winning playing off ball more than on ball because he's the best shooter we got on the damn team, and we not getting him open shots. He got to make his own open shot. So I think a lot of it is that, and then you got to pay for the mentorship. He gonna give you game. Yeah, he wasn't efficient last year, but if you watch their team was injured. A lot of those guys was injured on their team. OG was in and out the lineup. Pascal. It was a lot of this. There's a lot of disgruntledness over there. If you look at their team now, bro, it's in disarray. You know what I'm saying? From management on down. The coach is gone. Gary Trent resigned. VanVleet is leaving. Pascal Siakam and OG Anunoby are been on the trading block, since the season been over with. So it's a lot of shit over there that's going on over there. There's not really people don't really understand the dynamic of it. But I kind of been watching it from afar, just to see because I've been watching Van
Breaking
Fleet
up,
for
J-Dawg. J-Dawg, you breaking up.
I'm breaking up. Hold
bro.
on.
Yeah,
Hold on.
you breaking up.
You right though. You on point.
You good, J-Dawg? Because I got 2 more guests that pulled up on us, man.
Hear me, fam?
Yeah, we
Yeah, I
hear
can
you.
hear
I'm
you. I
back.
can hear you. I can hear you. Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
back.
you back. You
Yeah.
back. You back. You got action.
Hell going on here, man. Yeah, but yeah, man. It it's it's just a whole lot when it comes to that team, bro, and the reason why his numbers dipped like they dipped, bro. It was a lot of disgruntledness over there was from management on down. And so I don't hold that year against him last year, his efficiency, far as that goes. But I just think, bro, him coming here, bro, for the 40 million. No, I'm not with the 40. You know I'm not with the 40, bro. But I feel like we could have, but I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna let y'all really get into it, bro. You know what I'm saying? The salary cap, bro, in 2025 is supposed to go up to 162. Right now, I think it's at what 135 or 130 something. I think it's
Mm-hmm.
supposed to get up to I think the salary cap supposed to go up to 162 mil. So, bro, you gotta think about it like, bro, if the salary cap go up 30 mil, then really this sign, bro, for 2 years really not is not as major as we looking at it to be on the surface, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not as bad as we think. And if Armand Thompson hit, and let's just say KPJ keep taking strides, which I think Kevin Porter Jr. is better, bro, off ball, bro. Even though I love him at the point guard position, but he's a better scorer than he is a facilitator, man. When he don't have to think, all he could do is think about is getting buckets. I think he at his best. You understand what I'm saying? Him and Jalen. When they just think about getting buckets, bro, it unhandcuffs these guys to go out and actually not think so much and just play organically and naturally. And so with that, I think Fred VanVleet helps with that, bro. And I believe it makes the
Mm-hmm.
team better. And you got to pay. Sometimes, bro, especially being at the bottom, bro, we gonna overpay. But in this situation, bro, it's better to pay for somebody that's gonna give you all these different dynamics. For as he could play off ball, he could play on ball, he could mentor, and he could give you buckets when he need to give you buckets, and he ain't scared of the moment. So, and I agree with T Will with the Pat Bev thing, but Pat Bev ain't finna come out there go out there and get you 20 every night. You're not gonna do that. But
Right,
Van
right,
Fleet
right,
will.
right, right,
So, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you get
right.
to everybody else, man. But yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
salary cap going up, man. It's going up,
you
bro.
got three. We got three more panelists that pulled up. Hey, I'm gonna get to it. Let me get to it. Hey, Mr. Mars, you ready? What's good, Mr. Mars? How you feel about it, Mr. Mars?
Hey, what's up, guys? I actually
What's going
agree
on?
with a lot. What's up, man? I agree with the.
God damn, man. What's going on over there,
Slow.
man?
No, that's not me. That's not me.
Oh, that's somebody else. That's somebody else.
Yeah,
Hey, I meet
yeah,
you.
yeah. That's not me.
Go ahead, Mr. Man.
I, I, I actually agree with a lot of things that Rich just said. There's a few things I disagree with. He was inefficient because he was shot jacking, and Fred VanVleet has a score first mentality, and he has tunnel vision offensively. I was at the game in Houston, and I saw it firsthand, and so that's why he was inefficient, because he was taking a lot of shots. He makes some shots, but he takes a lot of contested shots, and so that's why he was inefficient. And then the part about him being like a mentor, I don't see that. Like, I mean, I'm not sure where, like, he don't give off that type of vibe to me. And then, too, for me, I agree with what he said. A 2-year deal really isn't that bad. It's just 2 years. But those 2 years, the question is, for me, it's all about fit. And so him going there, dropping 20, 22 a game, is that going to stunt, those young studs' growth? Because that's all I'm worried about, right? We talked about being patient with this team, letting our young guys go through the fire. They're going to make mistakes. You bring in a guard like that, who's a shoot first type of player. I mean, y'all don't think that's going to not stunt some of these guys' growth? Now, granted, Ime's there, so maybe Ime can kind of control that. You know what I'm saying? But I would get like a 3-and-D wing. For me, give me like a 3-and-D wing who can defend, knock down some 3-point shots, other than, a smaller guard at that position. $40 million, bro. Listen, I know teams overpay for certain guys, but come on, man. I think we all agree that Fred's not worth no goddamn $40 million.
That's not fair.
If you told
Hey,
me,
Max, let me ask you this: Is paying James Harden $40+ million overpaying him than compared to Fred VanVleet?
yes. Listen, yes, because at this stage of his career, and Jay Rich is right about this, bro. The name on the back of Harden's jersey is what gives him clout, bro. But if you just talk about basketball, bro, Fred VanVleet, to me, like, give me him in a postseason game in a big moment over James Harden. That's just me, though. Because, again,
Gotcha.
this dude's not afraid of the moment. He going to take the shot. He going to be consistent. At least with Fred, I know what I'm getting, right? With James Harden, it's the ultimate unknown. Now, let me close with this part real quick. You feel me? And I think Rich had a great point, and I already said this, but I'm gonna say it again. 2 years really ain't that bad. I mean, he's right. It's not a big deal for 2 years, but I'm more worried about the fit. You guys, I don't care about the talent or the skill set because we're young and we're still learning the game. For me, as a Rockets fan, it's all about the fit and how whoever we bring in, right? They have to be able to fit in with these young guys and not take away from them. I feel like Fred takes away from our young guys. To me, he does. So therefore,
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it.
Hey,
Man,
man,
I
let me
agree
man.
with that.
rebuttal that. I got to rebuttal that shit, bro.
Okay, rebut it
You
real
got
quick.
somebody you got to
Then.
get to. You got somebody.
Well, I
It's gonna
I
be
got
quick.
I agree
I
with
got
most stuff you
Austin
said
T,
too,
and then
Rich. So
I
just
got BJ's.
What
But yeah, you can
you
rebut it real quick. You can rebut it real quick.
no,
what you
Rich.
say?
No. I
What you
said
say?
me and you agree on a lot of stuff. I just kind of disagreed on a few things, but for the most part, you was right there.
It's J Dog, bro. It's not Rich.
My
It's
bad,
J
J
Dog,
Dog.
bro.
Okay, my bad.
Right.
Go ahead,
You
man.
good, bro. You good. No. It's not. No, it ain't like that, bro.
Okay.
Listen, bro. It's basketball, man. But listen, you kind of, you said he could teach these guys, what I'm saying, how to, with the big moment and all that. He's not scared of the big moment. So yes, it's something that he can bring to these guys for his championship pedigree and an understanding on how to get there and how to work. We know James Harden is the workaholic when it comes to the basketball game, the game of basketball. He's a gym rat, but the mindset. We all agree that Harden know how to win in mindset when it comes to getting over that top. We already know Fred VanVleet has that. We already seen him in the big moments, hit on the big stage, hit the big
Real.
shots, make the big plays, right?
Yeah,
Okay, and Fred VanVleet averaged over 7 assists a game, bro. His assist to turnover ratio is good. He has a good assist to turnover ratio. Yes, Mars, I agree with you. He wasn't efficient last year. He was shot hunting a little bit, but because bro, guys were in and out their lineup last year
that's
on
fair.
their
That's fair.
team, right? So
Yeah,
he was the number one option, right, for the most part. Him and Siakam, they kind of traded spots, right? So
yeah.
so
Facts.
that team didn't really right. Okay, so that team didn't really have a really go-to guy besides Fred and Siakam. OG was in and out the lineup. All the rest of those guys are just role players. Scotty Barnes can't shoot. He was having an off year his sophomore year. So really, you didn't have a whole lot of options. So I'm not gonna hold that year against him when it comes to his efficiency and whatnot. But over here, Jalen get buckets, KPJ get buckets at a high rate. You understand me? And so he know that. You know understand me? So you come into a offense where you already know you got two stud guards or wing guards, whatever how you want to, play it out, that can
Yeah,
get buckets. Dennis Schroeder was not better, so we agree. Can we agree on this? Dennis Schroeder is not a better player than Fred VanVleet?
absolutely. No, he's not.
Uh,
Not
And
even close to
uh,
me.
but
huh?
one quick thing about that name, he
Huh?
was the point guard for. He was one of the point guards in that MA
Hmm.
lineup, and that's what I wanted to say earlier when he opened up the panel
Okay.
before the other people came in. Real quick
Yeah.
is Celtics
Hmm.
didn't really have a legit point guard. They had what?
Right.
Smart. To me, Smart ain't really no point
Smart.
guard. You know what I
Nah,
mean?
he not.
And then
Mm-mm.
and then you had Shooter. Shooter is more of a point guard, and he played a good role off the bench. And I wouldn't mind looking at him, bringing him back, because he's familiar with the system. But at
Yeah.
that Celtics lineup, there was no
No.
legitimate pure point guard.
Right. Right.
So now a
I'm thinking.
legitimate pure point guard is what we was
Right.
lacking in Silas and
Right.
Silas offense. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
we could be overlooking the fact that we don't. It's two different systems, and we needed a point guard last year, but shit,
Yeah.
KPJ might ball the fuck out under this system, or
Uh,
someone
yeah.
else
Right.
might ball
Let
out
me get them.
under this system. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
it's just
True.
it's gonna be a waiting thing. At the end of the day, that ticket is too much. Whether it's 35 or 40,
Uh-huh.
it's still too much for me. You know what I mean? Like,
Chico don't like that shit.
nah, 'cause
Hey, let me
I
get.
feel
Hey,
we could spend
Austin.
that bread. We could spend that bread amongst the against the bigs and another point
I
guard.
agree. I do agree,
Yeah.
bro. But I believe it's a trade out there for the Rockies that they kind of overseeing. I think something moving behind the scenes that we don't see for as a big man in a trade looming, bro, for a big man because You
Hold on, let
don't
me get to
spend this
Austin,
kind of
y'all. Let me
money.
get to Austin. Let me get to
Just
Austin
out
real
of
quick, J Dog, before
yeah.
y'all
Go
start
ahead.
real
My
cooking.
fault. My go. Go ahead, bro.
Hey,
Go ahead, bro.
Austin, what's good? Then we got BJ up next. What up, Austin?
Hey, am I coming through all right?
Hey, Austin, you
Hello?
on a headphone set or something? Cause it's a static, man.
Okay, I'll join back in.
Okay, yeah. Hey, BJ, you there?
Yo, I'm here.
What's good, man? What you got on the topic, bro? What you got on the free agency with Fred VanVleet? What you got on it, man?
I don't like Fred VanVleet, but I'm gonna give my people that I like. But it might not be the hottest people, but I like because I don't want nobody to come in and take away minutes. That's my thing. They gonna bring somebody in that's gonna try to take away all the minutes like Fred VanVleet. I like Kevin Porter Jr. over him anyway. And like for the center spot, I heard y'all say JaVale McGee, all these dudes. But I really think we just need Dwight Howard, man. I like Dwight Howard as the backup center and Dylan Brooks. They're the only two I really see that y'all need because y'all got everything. Y'all got like I don't know how many top projected picks at number 5. It's a lot of players, so I don't see nobody trying to come there for that.
Yeah, but they ain't
You
gonna
say
play,
Dwight
bro.
Howard, bro?
Yes, I say Dwight Howard, bro, as a backup center for y'all need defense, right? Y'all need
I mean,
defense.
but
He got a
he in
championship.
Taiwan, bro. He in
I
Taiwan,
know,
bro.
but y'all can go get him for cheap.
Yeah,
For
but
cheap.
we
I
still
mean, we
got to
can
spend
get
40
Dwight
million though.
Powell for cheap.
God damn.
Nah.
Dwight Howard, huh?
Yeah,
You
Dwight Howard.
from Houston,
Dwight,
kinfolk?
of course.
Now
Yeah,
he
You from
Dwight Howard,
improved
of
his
Houston?
course,
jump
from
shot.
Houston, bro. Yeah,
No,
Dwight
You
I
Howard
ain't
from
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 Houston?
Houston.
Houston.
Oh,
No,
okay. I
I
figured
like
that. I figured this.
You
God
Yeah,
want Dwight
Dwight,
Howard
Dwight from
hometown, huh?
Houston, bro.
I'm just
You
trying
from
to
the
keep the
Hold
minutes for the
on.
young bucks.
No,
I'm just
no.
trying
I
to keep the
understand.
minutes for the young bucks. I want the
I
young bucks to
understand.
get the minutes. That's why I'm saying
Right,
Dwight Howard. He gets some he
right.
don't care about the minutes. I want people that's gonna come in and want to sit on the bench and don't mind about
Yeah.
sitting on the bench. They don't need
Yeah,
nobody
but
that
Dwight
want to
Howard
get
gotta be serious, bro, when he come here. Dwight Howard, man, see that's the
Yeah, he's
thing,
too
fam.
playful.
And
Yeah, for me.
he too goddamn playful, bro, to be
Right.
so
but he
goddamn
play
old.
defense.
He
Yeah,
fouls
but
too
he
much.
bullshitting. He ain't no
Right.
role model though, bro. He
Right.
not a guy. He not a
Man,
guy
I
that you
ain't
learn
trying.
from.
Hey, bro. I ain't trying. Dwight Howard, bro.
Right. Agreed.
Come on,
Right.
bro.
I can't do that.
Come on, man. Nah, yeah, man.
I
He
Dwight
respectfully
I
playing
though,
don't
Howard
know.
bro.
got
defense.
defense.
I don't
Respectfully.
know about that.
Yeah,
I don't know
not the
about that.
white, bro.
Not the white man.
No, I'll be
He
listening.
played.
But listen though, I listen to y'all channel, man. I listen to the channel, man. I was the one that said something about Jabari yesterday. I don't know what y'all seeing Jabari, man. I don't know what y'all
Oh
seeing
wow.
Jabari, man.
What you?
Bro, I
Okay.
see Jabari
Hold
with the
on. We got us
ball.
one.
I see,
Hold on. We got us one.
I see Jabari with the ball at the top of the key, 2 feet,
Yeah.
2 steps
Uh huh.
to the paint. Jabari do not take the dribble. He passes it every time. He's so scared to dribble. I don't see what y'all seeing that young buck. He's so scared to dribble. But y'all downplay Alperen and Shane
When you
Goon
when you when you when you
when he got
when you
more
say
access to
when you
his
say
game
when you say
Sure.
hold on,
than Jabari Smith. He got more alleyways to his game than Jabari.
Then
Jabari
that
don't
nigga
do
just
nothing.
rambling. Hold on. That
It's
nigga
gonna be
just
one of them
I'm
rambling.
with
nights,
you
I
on that.
agree.
Hey, he one of them, huh? He one of
Chico,
them.
don't do
Jabari
that
just
shit,
dribble.
Chico. Don't do that
Hold on, y'all.
shit. Chico, tell my Willie
I,
on
Hold
that.
on.
Chico, if you don't stop that
Hold on.
bullshit, man.
Hold on, y'all.
Yeah,
Hold on, goddamn.
yeah,
Hold
I'm
on,
gonna
y'all.
chill out, man. Yeah,
Cause the nigga,
man.
first of
Yeah, man.
all, hey
Yeah,
BJ,
nigga.
you came up here talking about the White Howard, nigga. You come up here talking about the White Howard. Then you come up here talking about Jabari can't dribble. What you want him to be, Jason Tatum? You want him to be who you want him to be, man? Jabari he ain't even like that. So
Yeah,
I
But
want him to
what
continue all
but
this
he missing
catching.
but y'all saying he should be the second
He's a
option.
rookie.
He ain't no
Yes,
second option, man.
yes.
He ain't no
In
second
this
option. How
season.
he gonna be a second
In this
option? He can't dribble.
season, nigga.
He
In this season.
he
It
can't
don't
shoot no
what does
threes.
dribbling
He can't shoot
have
no
to get
threes.
What
He
does
ain't
that
got
have to
no
do
post game.
being a second option? He does have a
I think
post
He
game.
don't
He
that
got
does have
no.
a post game.
When
He
he ever
does.
shot?
He
1,
can
2
pass
That
the
man ain't
off
ball.
got no
the
post
hey,
game.
this nigga,
I
he, this nigga
watch
ain't no
Houston
rocket.
every game.
Hold
He
on.
ain't
The
watched no
1, 2
Rockets
off the
games, bro.
shoulder, turn
Yeah,
around,
I
put
watch
that jump
Jabari
shot.
all the time. Jabari make me
He
upset
did.
because he don't never
Nah,
do
you don't
nothing.
watch shit. You don't
No,
No,
watch
he
you
shit.
was
don't,
because
bro. No, you
if
don't.
Jabari,
if it was up to
what
me, if I
Jabari be
had to choose
doing?
one of the young cats, Jabari would be the odd man out. If I had to give up a young cat,
Thank
I
you.
said that shit at the end of the year.
Jabari gotta go because
So
he don't got no
He was a
games.
rookie. He was a rookie, bro.
Gotta
He
go.
was
Yeah,
a rookie.
he was a
Gotta
rookie.
go.
Hold on. Shut the fuck
He
up. Shut the
was a
fuck up.
rookie,
5 years
bro.
from now, y'all gonna be like, he
Now I
trash.
gotta talk grimy for you niggas to listen and shut the fuck up. Now I gotta talk grimy. I try to be respectful. Y'all wanna come up here with this loud mic shit. Shut the fuck up and let me talk now. You know what I'm saying? That's how we don't do it. So, Jabari, you talking about Jabari this, Jabari that. Jabari was a rookie. He didn't have that option. Just like Jalen Green didn't have that option. Jalen Green said he stood in the corner his rookie season. Behind Eric Gordon and all these weak ass niggas, they ain't never lead the team to nowhere. So he's supposed to be that guy going forward. Now this season, Jabari has to come into the light from a Jalen Green who's supposed to take off. He averaged 22 points this year under Steven Silas. It ain't like LeBron James averaging 22 going to the playoff his third year, fourth year, whatever under Mike Brown, a good coach. They on something. So y'all niggas come up here and want to do all this capping and shit, but I'm prepared for it. Y'all just be talking, bro. Y'all just be talking. This year, Jabari Smith gonna be the second option. I don't give a fuck how you sensitive ass, LP, manhood tugging ass niggas feel.
I'm not, bro. LP is better than him.
LP is better than him.
He
No, he's
got
not.
all the
He's
aspects
not.
of his game, and he is
Hold on, Chico.
young, bro.
Hold on.
Jabari don't got none of that.
Hey,
He don't
BJ.
got no
Hey,
IQ.
BJ.
No IQ.
Hold on. LP ain't got no IQ like y'all think he does. Y'all just comparing him to
Man, the way
Jokic and
he
all that foreign shit,
listen,
nigga.
the way
But
he
I want to
definitely
get
got IQ the way he can pass the ball.
I want to get to my nigga Chico. But Chico, you
Yeah.
on that train about LP
That
being better than
LP.
Jabari. Tell me how so.
Hey, I'm
Tell
on
me
the
how
goon
so, bro.
squad. I'm on the
Yeah, I
Shagoon
know,
squad all day.
but elaborate. Let me. I really want to hear this.
I just like his effort. I like his skills. I like he could do it all. You know what I mean?
Does he play both ends like
He probably
Jabari?
don't do everything at a high level, but he's efficient
Does
when
he
he
play
hit the
both
floor.
ends?
He could play defense. You don't see all them blocks he be having.
Stop,
Jabari can do
Chico.
the same
Chico,
thing.
don't do that
Jabari can
shit,
do the
Chico.
same thing.
Look, halfway
And
through the season,
but we talking about LP second year in the league. Just like I got the energy of Jabari Smith being a 1-2 both ends player coming to this league next year in his second year.
That's why I picked Jabari to be the
think
one
LP
player to
can be a
step it
defensive
up.
player of the year?
Yeah,
No. I'm not saying that, Chico. I've been saying.
He say he gonna take. He say he gonna take the biggest jump. He talking about Jabari gonna take the biggest jump. Chico say Jabari gonna take the biggest jump.
That's a cop out, but he's still saying LP better than him. So how he gonna take a bigger jump if he's saying LP? If LP is better than him, that's what I'm trying to get to.
If I had to pick one, I would.
No, I get it. I'm just debating it.
Yeah, I just feel Jabari got a higher ceiling because he just.
So do you think Jabari's ceiling is better than LP's in his second year in the league?
Well, LP's ceiling. I mean, I think LP is better. I'm just point blank. Period.
I mean, that's cool. That's cool.
Oh, man,
I'm just saying, just like we had to get rid of bigs, just like we had to get rid of Christian Woods and Daniel Tice to let LP shine and Grime and all that stuff. Had that same energy for Jabari Smith. He's the number 3 overall pick. And now he was slated to be the number one overall pick. Not no goddamn LP.
Like number 1 overall to me.
Because
that's
just
what
like
I'm saying.
Jalen Green had to take a step back when he came into the league and he was doing this overhype. Hold on, let me finish. Just like they had Cade Cunningham as a number 1 overall pick, and they still think Cade Cunningham is better than Jalen Green, but Jalen Green put in the work. He's durable. He do whoop to whoop, and we got LP saying that he's better than Jalen Green. As far as like being a leader, putting the ball in his hands, whoop to whoop. So come on, man, y'all. I see where y'all going. LP is not better than Jabari Smith going forward next season because
Well, we have to talk about
Jabari is
this
going to be
after
the
next
second.
season.
Jabari is going to be the second option, like I said. Just like I said, LP is going to be the second option. So it is what it is. Why you think the first thing that came out of Email Udoka's mouth said we need different bids, we need different that? Come on, bro. It ain't just me. What y'all feel about how Email Udoka feel? We slight
Well,
Steven
how you
Silas
thought?
was
How you
nice to
thought he
this
was
nigga.
just
All right?
talking about
How y'all
LP
feel
though?
about
Jabari
how
has done nothing.
y'all feel about that?
He might have. He
LP
might have
Jabari
ain't
addressing
done
has
that.
shit.
done
What you
nothing.
talking about?
He might been
What
addressing
LP
that
done? What did
Man,
LP do, BJ?
man,
What did
he
LP
showed
do?
better the things that he showed more than Jabari has shown, man.
We
He
Come
saw
on,
showed
more than
way
second
more
year in
than
the
Jabari when
league.
Jabari
LP
showed.
was
Hey,
in there.
hey,
I
Not
hey,
on
don't
hey,
both
understand
sides of
what
the
J-Dog.
ball.
only
Not
reason
on both
like
sides of the
Jabari
ball.
is because he's the third pick. That's the only reason you like him, because he's the third pick.
No, bro.
Hold on. That ain't the reason.
He played
Hold
both
on, J-Dog.
sides of the
Hold on,
ball,
J-Dog.
bro.
Hold on,
Oh,
J-Dog.
okay.
He played both
Go ahead,
sides of the
Trey.
ball. He's the number 3 overall draft pick. LP was 17. His own country had him come off the bench, sliding his minutes. Nigga, what the fuck you got to say about that?
Yeah, he was a young cat. You know what I mean? He only 20
Yeah,
years
Jabari,
old.
a young pet. Yeah, Jabari was 19. He had to take the slack
Yeah,
by putting the ball in LP
but
hands,
LP
right?
was a professional
Why?
at 15, man.
When you're a number 3 overall draft pick in the NBA, not overseas in Turkey and stuff like that, Jokic had to do the same thing. But they had to get rid of guys like that.
Yeah,
What's the old boy name? What's the old boy name, Chico?
Nurkic.
Nurkic. When Nurkic was over there deal with Chico, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
He
still
had to
LP
prove he
all
was
day. You
better than
can't.
Nurkic. He wasn't on number 3 overall draft pick, slight to be the number 1 pick. So come on, bro. Like, what are we saying, bro? What are we saying? I ain't saying he ain't.
How many
I ain't saying
how
he
many
ain't.
dunks Jabari had last year? How many dunks he
Man, this
had?
nigga talking
How
about,
many dunks that boy
man,
had last year?
get your goofy ass up here. He talking about dunks. Nigga,
Come
dunks
on,
ain't got nothing to
fam.
do with it,
Nah, it
man.
ain't got
Talk
nothing to do with
basketball, nigga.
game, bro.
Ain't
Come
got
on,
nothing to do
man.
with it, bro.
A dunk can set the tempo, man. A dunk can set the tone.
Man, if you
Don't
don't
do
shut
that.
your ass up,
Don't do that,
Chico, that
Chico. Don't
bullshit.
do that, Chico.
This is
I'm
my
trying to
dunk
Don't do
tell
can't
that.
you,
set the
dog.
tempo.
Y'all
Come
showing y'all
on, man.
fanboyism by LP, bro.
Look,
Hey, y'all show
Chico,
y'all fanboyism by LP every time y'all come on the panel, man. I'll just be sitting back listening.
so you not high on LP?
I told y'all,
I
LP.
ain't talking about
Hold
no
on, let me answer your
comparison
question.
to Jokic.
Let me answer your question. You asked me a question. Let me answer
Yeah,
it.
go ahead. Go ahead.
I started this channel a year ago, 2 years, whatever. Now, when J-Dog, the OG of the came in, asked me, man, what you think about LP, man? What you think? What option he gonna be? What I say, J-Dog?
they gonna be the number 2 option, bro.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
That's
So
what
when
you
I have a
said.
perspective and objective viewpoint about this team, I stand on shit. I stand on everything, man. Stop listening to these other weirdo ass niggas that got panels and well, they don't even have a panel. They got channels and shit. Nigga, they biting off what I say, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. All that little snip bite shit, they come off over here. Y'all know it. Just acknowledge this shit. That's why y'all over here, you know, chopping up with your boy. You feel me? And I respect y'all opinion as well. But I'm saying, LP was the second option when they asked me this. So when they asked me this again, I'm not finna take a step back just to say, oh, because Jabari Smith, he was a number 3 overall pick. He didn't have the year that he had. Y'all niggas said the same thing about Jalen Green. Yeah. Jalen Green came out and averaged 22. That's so true. If Jabari comes back in this season, put LP, if he's so much of a playmaker, put the ball in Jabari's hands where you get the ball in, nigga. Put the ball in Jalen Green's hand if you're so much a playmaker, because your offensive game ain't really like that. You have 130 and 10 game or 30 and 20 in game one year out the season, but Jalen Green can have multiple 40-point games being compared to Allen Iverson. Jabari Smith can go into the back end of the season and have a stretch with 20 and 10. Did LP have that? No. We weren't saying that Jabari is a playmaker. No. KG is a solidified player if that's what they want to size him up as. But y'all just sizing LP up to Jokic because it's recent. It's recent biasness. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah,
I'm saying at the same time, I'm not saying LP is not a bum. He's not a bum. He's not a bum. But at the same time, we gotta put this shit in perspective, bro. We gotta put this shit in perspective, man. Come on, y'all. Come on.
I feel where you're coming from, but that's just my opinion. Halfway through the season, I didn't see Jabari as He didn't play like a third pick or the projected first round pick. I feel
At the end of the year,
I feel Bancaro was better than him. You know what I mean? I wish
No,
we would have got him.
no.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
But I
even at the
feel,
end of the year, though, Chico. Even at the end of the
even
year,
at,
bro. When
I mean, at the end of the year, I was like, he showed more promise. But at the end of the day, he's gonna have to make a big jump, man. I feel he
but
can. I
let
feel
me
he
ask you
can
this.
because his dad a professional and he's been
Right,
around the league. You know what I mean? So I
right.
feel that's why I picked him to be the one on the team to
They
be
take the
to
biggest
make the
jump.
biggest
Yeah,
stride
right,
because I know half of that shit was mental. I know
right,
that it's
right.
him not being he didn't know how to transition that chip on his shoulder from not being number one to being pick number three. He didn't know just kind of like Jalen Green. He didn't know how to have it produced. Like in a lot of Jalen Green 30, 40-point games was half of them was probably in losing effort. You know what I mean? But
Nah, they won the motherfucker.
even after Green's first year, I never looked down on Green. To me, he'll a
Right,
superstar to me. You know what I mean?
right.
Just I'm looking at just what type of player he is, regardless of stats. And I'm like,
Chico.
they
Hey,
gonna get that shit together. They gonna get the
hey,
shit
Chico.
together. You know what I mean? I'm
No,
just glad
no,
they on the same
absolutely.
team.
Hey, Chico, let me ask you this,
Hey,
bro.
hey,
Hold
Yeah,
on 1 second. I'm gonna just ask you one question, bro.
yeah,
The efficiency. You look at and I'm not talking about the whole year because I understand like Jabari really wasn't. He even said it, he wasn't ready, bro. He wasn't ready. The first part
yeah,
of the season, mentally, physically, he wasn't ready. Second part of the season, bro. Once he got locked in, he understood the speed of the game, the mental aspect of the game, and how to really understand the plays and how to execute them and what to be on the court. All those things, bro. Like he was still a very young player. But you got to
yeah,
understand this, bro. Paulo has the ball in his hands, fam. And so the
yeah,
efficiency, you got to look at the efficiency.
Jabari,
Paulo
he,
has way more opportunities to score 20 points or to get
yo,
buckets. And
yeah. I
so,
feel you on that because they
so,
got handled
so,
though. That's
but
what, and that's what
but
old
you
boy
can't
was
put the
saying.
ball in Jabari's hands though. He don't dribble. You
but he a
can't put the
power
ball in
forward.
his
But
hand.
bro, you don't
You
need
can't put
that. Go
Pablo
ahead.
is a power forward. He can play any position, bro. But Jabari can't even get the ball. If he was to go to
Why
Orlando, they
why
would have been.
why why does he have
You
to do
didn't
that
watch the
though?
game.
If
You
it,
didn't
if
watch the
it's a
games at the
team,
end of the year, bro.
if it's a team game, why does Jabari have to sit out there and do some dribble
Absolutely,
bullshit?
it's not the
Why he
same
No,
can't
he
game.
get
don't
that
have.
one
He don't
dribble?
have to
Hold
dribble.
on, hold on.
Dribble. He had to get
Okay,
to the
but
basket.
he
He had to
does
get to
that,
the
nigga.
basket, and he's
When the
scared.
ball got
No,
in,
he don't. No, he
when the,
don't.
when the,
No, he
when the
don't.
ball got in the
He
nigga
Every
don't
hand
have
in the
time
to.
he
second
got
half
the
of the
ball, bro,
season,
he's swinging
when
or
the ball
shoot.
got in the nigga
He's
hand,
swinging
nigga,
or
the nigga.
shoot.
So what
He's
2010
swinging or
came
shoot.
from?
Yeah,
What
that's what he's supposed to
2010
do
came from?
as the power forward. He's supposed to swing it or shoot.
What 2010
But he
came
picked
from,
number three.
Absolutely,
He picked number
absolutely,
nigga?
three. He picked number three. You ain't finna be swinging the ball and kicking the ball every time somebody. You
bro. What,
can't do it.
bro?
That's the
Your
whole point.
understanding of,
You
bro,
can't.
your
He can't
understanding,
do it.
bro, your
He
understanding of
can't do it.
basketball
He can't.
is
You
He
limited,
got
can't
you
bro.
be
got
no number.
Jalen
That
He
Green,
ain't how
can't be no number
basketball is
one
played.
Jalen
option.
Green. Hey, stop all that goddamn screaming, nigga.
Number
Hey,
two.
when you got
Number
Jalen,
three.
when you got Jalen Green who handling the rock, you got KPJ, you got other guys that handle the rock. Why the fuck do we need this dude to be doing some dribble shit? 1-2 dribble
It,
pull
it,
up. When he start getting to his bag, he would start representing. 2010, nigga. What are we
bro.
talking about?
Yeah,
On defense,
I agree
he
with
is
you
a
on that, Grant.
suspect. When you stick in defense and you playing
On
Jabari,
defense,
he limited. He limited. He can't dribble. All we gotta do is watch his shot.
hold on.
All we
This
gotta do is watch
nigga,
his shot.
this nigga's a clown, bro. He talking about defense, then he talking about
Yeah,
offense.
I'm
Nigga,
listening.
what is LP on
Defense. He's
defense?
not slacking on
What is
defense. Maybe.
what is LP
Yeah.
on defense, nigga? You telling me that LP is better than him on defense? Shut the fuck up, nigga. You don't know shit about basketball, bro. I'm sorry. You don't know shit about basketball. How the fuck you gonna talk about offense and put in defense on that shit? Come on, bro. What the fuck? Listen to
That's
what
Nah,
you're
that
how.
ain't.
saying, dog.
That's not
Listen
how
to what you're
basketball
saying, bro.
played, bro.
Don't got no game, bro. He limited, bro. He's
Everybody's not,
I
bro.
put the nigga
Everybody not.
backstage. He still talking. That's how you know he a whole ass nigga. He just
e-
want to talk. So sit your bitch
Everybody
ass
not an offense
backstage
creator,
until
bro.
you cool the fuck off.
He came in here to be
Uh,
a power forward, bro, to hit open shots. You know what I'm saying? He got better on closeouts when guys, you know what I'm saying, would close out on him and he attack closeouts. He got better on that at the end of the year. He got better on the mid range, bro. The guy was still trying to understand the game and as it pertains to the NBA level of play, bro. He was a rookie, and y'all grading this guy on a curve like he supposed to be an all-star. Bro, everybody don't come in like Paolo, bro. Look at all the other rookies who came in. Yeah, they wasn't the number 3 pick like Jabari was. We get that. And I understand y'all, you probably looking at him like he should have been a little bit more better. But bro, he didn't have the ball in his hand to to under to get those kinks out early, bro. So you got other guys creating for him. You feel me? What I'm saying, you got Kevin Porter Jr. still trying to learn the point guard position, trying to create offense for Jabari. Get him in
Yeah.
good spots. That's not efficient, bro. That's why you bringing a guy like Van Fleet in here. He gonna utilize Jabari, get Jabari in the sweet spots, the mid range, the high post, the corner 3, whatever, bro. And at the end of the year, you seen what KPJ came back off injury. He looked the part of a point guard that understood how to get his team involved. So you don't judge the rookie from the first part of the year, Kinfo. Judging from the second part, once he get his feet wet and he really understand the game and the game slows down in his head and you really understand because the ball not gonna be in Jabari's hand to do all these things, and you don't want the ball in your power forward hand to create offense when you got guards that does that at a better level than he does. Paulo had nobody on that team that can do that. He was the best option with the ball in his hands, bro. That's why his numbers are what they are, but they inefficient. They just inflated because he shoot the ball a lot and he handle the ball a lot.
I agree with you on that. You know what I mean? I feel
Yeah,
Jabari just
that's
like
it, bro.
Nas, but he could guard 1 through 5.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't saying he trash neither. I just that
No.
was my opinion. I kind of agree
Nah.
with what he was saying about
I understand where you
what
come
he
from,
said.
Chico.
But
We talked about
at the end of
Jabari and shit. We
yeah,
chopped it
at
up
the end of the
already.
day, we got they all on the same team. They good roster. We got a good
Yeah,
roster.
absolutely.
We got good problems. You know what I mean?
What's up,
I
Rich?
don't think
Mm-hmm.
I don't think neither one of them trash. You know what I mean? They all
What's up?
bring
Mm-mm.
something to the
Mm-mm.
table. Jabari or Alfie could play. They could play. They could play the 4 or the 5. You know what I mean? So
Absolutely.
we in good shape. You know what I mean? And I still
Right.
wouldn't pay Van Fleet 40 mil though.
I wouldn't either, man, but they did it, bro. I'm rock. You know me, man. I'm rocking through and through, bro.
We already
And I
paid
know
them.
you are too.
We already
Hey,
paid
what?
him,
Nah,
man.
no, no, no,
Oh,
no. They can't do nothing
oh,
to July 1st, bro. Really midnight.
Oh,
oh,
Really,
I,
really. What it is? I think six. Is it? Did they
five
move the
yeah,
o'clock.
damn
July
shit back?
1st.
It's
Yeah,
five
it's the
o'clock on
first.
Friday. It's 5 o'clock on
Right.
Friday.
But
It's
I
five
feel
o'clock, right?
Yeah, on Friday. Yeah.
I think Van
Yeah. So
Fleet couldn't
5
be
o'clock.
doing what Harden did with us. They know we got the bread. They know we got the money, so they gonna come fuck with us to get that number up.
Hey, hey,
You
but
know
you
what I
Man,
did,
this
mean?
but you
nigga
did see
BJ,
that
I
report,
ain't listen to this nigga BJ. He talking about the White House. He over in Taiwan, man. You want me to
Grin,
be take you
Grinley,
serious
Grinley,
about
Bruh,
Grinley.
listen, because I want to focus on the team
come
that we
on,
got.
man.
I want to focus on the team that we got. I want to focus on
That's
all the
true.
young dudes. I don't want nobody to take
That's
no flop. I don't want no
But at
because
the end,
no,
ain't
no.
none of these dudes is really good. None of these dudes on this list is really good to me, but Cam Johnson and maybe Bruce Brown.
BJ,
But
but
Bruce
BJ,
Brown, yeah.
it's
BJ, you gotta have vets, bro. But you gotta be a historian when it comes to this type of shit too. You gotta, ain't no team with full of bunch of 1 and 2 year players, bro, ever won nothing. You gotta have vets to keep these guys and push them and help them get better mentally, bro, and understand because, bro, they you get these young guys that come into the league, bro, and you got a team full of them. They create bad habits for themselves, bro, and they lead themselves and they lead themselves right off a cliff, bro. You got to bring in vets, bro, to kind of balance off that shit and try to teach them the right way how to play. So I understand what you're saying. The concentration need to be on the youngsters, which I agree with. But you still got to have some vets here, bro. And you go like a Fred Van Fleet, he still can play at a high level. So a guy like that, yeah, I get what y'all saying for the money. I get it. I wouldn't want to pay 40 million, bro. But the
No,
motherfucker
sir.
supposed to meet with Toronto Friday. You feel me? Our reports are out that he supposed to meet with Toronto Friday, and Rockets probably shot his ass a goddamn number like, yeah, they ain't finna give you this.
Yeah.
So you go meet with them all you want, but I know damn well they ain't finna give you 83 million. So we'll holler at you in a minute. like type of shit, like real talk, like real talk. They they big dicking. So you know what I'm saying. So it is what it is, bro. Like I get it. I get what the Rockets were doing. And it's like, yeah, they can't get off for 33, 83 million, Fred. So go do your conversation with your team and see if they want to re-sign you, and we'll holler at you in a hot minute. You feel me? But
Yeah,
we gonna throw 83 at you and see if they can match that shit. So it's not so much. It's like if you would have shot him a $35 ticket or a $32 ticket, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't in the streets, like 32 mil, 35 mil. So you feel me? Per year, Toronto they might have did what they need to do to make that happen, right? To keep
Yeah.
Fred, because they still ain't got no point guard over there. So people, if Malachi Flynn ain't no goddamn starting NBA point guard. So say what you want, you say what you want about that bullshit. But so anyways, um, they want to keep him. So they supposed to meet with him Friday. So the Rockets shot him an offer, like, bro, shit, all right, hey, we gonna shoot you 83 million, fam. This is what we doing over here. You understand me? This is how we roll it. Go over there, talk to your people, get back with us when you ready to do business. Who in the this for 2 years? So this man he went from making 20, what Fred making 25, 24, something like that. He done double his payday damn near. You feel me? Within 24 hours. And who in the hell not gonna be like, oh shit, what the hell? You feel me? And I ain't even gotta be the leading scorer on this team. I was the lead, you know what I'm saying? It was Pascal Siakam and then me last year. You feel me? Like, bro, they shot him a deal, bro, that's gonna make him think. Like, even if he thought about going back to Toronto, bro, that 83 million, he gonna be thinking about that shit in the goddamn meeting with Toronto. Like, man, these
Yeah.
motherfuckers shot me $83 million. Like,
And you're
so
gonna make
I think,
you go
go ahead,
go ahead.
right?
Go ahead, no. You right, go ahead.
Mm-mm.
I was,
No, I'm
all
just
I was
saying,
gonna say is go
I'm
ahead.
just saying, us being a losing organization, bro. The last, excuse me, man. I'm sitting over here doing something. I ain't got no. But look here, us being a losing organization the last 2.5 years, bro. It really it can put us in a position, bro. Well, we gonna have to overpay for somebody, and if you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it for the most highly touted free agent on the market, one of the most, besides Kyrie or Hart. Well, I don't even know if Harden they really highly touted now, right? Kyrie, Brooke Lopez, because he was the most highly touted big man, and probably maybe Middleton, guys of that nature on in the free agent market. So you got your guy, and so you don't want that guy to be able to be lured away from you. So you throw a number out there that's going, you know what I mean? It's gonna make Toronto buckle. Besides, you're not gonna give Fred no 40 million, bro.
Yeah.
And we're a
But like
losing
you said,
organization.
32,
Right,
like
right.
32, like you said, 32.
Yeah.
Uh, if they would have said if they would have went like at 35, then 32 or 30 would have been in that range. But now that you go
Yeah, been
40,
in their
now he
range. Yeah.
might now he might be able to get something for 35, which is more than
Absolutely.
32. So
Yeah.
it's just a business. It's just a game they playing. You know what I
Right. It's
mean?
a
And
game.
Harden did the
yeah,
same shit
He did,
by
bro.
mentioning Houston. You know what I mean? Because he
Yeah.
know if y'all really want me, y'all gonna have to pay what
Hmm.
these motherfuckers willing to pay me. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
And they
It's just
willing to pay me top dollar. Right. Right. Right,
yeah, so
Chico.
hmm
it's and Van Fleet, I know he been tied into the Lakers and other
He
supposedly playoff
have, bro.
contenders and shit. You know what I
He
mean? So
have.
this is for
Everybody want him,
every
bro.
yeah, this is every team going to have to pay a little more than what they expect. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like I
But
don't know. I was really
and
think.
you and you
Go ahead.
right, bro. And the Rockets, I'm gonna say this, bro. We don't look, man. We don't like this shit, bro. Like, who the fuck like overpay for shit? Like, who the fuck? I don't give a damn
Yeah,
if you in your everyday life, bro. If that lat costs 40,000 and you want to go get it off the showroom floor, and somebody else come get that, you know what I'm saying? They looking at you like you got to pay the 40.
Man, that
Then a
nigga better
motherfucker
take
come
that
get that bitch, snatch
35.
that bitch
That nigga declining the
with
goddamn
better
$20
credit.
million
Hey,
contract, that dog.
hey, but greed. A motherfucker with better credit come in that bitch and get a better interest rate and get that bitch for 38 or
yeah,
37 on your ass, and you gotta
But
pay
still,
44 for
but
that
very
bitch.
Van Vliet. he got a championship off of Kawhi Leonard married. It ain't off of his own resume.
Green, but
He living
Green,
off
he
them
hit.
past days.
But Green, what you got to
I
understand,
agree.
that same year
That's
in
a
Chico,
ring.
y'all got to understand, bro. No, but that same year, man. No. Hold on, man. And I get, yeah, and when it came down to it, yeah, it was. But bro, Fred Fleet and Kyle Lowry, bro, kept that team afloat, bro. Now
Yeah,
they had other surrounding pieces. Why
wasn't he a bench player
Kawhi
though?
went out when he was hurt? What you say? He was a
Wasn't
bench
he a
player
bench
that year,
player?
but he
Because
came off the bench,
Lowry,
bro, and did big
yeah,
shit. Yeah,
Lowry was the
yeah,
point. Yeah,
yeah. He was a starting point. Right.
yeah.
But this the thing though, fam.
Yeah, y'all paying
They
for
kept that
Kyle
team.
Lowry $40 million over this nigga. He got a better resume than
Man, hell
Fred
no,
VanVleet.
nigga. Nah, but that nigga making some money though, and he ain't goddamn good as Van Fleet, not at all.
And he went to the championship with Jimmy Butler coming off the bench, whatever the case
Green,
may
he
be.
29. Green, he's still in his prime though, fam. Kyle Lowry not.
I
But
understand
I
that.
forgot who it was.
But at the same time, it's not like Fred VanVleet taking the team to the playoffs,
No, but it's
because
the
of his own
Green.
individual accolades.
Green, it's
Yeah,
the same. But
You
listen,
said the same
bro.
thing, J-Dog, that
I did.
1955 KPJ,
I
18-7
bro.
with Toronto with better pieces
It's not.
and better
I
known
They
players
ain't
that
even.
I
been
believe.
somewhere.
yeah.
I believe KPJ is better than Van Fleet, but this is where. But listen, bro. Let me explain it. I do believe KPJ
Right.
is better than him for his raw numbers, bro. For us to do more, is better, a better player, better athlete, actually better when it comes to his game is deeper. But the mindset is what KPJ is different than Fred Van Fleet. That's what our team lacking. We're not lacking none of that physical shit, Greenleaf.
Hey,
We lacking
KPJ knocked
the
down
mic.
some last minute shots last year.
No. It's
That's
not
what you
that. I'm
got
not. I'm not
teammate.
talking
That's what
about
you
that.
got teammate for.
But no, hold
Yep.
nah, nigga. You
I was
guys
just
still
about
gotta
to
have.
say that,
But you
bro.
still gotta have veterans. But you
I
still
was
gotta
just
have
about to
veterans.
say
No,
that,
no.
J Dog.
But you
I ain't gonna
still
lie. I
gotta
was just
have
about to say
veterans,
that.
bro. Yeah, bro. Like I'm
Hey,
gonna
hold
let
on,
y'all
wait.
get in
I
there,
agree.
man. I don't
Hold
want
on,
to
wait. I
monopolize
agree
this
about the
conversation,
Nah,
bro.
veterans.
you good,
Hold
J Dog.
on,
Nah,
hold on,
J Dog,
hold
you
on.
cooking
Yeah,
now.
Go,
J Dog, you cooking.
go,
yeah.
Rick. You want to say
Yeah,
something, Rick?
I'm gonna just throw a
Go ahead,
little
little
curve
bro.
out in
Go ahead,
there.
little bro. Handle your business, man. Cause
I'm,
I done talked enough, man.
okay,
No,
I'm
you
I'll
gonna
get
good,
throw a
back
little
in
J-Dog.
there in a
curve.
minute.
No, I thought Rick.
Nah,
Yeah, go.
nah, you good. I'm gonna throw a little curveball in there, man.
Mhm.
With a Doka system, bro. I think Greenleaf brought it up once before, bro. We say it all the time. The only person that KPJ is gonna take a back seat to is James Harden. I think also it'll be Adoka.
Right,
He's gonna listen to
right.
Adoka, bro. I think Adoka
Absolutely.
is the vet that I think they're looking for on this team. He is he's a coach, but he's the vet. And I think in his system in Boston, which is different players, is he gonna have to tweak his system maybe a little bit. But he didn't have a true point guard, bro. If y'all look at it, Marcus Smart wasn't no true floor general, bro. Everybody that's why he
Right.
wants all his players
Nah,
to be
that's
able
right.
to
Dribble.
control the rock and play
Dribble.
make.
Right.
You know
Can
what I'm
I say
saying? He wants.
quick?
Mm.
Go ahead, Mr. Charlie.
Go
Okay,
ahead,
this
Mitchell.
I want you guys to hear me on. The reason why I like Fred Van Fleet, and I know KPJ has numbers like it, but KPJ has never played in the playoffs before, and Fred Van Fleet has. Now, as far as the Harden thing that was brung up, Harden's a ball stopper. As soon as the ball get to him, dribble, 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 to 2 minutes left, and then throw the ball to somebody else. That's not the type of style that Ime Udoka is trying to get them to play. That's why
Right.
I didn't want James Harden. I know Harden can get you 10, 12, 20 assists in his sleep, but it's
Mm-hmm.
his style of play that doesn't register in the playoffs. Now, same thing with KPJ. KPJ has never played in the playoffs before. It's a different animal when we get inside the playoffs. Now, my thing is like I said, it's only 2 years. Now, something that I read, I don't know if y'all know about it or not, but
Mm-hmm.
they say if we don't spend 90% of that money, the NBA takes it back and they
They do.
distribute it to other different players. So
No,
we
that's
got to
true.
spend. So I ain't worried about this because we got to be able to spend it anyway. So my
Okay,
It's
Yeah,
like
but I don't think we should
On
spend
that note,
70% of it on one player. Like
yeah,
we
I'm about
gotta
to
have
say
that same
Green.
energy if we talking
I,
about
But
James Harden. At least
but
yeah,
James
I'm about
Harden
to
can
ask
take a
you,
team to the
Green.
playoff. We still yet to see if Van Vleet can do the same thing on his own merit. Like
Okay,
and let's
if
keep the
we
same energy. We're not trying to just play overpay. We're not just trying to play people because they want to have a big payday. You still gotta okay, yeah.
yeah.
Van Vliet might can present some, off the court professionalism. We seen that already with KPJ. How we know that Kevin Porter Jr. don't have a mindset like, hey, bro, I don't really need that to show
Yeah,
me to make big shots in the playoffs. Because if we get Van
yeah,
Vliet, it's no guarantee he can take
nah,
this team to the
he don't.
playoffs.
yeah.
yeah, that's
At the end
true.
of the day,
That's true.
Only
Well,
thing that
That's
I'm
true,
saying,
bro.
they got a lot of more experience. And with James Harden, what about all that going to the club and going to Vegas and all that other old crazy ass shit he do during the playoffs? That's
yeah, but and at the same time as
Yeah.
Charlotte, he was still showing up in the playoffs for games and putting up. Well, everybody had their downfalls in the game. I'm not trying to care for James Harden, but he did put up 240+ games when his MVP wasn't there. When he expected his MVP would not to be there, and he still
anything
stepped
goes.
up in a different way. So we talk
okay.
about like going to the strip clubs.
But
They gonna go to the strip clubs anyway. They out
it,
there right now in the
uh,
strip club. So that's irrelevant to me.
But the only
The
thing,
strip.
let me say this. I just want to hear what you have to say, Green. How many times in the playoffs did he do a 40-point game? Especially when he was in Houston. How many
Well,
times did he
well
get
in
12
Houston,
points when he
well
was in Houston?
Well, in Houston, he did have two Western Conference Finals appearances. You
mm,
know what I'm saying? If you want to talk about the games that he had a downfall in against the Spurs, maybe the Golden State Warriors in 2015 when he had 12 turnovers, when they was collapsing on him, peeping him out, that's just on the other end of the stick. But as far as James Harden, yes, he has his
damn, boy.
downfalls. I'm not capping on that. But at the same time, that's not act like Van Vliet had the same cachet of taking the team to a playoff on his own merit.
Yeah. So Harden, those two teams you mentioned, Golden State and Popovich. I mean, Spurs. That's because of good coaching. A coach knew how to game plan against him, and threw him off his game. You know what I mean? Other than that, Harden always produced offensively. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, Van Fleet got that
Shit.
experience. Van Fleet got that experience in the playoffs and shit. But that experience cool, but I don't think that shit worth that much money. Because how much we gonna have left over if we was to throw that amount to him, Green?
Get rid of Knicks,
Yeah.
get rid of Tate, get rid of
Mm-hmm.
Garuba, and they got you some money right there to go with
For who
whatever
though?
left over.
I mean that's a good option, but it's depending on like if you're gonna pinpoint who you bringing in, then I can care for that. But if we
Yeah,
can't point out if we could bring a player in for those type of players, then I'm not gonna just sit out there and throw them names out there. I'd rather keep them players and let them
yeah.
develop because
Cause
we
State,
have the same merit on that. If we
Chico.
bringing in one player like Fred Van Vliet, like yeah, I like Fred Van Vliet. I think he fits. He made Doka's way. I think he can be a professional, but $40+ million. That's not. Hey, bro, we can break that down
yeah,
in increments. Like we've been
yeah,
saying, we got to keep the same energy, bro. If we
Yeah,
paying
about
Fred Van
20,
Vliet $40 million.
20, like, yeah,
What's
like,
20 million coming from later?
yeah.
Okay, well, tell me who else can we get for cheaper that's better than him? That's on the
we
market.
still
You
got,
can break
but
Yeah.
Greenleaf,
if
I
we
like.
if, if we go with KPJ, you
but
got Bruce
Greenleaf, we
Brownfield
still
out
got
there.
25. We still got 25, and we still got the mid-level exception.
All
After
right, but
signing
but
Van
look at the
Fleet,
screen. We got to cancel out Brook Lopez. He talking about returning. So we had
Dante,
him and Van
that
Vliet to come into
Dante
town together.
DiVincenzo. Yeah.
yeah.
Who
Dante
else?
DeVasico, that'll be my second
Mhm.
option, man. Dante,
Okay, but he cheaper though.
Hey,
He cheaper though. So
Chico.
yeah,
I like
yeah.
Dante,
we
bro. I ain't
bringing
gonna
in
lie,
two
but
more
that,
guards. We paying one guard $40+ million and another guard $15 million on
Yeah, he
guard play.
played.
When we already complaining about
hey,
we got too many guards. Like
hey,
what are we doing, man?
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, we
I
already
tweeted out
know.
earlier. I like Dante, bro. When he opted out yesterday, bro, I was like, I like Dante, bro.
I
I
like the
like
fact that
Dante
he
for
played
us.
with Milwaukee and he played with Golden State. He
And
played behind. He played
absolutely.
behind two top notch
So he
organizations.
so
Yeah.
he coming off the bench
Drew
for us then
Drew
if we get him
Holiday and
right.
Steph
Yeah.
Curry.
So
Yeah.
if
All
Well,
y'all
right then.
don't
So that
mind,
means we rocking with
can I ask a
KPJ and
question?
somebody else.
well, that's the thing. The KP. You said that shit the other day too, Green. We both said that it's
Mhm.
all about
Yeah,
KPJ. What is he? what they gonna do with him? Are they gonna tell him, "Hey,
I think
appreciate you holding
Udoka
it
want that
down"?
nigga, but I think they want that nigga off ball though, Chico and
Yeah, that's what I'm
Greenleaf. I
saying.
think they want him
That,
off ball, bro.
that's exactly what I was about to say. Maybe if they tell him, "Hey, we appreciate you holding
But
it
is
down for
Devin
these
Chincho a
2
true
years."
point guard like that? I know he played with Steph Curry and Klay
Yeah,
Thompson, but that's not
he
KPJ
Nah,
and
actually
Jalen Green.
he actually a shooting
nah, he
guard
not better.
in the free agent
Yeah,
list.
yeah, he played a little
But
point. He played more point
If
in
y'all don't
Milwaukee,
mind,
didn't
if y'all don't mind,
Oh, go ahead, King.
he? Excuse me, man.
You
can
there,
you
bro?
do that, King?
yeah,
He
if y'all don't
he
mind,
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
can I ask a question to the panel? My question is, what happened to in Udoka we trust?
Go ahead, bro.
Because I heard Stone say that their only job is to get him the dudes that he want and get out the way. If we
yeah.
offering dude this type of contract, then it clearly came from Ma Udoka. This is clearly the guy that he wants to run his system. So what is all the hand wringing for?
That what he said.
Well, I mean, he he the offer. I mean, if we bring him in, then obviously that's the guy. If we don't, then a Duka, Ime didn't really want him. You know what I mean? But we don't know who.
Well, I'm
We don't
saying the
know
offer
who made the
itself.
offer. We don't know where the speculations came from. It's just
Oh,
the
so
topic.
so King, you saying that
No,
like
no,
we
no, I
capping
agree with you,
because
bro.
you saying you saying we capping because if we present an offer, that's on Ime Udoka's predication of what we need. Now I understand that
Yeah,
we need a guy like Fred VanVleet, but the offer that's not. I don't think that's Ime Udoka. That's probably coming
but
from
not, but
guys who
nah.
run the
See,
numbers.
I don't believe
Player,
that
yeah,
Udoka.
but the
I
numbers,
don't
no.
believe.
You're not. I'm not. I
Okay,
don't think
listen.
Ime Udoka want to pay a guy that's
Hold on, fam.
undersized and you
Fam,
overpaying him.
fam. I don't think Udoka give a damn what it costs. I think that he told Stone the dudes that he want to come over to Houston and run his system. The type of veterans that he want on this team to help nurture the young guys, but can also be productive in his system. Now,
All
however
right, well,
much
okay,
that the
okay,
team
fam,
ends up
okay,
having to
fam.
pay
At
him,
the
that's what
same,
they got to
okay,
pay him.
fam, okay, fam. At the same time, like I said, Ime Udoka don't run the books. Yeah, he can point out a player, but that's on the on Woot to Woot to figure out how can he fit. So we still got to break this money
Trade
down. So we
option.
gonna pay this motherfucker $40 million a year. What else you gonna do with that 20? You still got to break that down too. Do you have players
Dwight
lined up
Howard.
after that? And we going
Well, that's
straight.
what.
He say, "Do I?" We still
Now,
breaking down.
Yakapurtle,
We breaking down like that.
Yakapurtle. I didn't see that the numbers
Yeah,
is as
blame
high
me.
as
I blame.
67 to
I blame
69
Stone.
million. You still got bum ass take
But bro,
contract on the books too.
but Green,
So
but
you can
Green,
still get a
but
big
What up,
Green,
man.
J-Dog?
Green, but Green Lee. Look, that 20, that
You
Green,
breaking
that
up?
20.
You breaking up, J-Dog.
Like
Go ahead,
Tate a
King.
solid piece, King. I don't hear that about Tate. He a
Yeah,
good backup role.
King just got
I'm
a.
silly
I was
ass
just
That's
saying
his.
Yakapurtle.
nigga.
They
Look,
got
man.
Yakapurtle. They got Yakapurtle
Yeah.
as a
The
big man that they
Kingston.
can bring
Look,
over.
man.
J Dog said they
We
can make a
really.
trade.
Can
You
you hear
still
me,
got
fam?
bum ass Tate. You can get off the books. You can bring over.
Yakapurtle.
You
I can
can
hear you
bring over
now.
Brooks. I
Yeah,
think J Dog is behind us, bro.
No, he there. He there. He in
Go
a
ahead.
bad location right now. No. Keep cooking. Keep cooking. Keep cooking.
Yeah, but I'm saying you gonna still have enough money, bro. We can have anywhere from 27 to 30 million plus to work with to add a couple other pieces. And you're only bringing in 2 to 3 vets anyway. You're not finna bring in a whole five,
Eh,
6 vets. So
Bro,
to
and the
distribute that
salary
money
cap
amongst
going
two to
up in
three
two
people will
years,
work.
bro. The salary cap going up. It's
But
going up
yeah,
by
J
30
Dog,
million.
in
I
them
think it's
2
going up to
years,
162. Yeah.
like you
What you just
say,
say?
after them 2 years, the Van Vliet will be off the books, right? But we still paying him,
Absolutely.
overpaying a guy
But
in that
but
time
Green,
frame. So by the
but
time
Green,
his years is up, we'll still have that opening of doing what we do. I'm just talking about
that's
like right
true.
now. I'm not.
But it's the
I'm still.
gap.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not
But Green,
paying. I'm not paying this nigga
Green,
$40 million,
Green,
bro.
Green.
I'm
We
not
was gonna
neither.
pay
I'm with
hard.
you.
We was gonna pay hard to get a goddamn bridge to these youngsters, and we doing the same thing with Van Fleet. But Van Fleet is younger and more productive
Is he a
to a
better
certain
player than
degree.
James Harden?
He's not
No, he
better than
not.
Harden.
He not. No, he not. But his mindset is different. It's really, bro. Listen. And me and Green know what I'm talking about. What I'm about to say. it's not so much the production, bro. We believe Tari, Jabari, our core guys, bro. Jalen, KPJ, LP, Jalen. We believe all them guys really ain't tripping on no. They really got that dog in them when it comes to taking big shots and loving the moment. It's not about that with them. It's the IQ and the understanding of the game as it pertains to the highest level, right? That's what I think the gap is for Fred to bridge that gap from him to these guys and as well as bring Almond and Cam in, with the other guys to bridge that gap for as the mindset. It's not so much as the physical capability. We already know we got guys on this team already just willing to take the big shot, want it. All you know what I'm saying? They want the shot. You feel me? So and they didn't hit the shot and then made the shot. So it's not like we got guys that shy away from these big moments physically. It's the mental aspect of the overall understanding of basketball. I think in the professionalism when it comes to the game of basketball, that Fred VanVleet is gonna help them with. It's they believe. I believe
I
this is
get
what I
that,
believe, bro.
I get that, but
I
if he coming on his own, then it's not gonna work because he was out there in Toronto and they was a
he
better team than us
he
going to the playoffs and
they didn't have
they
more
had week
talent
to
though,
week going
Green.
forward. The talent, but they knew how to win games. They knew how to go to the play-in playoff scenario with
But
that
they wasn't
team.
deep. Yeah,
So
but they
that's
wasn't
saying
deep, and
that
they had some turmoil and they had turmoil. But see, this is what you gotta understand, though.
I get that, but we don't even know how to win games yet. So we banking on Fran Vleet to
Yeah,
teach us
Van
that.
Fleet. Van Fleet gonna come over here with the same
That's what
mentality
I'm
he had
saying.
last year,
No,
being a
no,
true
Facts.
first
Chico,
option,
I don't
a true
believe that.
I
first,
agree.
true
I
first
don't believe
guard.
that, Chico. I don't
He a
believe
true
that,
force
Chico.
guard, man. And I know
He,
half of it has to do because they lacked the number one because Siakam
Chi-
was a hit or miss. And also, it
exactly,
was his contract year, so he tried
exactly, bro.
he tried to boost his stock up,
Boost,
but
boost his stock up, right?
yeah.
Well, you
But
motherfucker,
I
you
still
just
think
shot a
he's
hole
still
in your
an A
own
player,
goddamn
man.
argument, nigga. You
I,
just
I
shot
was
a
gonna
hole
ask
hole in
J
your
Dog
own.
a question.
What
Hey, J Dog, bro.
what say,
Uh,
man?
well, I was gonna ask J Dog. You know what I'm saying? Why are you so
Yeah.
confident in Fred Van Fleet being the guy to mentor?
Because I watched, bro. But it's not so much as the mentor Mars.
Okay,
It's because I didn't because nobody thought Schroeder was a mentor. But the way Schroeder played when he was with Jalen and KPJ, those guys were able to feed off that, bro. It's not so much them being a mentor mentally. It's the actual watching these guys and how they perform. And I believe these youngsters, bro, could gravitate to how these guys how he played the game. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what I believe in. It's not so much as him with the mental aspect. It's just they watching him how he play the game and how he see the game on
so
the
can I be
floor.
honest real
It's
quick right now?
yeah, you
Because
can. Hell yeah.
okay, because I think what you just said is where me and you part ways at just a little bit. I think Fred's a good player, but
Hmm.
I don't think Fred is a measuring stick to say watch his game and copy that. I don't buy into that, bro. Because Fred plays. Listen, let's be
Hmm.
honest here, bro. He
Yeah.
plays at times, well, actually a lot of times, bro. He plays a selfish style of ball. He just does.
But
So
did
with
he do
that
it with
being said,
Kawhi was? But did he do it with Kawhi was there though?
He was off the bench.
no,
J Dog, we don't have a Kawhi right now,
he was
bro.
actually inefficient with
We don't
Kawhi,
have
bro.
a Jalen
With,
Green
with
is not
Kawhi
a
Leonard, yeah,
not a
once again,
superstar
game
yet.
six.
If you telling me
But
Jalen Green is at a Kawhi level, then I can take a
Or,
back seat and say, okay,
or
That's
Van Vliet can
different.
do
Jabari,
his job.
or
But they not
Shagun.
there yet, and I
They're
don't
not.
think
Yeah.
for $40 million, Fred VanVleet is gonna present that. I think we were desperate
bro,
of paying
bro,
somebody in free agency. That's what I believe.
Would y'all bring Westbrook?
I don't disagree with none of that shit you just said. I don't disagree with Mars is going with his point. And I don't disagree with you. He's a Chico. I'm saying this. When you're a bad team, bro, like we been, at some
Mhm.
point, bro, we got to pick our poison. Who we gonna overpay for? Because ain't nobody gonna give us no damn discount on a damn thing, bro. Because they don't have to. So at this point, would you rather pay on a big man that's better than who out there better than Brook Lopez? And Brook Lopez already said he want to sign back with Milwaukee. Who what wing is out there that's gonna give you more than Cam Johnson? Because I think Fred VanVleet at point guard gonna give you more than Cam Johnson because he can handle the rock, he could distribute, and he could score, and he plays defense too.
But
See
giving you more is a
that's
problem, though,
another
bro. Yeah,
topic
that's the issue.
because
Giving you more to me is the
you
issue.
could throw that
Need
bag
more.
at Cam Johnson, that same ticket, throw that to Cam Johnson.
Hmm.
Then with getting Cam Johnson, that means you could trade Martin and someone else for a point
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but
guard that's not
Cam
an actual
Johnson's not
free
a flat
agent.
out free agent. He's not a
You
flat
get
out free agent, bro.
Yeah,
Brooklyn can match
yeah.
any
He's
offer,
restricted.
and they not
Yeah,
gonna
he's
just let
restricted.
him walk. They're not gonna just
That's
let him walk. I don't know.
a
It's
good
this
point.
misconception
he restricted.
dude is gonna come over here. That dude is gonna come over here and see himself as the savior for the Rockets, and I don't believe that. I believe
Right.
that there would be a conversation, and so if he comes over here, he's gonna know what his
Absolutely, he
role
gonna
is
fit
gonna be
in.
on a team full of
Absolutely.
young guys. He's not gonna come
Yeah.
here and feel like I'm the man here. This is now my team, bro. Like
Right.
I just don't see that out of Van Vliet.
Well. With that being said, to be fair to what you guys are saying, based on what you just
Yeah.
said, bro, I think
Yeah.
if that's what y'all truly believe in, then guess what? I'm gonna give Ime the benefit of the doubt based on his
Right.
history of coaching, and said
Hmm.
let's give Ime a chance to tell Fred, hey, look, man, here's what I need you to do. Don't be so shot happy. And so with that being said, then see now that changed my tune a little bit because I take a step back. I'm hearing what y'all are saying right now, and so I'm
Right.
gonna give Ime the benefit of the doubt to get that to
Right.
the line. So okay, I'm cool with it, man. For 2
And
years,
Okay.
I'm cool
Mars,
with it.
Mars, what you just said, bro, is pretty much how I feel about the situation. I
Yeah,
feel
for
like
sure. Yeah, I
Ime,
got you now.
right. You understand what I'm saying? So I feel like Ime,
Yeah,
bro, being the alpha and being that guy, bro, being that equalizer in the room, bro, is gonna get an understanding. Like, bro, we know we need you to play your role, bro. We paying you 40 mil, but it's not the 40 mil to coming in to be the number one option, bro. We know who's the best shot maker and the best shot taker on this team right now. We just need you to help and do what you do at a high level, bro. Not to take over no team, but to make shots and help distribute and be that bulldog. Cause Fred VanVleet a bulldog, bro. And I
he
like that
is.
mindset he got. I
He
like the
is. He's
mindset,
feisty.
Mars.
He's feisty.
And
He
No,
to
he's
very
that point,
feisty.
feisty, bro.
and to that point, J Dog, he did the same thing in Boston. If you think about it. He
He
basically
did.
got those guys to play a role and play their
Yeah, he
position
did.
and sacrifice for the team. So I
He
believe any
did,
free
bro.
agent that he bring in, that he's going to imply that on them. Like, look, you're gonna have to come in and play a
Absolutely.
role. We need you to be a veteran. We need you to lead, these young guys, but you're not coming in here to save this team. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
so everybody gonna have
Right.
to fall in line, or they not gonna play on his team, bro. And
Right.
that's what we feel like we getting out of MAU though.
Yeah,
Right.
Speaking of Ime and his system, a few
Hmm.
years, I know King and some other people saying Tate got to go, but I promise when Ime
Nah,
was in Boston, Boston was trying to get Tate because they know what
nah,
he
they
brings to the
was,
table.
man.
He do the
He
dirty
was.
work. He's like
Tell King again.
he's
Tell
like a
King
smart.
again, Chico. King don't believe that shit.
Man, don't be
I'm
don't
not.
be start don't be
Hey,
starting
look,
that
man.
damn
I
Man,
tell you,
look,
don't start that
I'm not
propaganda
big
over
on
here,
Tate.
man.
no, it's
Don't
facts,
start that
man. These are
propaganda over
facts.
here.
These are facts, man.
Lying to the chat.
These
That's a damn lie. That's a lie. They did
these are
not want that
facts.
motherfucker on nobody. You lying, Chico.
I'm not big.
You
I'm not
lying.
big on
You
Tate, brother.
lying
Yeah,
like a
yeah, yeah.
motherfucker.
I'm not
These
big on Tate.
facts, man.
You lying
Boston
like
was
a
trying to get
motherfucker.
that boy.
Hey,
Boston
what
was
Okay,
you
trying to
say,
show proof.
Mars? What you
Show
I'm
say,
proof.
not big.
Mars?
Show proof.
I'm not big on Tate. He cool, but he's expendable.
but
He
he
can
do
go.
the dirty work. He does the
Bro,
dirty work.
y'all ain't right, bro.
And
Y'all
I
ain't
all
don't
we
know what
right,
need him
that
is
bro.
is,
off
bro.
the bench. We're not saying we're gonna make him a starter, but he could be off the bench, do the dirty work. He could play the 1 to the 5, man. He could
Yeah,
defend 1 to the 5.
He can't.
Like
yeah,
He
he
you
can't
has
play.
all
talented
the
Hey,
game,
man.
man.
Tell him,
hey,
Chico.
Bro. Tate
hold
can't
on.
guard no 1 through 5. What are you talking about, man?
Yeah, he
Ooh,
does.
He
yes,
do,
he
Yeah, he
He
bro.
does
does,
does.
not.
He
man.
play
He
he play
do,
one
man.
through
It
five. He
might,
do.
it might not
Man,
be elite,
listen.
but he
Just because he
does. He
does it
does.
doesn't mean that he just is that a
No,
smart
not
Yeah,
move?
like
elite.
I mean,
No, not
he's
elite.
not
No,
elite.
not
He's not
elite.
elite,
No,
but
not
No,
elite.
no, he
Exactly.
don't
then
do
but
what
he
he
would he
don't
get
do?
do it good. He don't
He
even
can
do it
spread.
good. They put him anywhere from the 1 to the
Exactly.
5, and his ass get
Exactly.
dusted 1 to the 5.
Exactly.
He's a
Exactly.
bum.
My point.
He's a fucking bum. Get his
Okay,
ass
He's
out.
a
you can go,
bum,
bro.
But
man.
y'all
But
niggas ain't right.
that nigga crazy, man.
But
Hey,
y'all
hold on.
niggas
I
ain't
want to
right.
ask.
What
set
day?
up
Hey,
other.
I want to ask
What's up,
Moss a
boy?
question because we had a lot of debates about LP. You think LP is better than Jabari Smith coming into next season?
Oh Lord,
Yes, yes,
Mr.
yes,
Miles,
yes,
you know
yes.
damn
He's
well
more
how they was
Ela-
skilled.
gonna
ela-
go.
ela-
He's
elaborate.
he's more skilled. He's more skilled. Better toucher around the rim. Listen, if you take Jabari's best attribute, if you take LP's best attribute, I trust LP to be more consistent. And again, he's a big man. He gets easier shots than Jabari does. And then two, I'm judging the
In the
IQ.
post.
Bro, there were times last year where Jabari looked lost on both ends of
You
the court.
did.
He looked completely lost. Listen, even though LP played bad some games, a lot of games to be exact, I didn't feel like his IQ was low. He just missed shots, wasn't aggressive, but his IQ
All
wasn't
you can
low.
say about Jabari is a rookie. Come on, man.
No, listen.
You can
I
say that
know I'm
about
being.
Jabari as a rookie. He wasn't even implemented as in his role
Now
in the
they ain't
first
I
run
half of the
plays
understand
season.
that.
for him. Now they ain't
But
run
then the
plays
second
for
They
him.
half of
knew
the season, no,
he
I'm not
wasn't
saying
I
you
ready.
saying that.
understand all that,
I'm just
and I know I'm
saying
being
like
harsh
just
with
like
my take,
just
but
like just no. I know where you're going with it. I know what I'm saying. I'm analyzing, but I just want to throw that out there.
okay,
Just
okay,
to put some
I got you.
context behind it too. Just to put some context behind it, like the 2010 run that
Well, maybe,
Jabari had, Alp didn't have that.
yeah. Well, listen,
You
okay,
know,
but
you don't have to necessarily put the ball in Jabari Smith's hands to dictate your offense like they want LP to do. It's predictable
well,
when you throw
LP's
the
a
ball
big
to
man.
LP, and we've seen it.
Well, of
I
course.
mean, Jabari is a big man. They the same height, but if you talking
Yeah,
about
but they have
like being
different
in the
games, though.
post,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, but that's what we talking about in the post. We're in the post.
Okay.
They compare him to Jokic, baby Jokic, and I don't even like the
Yeah,
comparison. They
yeah,
have LP be
me
LP,
neither. I guess listen,
but
just real quick. I guess what I'm
yeah,
trying to
go
say
ahead,
is
go ahead.
this: is that the way, and some of you guys did this last year, and again, I'm just being honest here. The
Don't
way he
start
was
no
talked
shit. Don't
about.
start no
No,
shit, nigga.
I'm not, bro. No, listen, I'm not. But the
Nah, I'm
way
fucking with you. I'm fucking with you, man. Goddamn,
I
bro.
know,
Goddamn.
I know. But the way Jabari was given to us as Rocket fans and what
Yeah,
we thought he would be, his rookie season, right? Bro, he
yeah.
wasn't that. And so
Nah,
for
he was.
me, I'm just gonna take Jabari for what he is, and I'm gonna be patient with him.
Until
And
he
I'm
prove
not going.
otherwise.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got you.
And
I got
again,
you.
bro,
I
that's all.
I can accept it. I can accept it.
That's what I'm saying.
I can accept that. But I think Jabari Smith is more of a player than the LP for Ime Udoka. You just got a guy that's really
Yeah,
LP.
man.
He's lost in the sauce in a zone. He wants to make the play. He wants to make the passes and stuff like that. You get a ball to Jabari Smith. If you play basketball, you in a zone. You one dribble pull up. You want
Yeah.
dribble go to the basket. You have to make. You still have to make decisions. That's why I think all these guys need to have some
He'll
type of
be.
playmaking abilities
Yeah.
in a bag because
Right.
everybody needs to make plays for each other.
So
He'll
But
what
if
if
be
we
I?
like
talk
an
about
Al Horford.
attacking,
Like Al Horford.
So what if I ask this question then?
yeah, go
Is
ahead.
it would it be cool with you guys if at times he may play Jabari at the 5?
Hell
That'd be
yeah.
cool.
Okay,
Hey,
look,
yeah.
I'm just
Hell
asking.
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm just asking.
Hey, what
Absolutely.
did he
Okay,
say?
cool.
If Jabari could play if
Play
he
the
was at the
5
5,
at times.
Well, he may play Jabari at the 5,
I
specifically in
think
the
he
fourth
will.
quarter
I
and
think he
winning
will,
time.
Moss.
In the fourth quarter
I
and winning time, where he play
right.
at the 5 at times.
I
if it
think he
wasn't
will.
for
I think he
Shagun,
will,
I
Moss.
think he
if it
will.
wasn't for
Okay.
Shagun on the roster, he probably would be the starting 5. Off real.
Okay. Because I mean,
That's
listen,
my opinion, though.
I saw him in person, fellas. He's not the biggest dude. He's tall, but he ain't the
He's
biggest dude.
skinny.
So yeah.
But
He
he been
like
on
to
he
have.
been on that iron. He
I
been
know.
on that iron, Moss. This summer
Well,
he been on that
what?
iron heavy.
Yeah, I read that.
I mean,
I
that's
saw
just
that.
not act like LP is just. I mean, yeah, he
And
got a
LP
bag at the
not bulky
post, but
either, but bulky's
don't just
different
say
though.
like LP is just that guy at the 5, man. Come on, y'all.
Oh no,
Nah,
no, no, no,
I
no,
like
no.
Jabari
I'm
LP at
not
the
skinny.
saying
4.
that.
I
I'm
like
not
LP
saying
at the
that.
4. But I'm just
At the
saying, if it
4.
wasn't for LP, like if we had
Hell
Garuba
no.
and Fernando, then I
Yeah.
think I
LP
still
too small
think
to play the 4.
LP not too small to play the 4.
No,
But
no, no.
I mean,
he
but
can't
he
cover.
can't
Low.
shoot. He
He
can't
can't
shoot. He
cover
can't
on the
play
perimeter,
defense
Chico.
as a legitimate 4.
Right.
That's a power forward, not a small forward. Power forward.
But he can't
I
cover
mean, I
on the
mean, it's
perimeters.
it's
We
it's
got
a
stretch. We got stretch forwards now, bro. It's not like a traditional power
Right.
forward.
Yeah.
The power forward is
Exactly.
stitching up small forward now.
Yeah, but we ain't playing 1-on-1. We got a
Right,
team
bro.
out there. Like,
hey,
Hey,
see,
yeah, all right, there you go. That
we got
bullshit.
Jabari. We
Chico.
got Jabari helping from the weak side, man. Like, come on.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know,
so
but
now he need help
goddamn,
on
Man,
defense.
Chico,
Taylor's
Okay,
scared for that.
Chico. Okay, Chico.
No, I'm
he in
just
Taylor's
saying
scared for
space.
that.
He in
they both
space,
gonna help
Chico.
each other. They both
Chico, he in
complement each other.
space.
They
He in
both
space,
complement each
Chico.
other.
He in space, Chico. He goddamn, it's only so much help you can give a motherfucker when he out in space, bro.
Man, he ain't trash
So
on
what? So
Correct.
defense,
so
man.
so
The
so
floor
what's
self
What's
space. Yeah.
Alp ceiling,
The
y'all?
floor
What's
self
Alp
space.
ceiling? Is it Sabonis? Is it Jokic,
I
Vucevic,
think it's better than Sabonis,
Pulisic,
bro.
I
something
think
like
it's
that,
been
bro?
Sabonis too,
It's
bro.
better
It's
than
better than
Sabonis, bro.
Sabonis, man.
I do
Because
too.
he gonna get each year his shots been good. He been knocking down more 3-pointers. The more opportunity he get, he's knocking them down
Yeah, I'm not
and
big on
more.
Sabonis at all.
Nah, me either.
I like
I don't like that.
Sabonis,
Vucevic
but I
can
just
actually
I
step
He
up
think
and
that's
showed
make a
he
difference.
Theo, man.
showed his limitation in the playoffs, bro. He showed his limitation. He let
Mm-hmm.
Right.
goddamn me. What's that motherfucker
That
name? In,
can't
I
hit
don't even know
shot.
the motherfucker name. In, yeah, what's that motherfucker name in Golden State? Looney. He let old regular ass Looney goddamn just shut his ass
Looney,
Looney.
down, bro. I mean,
Looney good
Yeah,
though. Looney
yeah.
solid,
He bullied
man.
him.
but
Man,
yeah, but
Looney
goddamn,
trash, man.
yeah,
Looney
but
trash, man.
yeah,
Come on,
yeah,
Man,
man.
but
he just
Looney ain't
look
no
trash,
motherfucking all
man.
He
star,
good for
bro.
go. He good for
He get
Golden State,
everybody the
man. I
business.
agree, but
He
nah, man.
look
Come on.
trash. He just if you look at him, you be like,
Hey,
yeah, I ain't
you
picking
want the
him
right?
up.
Would you sign him, Chico? Would you sign him to the
Looney, yeah.
Rockets?
I wanted Looney and McGee off of Golden State when they both was over
But
there.
what he gonna get? What he gonna give you
Looney
on
McGee.
offense, though, bro?
Your call.
We got enough offensive players. We got enough of that. He gonna take what he want. He gonna get them
He re
rebounds and putbacks. We don't need to
Nah,
run through
that's
the
true. Nah,
offense.
he do rebound.
He
But we
going
the number one, bro. We was in the top five in rebounding all year. Rebounding wasn't
I,
our problem.
I I know that, but that's
That's
it's not like
facts.
we're trying to get a center that's going to demand the ball. We just need someone who's going to play that role, defend the rim, and get rebounds and putbacks. That's kind of like what Tari does. Tari going
Yeah,
he gonna make his money off the rebounds and putbacks and shit. You know what I mean?
that's
Kind of
true.
like,
That's
and we
true.
got enough offensive weapons around on our roster. You know what I mean? On the starting lineup and the bench, we don't really need a
I,
big that could do everything. You know what I mean? We
I,
just in a
I,
different league where the
right.
bigs are they like look at the All-Star game. They took out center, and now it's all
That's
power
real
forward.
talk.
It's 3 forwards. It's like a different game now. You know what I mean?
Hey,
But
I'm gonna tell you what really, man. I'm gonna be real with you, man. I'm gonna tell you what really like worries me, bro. I just don't like the fact, bro, that teams was able to pack it in on us and play zone, bro. Play high school fucking college fucking defense on us, and it
Facts.
take us out of everything that we
But
were
do you
doing
blame it
on offense.
on
did
you
Miami
blame
do
that
that?
you blame that on
Didn't
coaching,
Miami
bro?
do that?
You gotta blame that
Didn't Miami
somewhat on
make it to the
coaching,
championship
dog.
like that?
Cause that's a
Go
high
ahead.
school. That's high school. That's
Somewhat
like high
they
school
changed it up.
fundamentals, bro. That's high school fundamentals,
I,
bro. You
I, I
got to know
agree.
how to combat the zone, bro. As a coaching staff, you got to
Yep.
Right.
call timeout and readjust and reset, bro. That was
Nah, that's
Silas being
true.
stubborn. That was him being stubborn. And because got to think, bro, that was multiple times they ran zone on us, not just
They
one
did.
game,
They did
bro.
a lot.
That
They
was
did a lot,
multiple
Rich.
games, bro,
You
that they
right.
had
You
done that.
right.
And remember, we was like, bro, why don't
Beating
y'all
the
just
shit
switch
out
it
of
up?
teams, bro, and they switch it up when put goes on. It just take us out of everything we doing, bro.
Miami just made it to the finals running at 2-3. Like that's fundamental basketball. At the end of the day, fundamentals get you further than fundamentals and discipline in
No,
any
that's true.
sport.
That
You
is
But
know what I
true,
mean?
everybody
man.
know,
But you're right though. It come down to the coach because if you run it, you got
right?
to get that ball on the top of that key and break that zone down. Like
Break
that's
it
coaching.
down. Exactly,
Yeah.
bro. And we got the guard to do. We had KPJ, a quick guard that can get to the hole, bro. Like
Right.
what's the issue, bro? You don't know how to break down the zone? Call
No,
timeout, reset,
I,
and figure it
yeah,
out.
no, that's true. No, I
Yeah,
actually
but
You
you,
believe,
if
if
you
it,
bro.
get
hey,
your
hey,
big to the
I know,
key.
I understand that too, Rich. But at the same time, these players are professionals now, and you talking about high school zone defense. That you could break that down as a player, and I could break a zone down, and I ain't even an NBA player. So we
Right.
Now
talking about
you
high
right.
school defense. A
You
player
right.
can't break that down. But no, yeah, but you know what I'm saying. I'm not saying like I know. Just,
But
just
that let me
what if it happened this year? Like I could see Ime saying, okay, time out. They didn't switched up and put a zone on us. LP. or Jabari, you in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Whoop to whoop. Depending on
Yeah.
how they play this, you
I
know what
get
I'm
what you're
saying?
Put
saying though,
I
Jabari
Lee.
right
No, I
understand
get
there.
what
that,
you're saying, bro.
but
It is up to the player.
if you're in that position as a player, the KPJs, if you're a point guard and you Jalen Green, you get the ball in your hand, then all of a sudden you see a zone. You can't see a zone before it even get there. A man
But
zone at that.
that
Niggas
begs
not
the
even
question
switching. They just
also.
uh-huh.
But that also begs the question though, Lee. I
Yeah.
mean, what was they trying to lose? Think about it, bro. If it's that,
Yeah,
if we can figure it out, come on, bro. We ain't no NBA players,
Nah,
bro.
that's real. That's real talk.
I
That's
mean,
real talk, Rich.
was you letting them just
It
lose?
looked like
Think
it.
about it, bro.
Oh yeah,
If we being honest, it looked like they was just letting them
that
just
was
like.
the whole objective. And it wasn't
Yeah,
it
right.
wasn't a fucking it wasn't a secret. Everybody was they just threw the light on us. Like Green was saying, they ain't said nobody said
They
shit
threw the
about the
light on
Spurs
us.
tanking.
Right.
You
Absolutely,
know,
bro.
Spurs started off the season by trading away their best player with Murray. Then they got rid of their best big man with Porter. You
I
know what I
already
mean?
knew they was tanking when they did that fuck shit. I'm like,
Yeah,
when they did it, I'm like, what the fuck is y'all doing, bro?
yeah.
What the hell
Like you
y'all
don't.
doing?
That's like OKC giving up SGA. You know what I mean? Like you don't give him up. Like
Hey y'all. We at the 2 hour mark. I got a question on for y'all, man. How y'all feel about the new Rockets logo and shit
Well,
like that, man? How y'all feel about that
I like
little
that.
logo
We went
going
last time
forward,
we had
man?
that. We went to the championship, so that's a good thing. That was
Hold on,
we
wait.
didn't win. We didn't win, but we went. No, we did win. Ain't that when
That's the
Drexler
Hey,
was
pit
we
there,
ain't
joint.
going
right?
no, we ain't going no championship with that raglan
Not
ass
them.
logo.
Not them.
That's
Hell
y'all
no.
mean. That's y'all mean. Goddamn mean.
Nah,
Logo.
Nah,
that ain't
Chico.
Drexler.
it's kind of mixed
They
up with the
changed it up a little
Steve.
bit.
Yeah, it's kind of mixed
Oh,
up with the Steve Francis and the logo that we
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
today.
Right.
And
Right.
the
The
Francis.
Steve
pinstripe.
Francis. Yeah.
It's cool.
Nah,
It's
man. I
cool.
mean, I like it. I mean, it's cool, but I mean, man, I don't know, man. I'm old
I
school.
don't
I
know
just
about
hope they
that
don't change
Thunderbolt
the
shit at the
court.
end.
Mm-hmm.
That little boat thing. I'd rather have went back to the throwback.
Mm-hmm.
Catch
Talking
the
about that
mustard.
yellow
Yes,
mustard,
sir.
that yellow
Greenleaf,
mustard,
Greenleaf. I know
that
we
yellow
getting
Catch
to
the
the
mustard,
end,
man.
but
mustard.
go ahead and put scratch Van Fleet name out just like you did Harden and Brook Lopez.
Hey,
Nah,
Chico.
man. Nah, man.
Chico,
You
we
know what
not
I'm saying?
go. Chico.
I gotta come up here and impress y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? That's
Chico.
why I started the stream off having y'all perspective going on. You know what I'm
Nigga,
saying?
Chico,
I don't
crazy
want people to
motherfucker.
think. Yeah, I don't want
I'm
people to
fucking
think
with you.
otherwise. But
Chico, we can't deny
here you go, man.
reality. Goddamn it. I mean, it is what it is, man.
Hey, so
At the
y'all.
end of the
Hey,
day,
oh, let me
at
let
the
me
end of the
let
day,
me
we
let me
don't
ask
have a
you,
true point
Chico.
guard. We don't have a veteran true point guard on the roster. So whichever, as
Mm-mm.
long as they bring in a point guard, you know what I mean. I'm cool, but that ticket is a little too high for me. But if they do it, they do
How
it.
y'all?
Like
How
we
y'all?
all say, we got to trust email. We have to go
So how
on with
y'all?
it.
So how
Gotta
y'all feel
trust
about
C-Man,
like
bro.
a guy like? How y'all feel about a guy like Bruce Brown as far as like a wing player?
I love Bruce
He's
Brown. I
cheap,
told you that.
just like Dillian Brooks. You ain't. He's a
Mhm.
champion.
How
You
much
know
you
what I'm
gonna call,
saying?
Brent? How much you gonna
I think
call?
he looking for that. I think he looking for that 11, $12 million range.
Yeah, the Lakers can't pay him. We might well go on snatch the motherfucker up.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just an option. I just want to know how y'all
Hey,
feel about
hey,
it.
the Lakers say they can pay him, huh? Hey, the Lakers try to get the nigga. Hey, the
Probably
Lakers try
so.
to get him, bro.
He
Yeah,
hurt their ass.
it's
He's one of the reasons why they lost.
nah,
I
yeah,
just
they
hope.
need it. Yeah.
Bruce Brown like that ass up. I like Bruce Brown, man.
I
Mm-hmm.
just hope.
Somebody
I just.
somebody
I
said
just
scratch
hope.
Rui Hachimura off.
I just
Yeah,
hope that. I just hope that whoever they bring in, bro. We looking at the Bruce Browns. It's cool, but sometimes they fit right in certain systems, bro. So yeah, he might
Mhm.
look good in Denver, but he didn't look oh so good in Brooklyn. But I mean, you just never know. You just hope whoever you bring in, it
Bro,
fits in the system. I'm not saying
the,
he won't.
the
I ain't saying he
chemistry.
won't, bro.
yeah.
Yeah, it's the chemistry,
I
bro.
think the chemistry risk was the problem with him in Brooklyn, and that's why he moved. That's why KD and them moved off of him in the offseason. I think him in Denver, bro. Denver more of a team. Even though Jokic is an MVP, Murray do what he do. Them guys move as a unit, bro. They move
Yeah.
as a collective. It's not
Yeah,
just individual that stand out like KD and Kyrie and James did, bro. Those guys move. Jokic is a very unselfish MVP, bro. You understand me? And Murray, all them guys play for each other, fam. And
Talking
so
about Shagun Senior over there.
right,
Since
right.
we can't call it Shagun baby Jokic, we're gonna
Now we're gonna
call
stop that
Jokic
shit. Stop that.
Shagun
Stop that.
Senior.
Stop
We
that,
gonna
G.
call him. We gonna call him Big Goon. Big Goon.
Big Goon.
He
Big
big. He
Goon.
big
Nah, but
Goon now.
Yeah.
you right though, J Dog. My bad, cutting you. You right.
But no, you good, kid, folk. But I think that's what Udoka trying to bring here. He's trying to bring a
Mhm.
team concept here, bro. Stop out. We trying to get out of all that diva, uh, excuse me, man, superstar shit when it comes to individualism, bro. And he's trying to bring that Popovich, that San Antonio Spurs mindset here, where everybody thinking about each other instead of thinking about their individual accolades, bro. And Bruce Brown, he excelled in that atmosphere. His 3-point shot really came around, bro. He was shooting a better clip. Well, it looked like he was shooting a better clip. Maybe he was shooting better in crunch time. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And like somebody was telling me earlier, I think last stream, he was like, yeah, he shot better when the money was on the line than
Yeah, it
he
was his
did.
timing of the shot. Yeah.
Right, it was the timing, and so that's that. I mean, that hell, if that's the trade case, I would want that any day of the week. But at the same time, it was the atmosphere, bro. You know what I mean, with the Brooklyn and to the Denver, weighing it, which one was better. And so I just want us to have that same kind of atmosphere when it comes to bringing these guys in and buying into the team concept, bro. And to Mars' point, I seen Van Fleet kind of looking for us being that guy last year when I watched Toronto, because I watched him a little bit too, man. Um, and he had a little tunnel vision. But I just think, bro, Ma is the type of leader. I believe I believe he gets things understood before we get to that point. So it don't be and like he got Boston. He told them guys, go out there, man. All right, man, y'all okay. You guys did what okay without me. Go out there and let me see what y'all got. You feel me? If y'all ain't, you know what I'm saying? If y'all ain't where y'all think y'all should be, if y'all ain't, hey, then y'all gonna run it my way. Y'all gonna do it my way. And when they came back in, they getting their ass whooped first half of the season, and they came
Nah, I
back
think
in.
hey, no, Jedi. We can't have that energy. We gotta have them niggas come in training camp
Say,
before all that shit
Green,
happened. They ain't won the goddamn thing. Them niggas in Boston, they done been to Western Conference Finals before without Ime, and
I'm,
he came
I'm
in
talking about
thinking like,
Van
Yeah.
Fleet.
okay,
Nah.
I'm talking about
He,
Van
no,
Fleet, Green.
but no. I understand it, but Van Vliet too. Van Vliet ain't done shit. Like, let
He
me
got a
get
ring,
straight.
we,
Let me
we
Green.
get.
coming out.
He
We
got
coming out the
He
gate
got
he got a ring
winning,
he
though,
got
but
a
winning record.
on the.
God damn it, he got a
Okay, he's
ring.
still out.
God damn it.
He got a ring, but it ain't no. He made big shot, but it ain't predicated upon his success as far as individually.
Ain't
All
care.
right.
Shit,
Like, yeah. I feel you
shit.
though with what you were saying, J Dog, because it was like, okay, I'm gonna see what y'all gonna do. And okay, doing what y'all do got y'all this far. Now listen
Got
to what
y'all.
I got to
Now,
do.
now listen
Li-
what I got to say. Yeah,
Then
right.
listen to my
Nah,
my
hell
my
no.
way. And then it was
Nah,
the
they
adjustment. Now he
gonna.
talking about that's what happened with Boston. He talking about
Yeah, I'm
what
saying that shit. We ain't finna do that. The email ain't got that mindset with Boston. He got that mindset. Y'all know, y'all motherfuckers ain't
oh
want a
yeah.
goddamn thing. Y'all ain't been no
No,
goddamn well. So y'all gonna come into the season
No,
from the
I'm
get go.
thinking.
Listen to what I gotta say.
No, I'm
yeah.
And
thinking that's what he told Van Fleet in the interview, nigga. I ain't talking about no
Van Vliet,
goddamn youngsters.
Van,
He, but,
no,
but,
no,
but,
no, but no, that's what I'm saying. Jay. That's what I'm saying. Like that's the
okay,
perspective I'm saying. Like Van Vliet, I'm not
okay.
worried about. I'm not worried about Van Vliet coming out and being disruptive. I'm looking at Van Vliet like, bro, okay, you Van Vliet, but you got $40+ million. But I'm KPJ, nigga. I average the same amount as you.
Hey,
You ain't picked your team
hey,
no goddamn well. Yeah,
but
you
you
got the
don't
Exactly.
think,
championship, but that's all for championship pedigree
but to,
player and Kawhi
hey,
Leonard.
but to
And they
my,
shoot a better
hey,
percentage.
hey, but to Mars'
I'm
credit,
keeping the
bro. Let me
same
ask
energy
you
that
this. Let me ask you this,
uh-huh.
Green. Now I gotta play devil's advocate, nigga. You know how we do over here, nigga. We gonna talk.
Yeah.
We gonna talk on both sides. Listen, to what Mars was saying though. Let me ask you this. He's accomplished, bro. So he coming in with pedigree, championship pedigree.
He
I done
came off
made
the
big
bench in
shots.
that championship. He ain't start. He came off the bench.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give a damn, but the motherfucker was averaging damn
He
near
only
18
averaged
a
8
game
points. He
coming off
only
the bench
averaged 8
though.
points. He only averaged
And
8
then what?
points.
I
And that's
didn't
why
want to
I
average
brought
no
up
8
Bruce.
points, bro.
That's why I
Nah, he
brought up
wasn't
Bruce
averaging no.
Brown. He was a main factor for the Denver Nuggets. Are we paying him $40+ million
Hey,
off his
hey,
championship
Yeah,
pedigree
he wasn't
and
nothing
what
in
he
that
produced for
championship.
a championship team?
He wasn't, and then
bro.
he ain't bring.
Like,
They ain't make the playoffs since. They haven't made the playoffs since, man. That
No,
boy
they
did the
make
same amount.
no, they didn't make it last year, bro.
No, they ain't make it in the last 3 years.
No, they didn't make it
they in the
last year,
play in, but I don't think they made the play like a little legit because after the play in
bro.
and
They
all that
got
stuff,
their ass beat. They got
yeah,
their ass beat the year
the
before
bubble,
last, bro, in the first
Okay, then the
round.
year before that, and the year before that, they didn't make the playoffs.
What the hell you say? What you said? What you just said, Javon?
I said the
You
year
confused the
before
shit
that,
out
they
of me.
didn't make the play. They only
Oh
made the
yeah,
playoffs one time. They only made the playoffs one time since Kawhi left. And Vanvleet during that championship game, like I
Yeah.
said, he was coming off the
That's when the
bench.
coach got
He only
fired.
averaged 8 points that playoffs. He wasn't no main factor in that championship game.
no, yes the fuck, yeah,
Kyle
bro.
Lowry
Yes,
was
he
the guard.
was.
No, he wasn't.
Kyle,
Kyle Lowry was a starting guard. He
Kyle
came.
Lowry was a starting guard, bro, but he made timely buckets, bro.
Van
It's
Fleet
not.
did. He did.
Yeah,
He
he
did a
made a
little
couple
something off the
buckets.
bench.
He averaged 8 points that playoffs. He averaged 8 points. Period. He only averaged 8 points. And like I said, man, they've been missing the playoffs ever since. You know what I mean?
I
They've been
think
missing.
Jalen Green and KPJ can make buckets if they get in a position to be in a
I
play-in,
believe
playoff
that too.
situation.
I
Y'all
agree too.
motherfuckers
But
try to take
I
me
just
out. See,
And I
see,
no,
believe,
y'all
no, I'm
goddamn
not.
and
taking
like
me out
Green
my
said,
goddamn element.
he
Say,
coming with
say,
that
hey,
44 million
hey,
contract.
hey, you
No,
He
niggas
hell
coming
ain't
with
no,
that
shit.
we ain't,
44 million
we ain't
contract,
doing
but
that.
KPJ averaging the same numbers.
Hey, listen, nigga. Y'all, I'm a KPJ motherfucking fan now. Y'all motherfuckers try
Fred
to take
VanVleet
me off
shot
my square.
39% from the field last year.
I know what
39%
the
from the
nigga shot,
field.
Javon. I know
Not
what
the
he
three,
shot.
not the 3-pointers from the field.
Shit. I know what he shot. He shot 30, goddamn, what, 31% from three? I know what he shot, nigga. I'm just telling you, look, man. Listen, bro. It's not so much as what he bring. It's not so much as what he don't bring. It's what he do bring, bro.
But he can't
It's
lead
not.
them to the play. He can't lead the Toronto to the players, and they
It's
got
not
veterans
him
over
by
there.
himself, Javon, bro. Listen,
What?
family.
J
It's
Dog,
not
J
him
Dog,
by
before you go down
himself.
Anunoby?
before he got on that road, J Dog, if he comes to Houston, who's on his team, they
You know what
can
I'm
No,
help
saying? They
him
got a
out,
team over there in
take this team
Toronto.
to another level.
Why y'all got
I'm
Brook
just saying,
Lopez crossed out? He
I'm just
signed with
saying, like,
somebody?
but y'all
hold on,
niggas is
Javon.
Who they?
I'm just saying, like,
what y'all
if Fred
niggas.
He
VanVleet
said he
comes
going
over
back to
here by
Milwaukee.
himself, if Fred VanVleet comes over by himself, now if we bring in a Dillian Brooks along with that, or Grant Williams
He
or
can't
Brook
do it by
Lopez or
himself, man.
somebody,
You know
he can't do
that.
it by himself. So yeah,
You
that's what
know
I'm
that.
saying. So that's the perspective I'm looking at because we paying him
Ah,
$40+ million.
God
And they're
So
in
damn it.
the
Okay,
East.
he's
And
the
I
they're in
got
guy.
the
this
East,
question.
man. They can't make the playoffs
We
in the East.
Hey, but we
I got
Hold
a
on,
still
y'all.
gotta
Hold on,
question.
spend
y'all.
the
Hold on.
47 million. Goddamn, we still gotta spend the
Yeah, but
47.
shit, we can spend it somewhere. Can I ask a question real quick? Why you
Javon,
got Brook
Javon,
Lopez? Why you
Javon,
got Brook Lopez
Javon,
crossed out?
Javon.
What's
Cause
up?
the motherfucker already goddamn me. It must be some. It's reports out there that he committing back
Gonna
to his
resign.
team.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, but that's the thing. But this what I'm gonna say about that. It's not that I believe that the Rockets didn't. I mean that they overpaid. Yes, they overpaid like a motherfucker mightily, right? But this is the thing. We gotta spend 47, 45, 47, whatever the number is.
Yep.
Um, not only that, family, bro. You gotta understand, bro. At some point, one of these guys we gonna overpay for, and we still got to get to the baseline when it comes to the salary cap
Yeah.
before
Okay.
we get penalized
Understand that.
as well. So
Understand that.
you
But
feel what I'm saying?
why we
So
can't go this route though? But why we can't go this route
go,
instead of
go ahead.
overpaying? Instead of overpaying for these bum ass motherfuckers, why we don't use the assets that we got? All these first round picks that we
See,
don't need because we got a bunch of first round talent on the team
I
right now that we
but
not even gonna need our
listen,
first round picks. Plus,
Javon,
hold on. Why we don't use our assets and trade for somebody a proven star instead of overpaying for these bums, man?
because I believe that's the second. See, earlier when your ass start listening, nigga, because I said some shit earlier. It's
I
gonna
wasn't
resonate.
here.
Okay. Earlier I said I think it's some trades in the pipeline that the Rockets got going on, bro. That they gonna free up some more money, bro. And I believe that they gonna get rid of some more some guys that they feel like is not a part of what we trying to do going forward. And so my point is this: Fred VanVleet look like a lot of money now, but if you free up another 10, 15 mil, depending on who you get rid of, bro, it's not gonna look as bad. And then you're gonna bring in an asset that's gonna help as well. It might be a big man. It might be a Clint Capella or somebody like that. We don't know. You understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
understand that. I
saying
understand that. The free
it's
agency, but my thing is the free agency is weak, man. So I don't understand we got
it
to spend that
is.
money, but why we got all these assets, man. We could trade for somebody and pay them.
I think they wanted to get him, bro, because I believe they feel like he fitted what they was trying to do more so than anybody else.
So I
Who's
got a,
that,
I
Van
got a
Lee?
quick question. If Van Fleet was to come be the starting point guard, will he put up better numbers than KPJ did last
Uh,
year?
with Jalen and KPJ on the team, probably not, bro.
No, he KPJ is a better isolation player.
Yeah,
He's
Uh,
probably
bigger.
not.
He's a better defender.
A better
3 point
dribbler.
percentage. He's a better catch and shoot 3 point guy. I know
Yeah.
that's what they want Kevin Porter Jr. to be at now because that's where he live
But
at. That's where his best percentages come from. But I don't think that's necessary. You should do that. You know what I'm
right.
yeah,
saying? He
but
can
see,
get better
KPJ,
at being a playmaker, point guard in his
right?
We
second
See
could do
year.
y'all,
both.
and
He
y'all
can
was
he
talking
probably
about
come
getting
out
rid of someone
and
that's
be
on the
he could probably
roster.
come out and be 21-10. Who knows? We
Yeah,
don't
that's
know.
true.
Yeah,
If these motherfuckers like
KPJ.
LP will catch the motherfucking ball when he passes it to him and make a
Green
bucket and
don't
start a fumble in
Green
the
don't
bag when
Green don't
KPJ
start no
passes it to
Green
him
don't start no
instead
another
of
argument, nigga. Don't
okay,
start no
that's
another
something else.
argument.
Okay,
Don't you
okay.
start no
Or
motherfucking me
Jabari
over.
knocked them shots down.
See that? Yeah, see that?
Or
See, I already heard it. See,
Jabari,
I heard
the
Chico
best
Look
mine,
at
shooter in
look
the
at
man.
Chico,
draft
look at
last
Chico, look
year.
at Chico.
I
The
heard
best shooter in the
Chico.
draft last year missed all them shots. He's
I
the
heard
best
Chico
shooter in the
mine.
draft.
Good. See, okay,
He
bro.
got
Nah, but
better.
look,
He got better when they give him the ball. When he was more of
Oh
a piece,
shit.
giving him the more looks. He was
There
better.
you
nah, but
And
go.
look,
just like
There
check
we
LP.
this
go.
out.
Hey, say
Check
man,
this
that's why
out.
hey Chico, that's why I don't want to break this core up, bro. Because we got
No,
we
I
got so
know.
many
We
lethal
got some
weapons.
shit.
And
Yeah,
Hey,
we
if
but
got some
look,
I
shit.
check
think we
this
got the
out
right
though.
coach to figure it out, everybody gonna
Yeah,
be buying into, oh LP, you good at this. Do it like this way.
Right.
they all
Jabari,
compliment each
your
other.
money is there. Yeah,
Now
they
they
compliment each
compliment
other,
each
man.
other. They do
I,
compliment each other.
and
Hey, but
I don't want nobody that's listening thinking like we trying to break
Nah.
this thing up. This content. Everybody got
Nah,
their
we just
perspective and
yeah,
stuff.
we
yeah,
yeah, we
we
just
just
having
be chiming in.
good ass conversation, man.
But like
Hey,
Green
but one,
said, I think paying Van Lee 40 something million, man, that's gonna bring a lot of animosity to
I
those
think so
guards.
too. That's what I
Man,
said
don't say
earlier.
that. Don't say that, man.
I do, man, because
I
KPJ
feel
having
that's
the
what.
same numbers, he gonna be like, God damn, I just put those numbers up and I shot
Yeah,
better.
and his contract is I think 18 and a half a year.
Yeah,
I think.
but KPJ, think about it. Van Fleet will be gone. KPJ will be 25 years old. He still can hit a man. He can hit a max or a
Well, it's gonna
super
be our
max,
men.
bro.
It's gonna be our men. It's gonna be our men point guard now.
Yeah, but it don't matter. KPJ motherfucking ass is gonna be he might
Oh
be
yeah,
a
it's gonna be a
wing or a
three-guard
two
lineup. It's gonna
guard.
be a three-guard lineup.
Exactly, Javon. So his bro,
What's up, Austin?
shooting is one of those things, bro, that everybody want. So if KPJ turn out to be, and we already know he's a good playmaker, he's an excellent isolation, and he's an excellent catch and shoot. So if that shit continues to grow, KPJ, as long as he stay mentally locked in, he gonna continue to make money in the league at a high level.
Yeah,
You know,
he didn't boost his stock
he
since
done,
coming to Houston.
absolutely.
Like like
That's my point, bro.
he hasn't
But
got in
Jada,
trouble.
I don't want you to fall into that loop where we have to overpay for a guy like Van Vleet. Jada, I don't know where I'm going with it. Hey, Jada, stop doing it,
Say,
man.
man,
No,
don't
I
do
don't
that,
want to pay
nigga.
40 million. Hey, why we ain't just overpay KPJ if you doing
We could have if KPJ wouldn't have threw a motherfucking chair through the window.
that?
Let's keep it real. They wanted to get KPJ that money, right? But that nigga, when he got them left the arena and threw that goddamn chair at John Lucas, nigga, he like, okay,
Steven
we gotta
Silas
keep our
hiding
eyes on
behind,
this old
or
crazy ass
Steven
young nigga.
Silas hiding behind John Lucas and shit.
Yeah, he got this motherfucker throwing chairs and shit. God damn. So, but yeah, no, man. Only thing stop KPJ from getting the bag, guaranteed bag, because it's he got it. I mean, he got the same contract is Fred VanVleet. KPJ got an $83 million
Yeah,
contract, but
yeah, he
it's
got
4
18.
years.
It's 4 years stretched out
It's 4
Yeah,
18 and a
right.
half.
No,
right.
that's no, that's right. I mean, you got like I say, Van Vliet is a veteran.
Right.
I've been asking for young vets You know what I'm saying? From the get go from last summer. And we been on J Dog been on. Ain't nobody in the Rockets community ain't said a goddamn thing about Van Vleet. So I'm gonna put that
That's
out
my
there.
guy.
So that's his guy when
That's
he's
my
the one
guy.
to oppose that type of talk. That's why I can fuck with my nigga like that.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
just
yeah.
man, $40 million, J Dog. Come on,
Nah,
man.
nah,
I
nah,
don't know,
nah,
bro.
bro. I'm with y'all though, bro. I ain't
If
want to
it was
give
an
him no 40.
SGA, somebody like that, hell yeah.
Yeah, but SDA nigga gonna command 40 plus. What's wrong with you, Javon?
That's
This
what
motherfucker
you
is
gonna
an
pay
all
Fred
NBA
VanVleet
player.
40 plus.
Huh?
If
he the
you're
number
gonna pay
one. He
Fred
the
VanVleet
number one
40
on his
plus, that's
team.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you ain't gonna prize ass away from no goddamn OKC now. It's
We
too
don't
late.
need a
Hey, what
number
up?
That's what I'm
one
Alan
saying.
Looney
point
in
But
the
guard.
chat
Fred
say
VanVleet ain't worth
some
that type of money.
Alan
That's
Looney in
true.
the chat.
That's
He
true.
say somebody
That's
getting
true.
overpaid. So who Rockets gonna overpay? It sounds like
Yeah, I
Fred
read.
Van Vliet, man.
Sound like it.
Man,
That's
Sound
the
like it,
whole
Evelyn.
argument. You know what I'm
hold
saying? It
on.
sounds
It's
like
not realistic. It's not realistic to just throw out there, let's trade away our young talent for a superstar. Where you don't said we don't need a savior on this team. Number one, we got plenty of talent.
Right.
And number two, another team gotta agree to give up their superstar for our
Thank you.
young players. You
Thank
know
you.
what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
like,
I ain't saying
bro, like
trade none of
we
your talent. I'm talking about like a Jay Sean Tate, Ty,
don't
Kevin
nobody
Martin
want
Jr.
his bum ass, bro. Don't nobody want him, dog.
You're
If it's
not gonna
really
get
a
much.
Kevin
You
Martin
gonna get
Jr., a Kevin Martin
Hold on,
Jr.,
nigga. Hold on,
you gonna
nigga.
get
a
three.
Kevin Martin
You
Jr.,
gonna
a
get
Tate, and 4 first-round picks.
Why you gonna get rid of KPJ, nigga? He
for
the
I ain't
who?
say
one
KPJ.
nigga
I
on your
said Kevin
team
Martin
that can
Jr.
get
I said
buckets.
Kevin Martin Jr.
You said Kenyon.
KJ,
Oh, you talking about Kenyon Martin?
KJ Martin, yeah.
Oh,
He
my
got
fault.
trade
My
Nah,
fault,
value.
Kifo.
we
My
ain't getting
fault.
rid of
My
KJ
fault.
Martin.
He got trade
And
value.
who we
Ty got
giving
trade
who we
value
giving up
and 4
who
first-round
we giving
picks.
up all this for? Who we giving up all this for?
I don't know. We can find somebody.
No,
Shit.
no,
I
no.
still think
Come
they
on,
should
I'm like
make
Javon. You
Hodge.
some
You
gotta
got
come
trade
with a
I'm
bridges.
like
name, baby
Hodge. You got
boy.
to put
I
a
like
name
Brandon
on it.
Ingram. I like Brandon Ingram.
They not giving up Ingram for KJ Martin
Nah,
and some ragged
they
ass picks,
yeah.
bro.
And
They
four
just
first
got a
round
point
picks.
They
guard.
like they
No,
like
they not
Ingram
doing
in
it.
New Orleans, Kinfo. Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
They
he's
like
their number
they
one. He's their go-to guy, and he's
We
still
might could
yeah.
young.
get Bridges. We might could get Bridges
I'm saying
Bro, they wouldn't
somebody.
give up
from that.
Bridges before the draft
It's
when
30
we was
motherfucking
offering
teams in the NBA. We can
when teams
find
was offering
somebody to
top
pay.
five teams.
Yeah, the only way they give up Bridges, bro, in
Get Bridges from
Brooklyn,
Charlotte. He coming back.
you got to give up
He's a free agent.
KPJ.
He
You got to give
he
up
talking about from
KPJ.
Charlotte. He talking about from Charlotte.
Man, you
I was
lost your
talking about.
damn mind.
I was talking about that. I ain't giving up them first round picks for that dude. He a free. You could sign him,
That motherfucker crazy, man.
Shit, we don't need him. We ain't
but
bullshit.
Y'all want that nigga
but
over here?
Who?
I feel if
Miles
John Lucas.
Bridges.
I feel if
Shit, I'll
John
take him.
Lucas. If John
Hey,
Shit,
Lucas
hey,
ain't
is
nobody
family. Hey,
still in the
perfect.
fam. Hey,
Ain't
organization,
fam.
nobody perfect, man.
Super
if
Dave in
John
the
Lucas,
chat. He say he new to the channel. He say new listener to the show. Good shit. All you boys speaking the real shit. But Fred
Appreciate it.
and Brooke, he say, and I'll throw the bag at Cam Johnson.
yeah,
Nah, we can get
Nah,
Cam
nah, nah.
Johnson, man. I
Nah, nah.
overpay for that motherfucker. We talking about Cam Johnson and matching
I,
me
yeah.
and matchmaker,
I,
man.
I think this is what I think, Green. This is what I'm gonna tell you what I think. It's not that Cam Johnson, they wouldn't throw the bag at him. I believe they would too, if given all things being
Subscribe to the
equal.
channel, bro.
Fred VanVleet, bro, is meeting with Toronto on Friday. Our reports say he meeting with Toronto on Friday, and they go and say, I think the Rockets try to goddamn me throw a motherfucking me monkey rich in their plans, like, we gonna offer you this. You know what I mean? And not going to your meeting on Friday and do what you do. You feel me? And no, Toronto can't offer him no $83 million, you feel me, contract over no 2 years. They can't offer no 40 plus million. So they threw that shit out there, but I believe, like, all things being equal, I believe they would offer Cam Johnson because he gonna be cheaper. I think you can get Cam Johnson, bro, for really on some real shit for 28 million a year.
And you
Yeah.
still got KPJ who's putting up the same numbers as VanVleet. Could take it to another level.
But they wanted that point guard. But see,
Bro, you not gonna
I
get
But you
Cam for
just drafted a
28.
point guard. You just
You
drafted a
not gonna
point
get
guard.
Cam. You're not getting Cam for 28. Brooklyn's gonna
you
match
don't
that.
think
Cam
you
is
don't
not
think
I
a
don't
so,
free
think
agent.
Brooklyn
Kinfo?
gonna match
So
that shit, bro. I think they
you,
really
I
want to
don't know what
Bro,
solidify
Johnson
Brooklyn
got.
not.
Brooklyn
Bridges and
Bro,
over
plus.
Cam Johnson.
listen,
I think
30,
that's just a leverage
bro,
scenario to get the nigga
30 to
paid.
bro.
35
Brooklyn,
is
my
max.
nigga.
Yeah.
Brooklyn only got two real assets. That's
But Brooklyn
Bridges
ain't
and
gonna
it's
do no
Cam
shit,
Johnson. They
no
not
2
finna
What
years,
just.
the
bro.
two
They gonna
what
be
two
in the
assets they
draft. That's
got,
why
Key?
oh my bad, King.
So
Go
they might
ahead.
as well rebuild.
They
Shit.
two.
They ain't got
They
shit
got
anyway.
Bridges and they got Cam Johnson. They not finna let those assets just walk out the door for nothing, bro.
Well, you could sign and
So
trade with Kenyon Martin.
whatever offer he get, they gonna match it.
King,
And
but
they
they
not
not
So
gonna
gonna.
so
Kenyon
so he
Martin
gonna get
Jr.
paid more than he gonna get. And so somebody offer him a $30 million, 25 to $30 million. They gonna want to sign him getting paid in the same caliber of range as the guy that they really looking forward to in Mikael Bridges.
Right,
Well,
right.
see, the
You think
thing
they
is,
they
the thing
value
is,
him
You could.
more? They think you think it's
listen,
equal value between those two players.
nah, it ain't
He's
about
saying
equal
that's their
value.
two
It's the
best
fact that
players.
they match the contract, and if they need to get another star player later on, they can add Cam Johnson for salary and for a package to get a start.
They
He's an
they still got to
asset.
get rid of. They still got to get
What
rid
has
of
Cam Johnson proven though, man?
Ben Simmons though, King,
He
to
ain't
do that.
proved shit.
Yeah, yeah. I
Don't
don't think.
Simmons.
nobody Ben Simmons got a worse trade value than
That's
bum
my
ass
point.
Tate.
That's my point,
Well, we could
Kinfolk.
trade
They
Tate.
got
We could trade Tate
to
for
make
Simmons.
room for him. He got to be gone. So that's why I say you offer the motherfucker 28.
No, they got
Well,
his
go
bird
ahead.
rights, bro. They got his bird rights,
But I don't think that man want to go into the luxury tax though, King, with that team
but they
because they
not
not gonna win.
fam. Fam, the only person they paying is Simmons. They ain't got
Yeah,
nobody
Simmons got
else.
a
They
big ass
got plenty of
So
contract.
cap
what?
room.
So what? So how much?
Well,
I
what's
didn't see
Bridges?
that.
What's Bridges'
I didn't see
contract,
that
y'all?
though, King. I didn't
Bridges
see
making
that.
over what $20-some million in like the third year's contract he had with
Right,
Phoenix. So he's gonna be up for a contract.
right.
They're gonna have to pay him.
They got to pay him going
So
forward.
you could package.
Ben
You could
Simmons
package.
under contract. He ain't even playing. He outside out of mind. And
How
then
much
we
Spencer
saying just
Dinwiddie
because we
and
trying to
Dorian
keep
Finney-Smith making? How much they
say,
making,
huh?
Green?
Then when he making a
Yeah.
nice bag, he making like 20 million.
That's what I'm
Dinwiddie a free
saying.
agent. He a free
How
agent.
much Finney-Smith making? He ain't making no goddamn minimum either.
Hey Jada, let me ask Austin T a question real quick. Hey
Yeah,
Austin,
go ahead.
you there?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
go ahead, Green.
Oh, okay. Hey Austin, who you think you overpaying more? I probably asked you before, but I know you back now. Who you overpaying more? James Harden, $40+ million, or Fred VanVleet? Who you paying out of those two, bro?
You ain't gonna keep
2 years,
debating this
2 year
shit.
deal,
They
two
gonna
year
keep
deal.
on
Who you
debating
paying?
it, bro.
I'd rather pay.
Man, that's a fucked up question.
Yeah, thank you, Austin. Don't
That's a
answer that
that's that's a
bullshit.
that's a
Greenleaf trying to
false
trap your
question.
ass.
That's a false
Greenleaf trying to
question
trap
because
you, man.
James ain't taking no 2 year deal, and his tag is at 50 million plus a year.
Damn.
Really, that's fine with me.
And that's all I want to pay. That's all I want. Any of these motherfuckers for is just 2 years. That's it. Because in 2 years, Ahmed will be ready and Whitmore gonna be ready.
Yeah, 2 years, yeah.
Yeah,
Anything longer
Yeah.
than that,
Man.
that's just gonna make them not progress.
but out of
And
the
who's to say he not ready now, man? Like we haven't even seen.
No, I
We
think
haven't
Ahmed
even
gonna be ready
seen.
in a half of the year. He's just
Who
got that
That's what I'm
mature
saying. We haven't
mindset.
who
even
He
who
seen
gonna
a
be
who,
man.
ready.
A man
who
suit up
y'all
yet.
think gonna be ready? Who y'all think gonna be ready? Who y'all think?
Ahmed,
I'm
First,
trying to
Ahmed,
I
who
think. I
have
think Amen. I'm okay. He can't shoot all that well supposedly, but
he could do everything
you
else.
you typically don't need your point guard to pull the weight like that, especially with this roster. You know what I mean? And it's like,
yeah, but
look what
yeah, that's
KPJ,
true.
look what KPJ did with the supporting cast,
That's
and
true.
Amon probably won't drop. Well, he could probably drop 19 the way he crashed the board, the way he drive to the goal. You know what I mean? It might not be threes
Yeah,
like KPJ shoot, but
yeah,
he could knock down some shots. I've been watching him work out. I've been watching him his highlights and shit. It
what
ain't like he can't shoot at all. You know what I mean? Like he can knock
nah,
down some
No, he
shots
nah,
can't.
for
No,
Chico,
he really
King,
he
what
can't
Chico,
shoot. He
King,
Chico.
what
can't
what
shoot
what
at
what
all.
I'm doing on the NBA level,
Watch,
bro?
Now,
watch
What I'm
Chico,
Ahmed
doing.
when you
last year
cut the lights
highlights.
on, baby,
Watch his
when you
last
cut
year
the lights
highlights.
on,
He's just knocking down a lot of threes.
Yeah,
Who?
but damn that shit, y'all niggas
yeah,
play ball. When you cut the lights on, shit change up, nigga.
Yeah, but
but
like
he
bro
All
might
that
said, we
be
old,
don't
made.
need him
He
to
might
shoot
be
right now.
made
We don't
for
need
it. He
him to shoot
might
right
be
now.
ready. We
We
gotta wait
KPJ
and see.
shooting, Green
We
shooting,
got.
Barry
I
shooting.
don't
We
know,
don't we don't need we
Chico.
don't need Ahmed to be shooting. But
I
I
don't
think
know.
he's gonna be ready in the mid season. I think Ahmed's gonna be ready. He just got that mentality that He's mature. He gonna be able to handle that.
What is free
I
throw?
agree.
What does free throws look like? Cause if they
I
face
think he
going
was.
Jabbar, if they face
Yeah, he
going
should.
Jabari
He under
and
under
Jalen
70.
Green,
He
and
under
he going
70% from the
downhill,
free throw line.
and then the motherfucker
Yeah,
looking
What
like
he
a
was,
Ben, a
King?
6'7" Ben Simmons. What
He
y'all got to
below
say
he
about
below
that?
70%. He was around 66% as a
Yeah,
free
he's
throw
six.
shoot. A
He
dude can't
was.
Okay,
shoot.
so let's talk basketball. So if everybody face going, if you got a good coach that's putting pressure on this Rockets team, we looking for a guy like Ahmed Thompson to come in and be a Ben Simmons. He a facilitating mind. He a point guard mentality
Mm-hmm.
player, but offensively, he's not a shooter. He can't connect at the free throw line. He can't connect mid range. He come out and say he can be a great shooter. Yeah, anybody can say that. Russell Westbrook probably said that once upon a time.
Damn.
Yeah, but old
yeah,
boy that
but
went to
look,
Portland, I bet you he start this
but
season.
Simmons
They
is
don't care
scared to
about him to
shoot.
win.
Simmons is scared to shoot. I'm gonna shoot that hole.
He
He don't
said
seem like
Russ.
he's
He
scared.
said Russ, nigga. He said Russ,
No,
Chico.
he
Yeah,
said like
Russ.
Simmons. He said
No, I
like
said like
Simmons.
Simmons, but at the same
He
time, we
say
expect him to develop into a Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook
yeah.
ain't scared to shoot, but he still be bricking them hoes.
He be breaking the
Yeah,
shit out the motherfucker.
you right. So bring
Airball
back
them shits
Westbrook
too.
then.
What you say, Chico? Bring back who?
Westbrook.
Hell no. Hell to the no.
This nigga here, Trevor. You been sipping on stuff. What you sipping on, Chico?
No,
What
I'm
you sipping
Hey,
fucking with that. I just
somebody in
know
the
he a
chat
free
say
agent.
no
I
way,
just
no
know.
way to. Somebody in the chat say no way to rookie averaging 19 points per game.
Nah, he
Yeah,
hell no, he not.
Speak of the devil, that person was Young Africa. Young Africa, what's up,
Oh,
man?
this
What's
nigga here
up,
Hey,
man?
tripping, man.
Greenleaf,
Lord have
what's
mercy,
up,
Jesus.
man?
What's up, Africa?
Lord have mercy,
Shout out
Jesus.
to the motherland, man. What's up?
Yo,
This
What's up,
so
nigga
Africa?
here.
love, man. Look, man, hey, I be hearing y'all chop it up, man. You know, y'all in a great position. I've been trying to tell, brother Lee for a minute now. Patience is key for Rockets Nation, man. And y'all making all the right moves. You had a great draft. Armin Thompson, Cam Whitmore. I was low key salty as a Laker fan. We didn't pick up Cam Whitmore, but we had other plans, but y'all did it well. So this is what I would say, bro. Free agency targets, y'all have to spend money this summer to even make the minimum, right?
Hey,
Contract
Africa, are we
in the floor.
overpaying for Fred VanVleet for this roster, bro?
Definitely would be. You know what I would do, bro? I wouldn't even give VanVleet the money because you got to give it to somebody on this list. You got to give it to somebody on the team eventually. You know what I would do, bro? Honestly, as a Laker fan, I don't like that you got Rui and Austin Reeves on the board. But really, if I'm being real, as a young team, I'm giving the bag. I'm splitting half bag each for Austin Reeves and Rui Hachimura, going all in on those dudes, bro. One, you're going to weaken a team in the conference, which means you probably could slide into the play-in most likely if you get both those guys. And two, they're young players that could develop with the core unit, and that gives you a lot of flexibility in the future for trade pieces and certain things, man, like that. So I think they fit your team well. Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, they could be starters on the team. And
one of them motherfuckers gone, Africa. One of them gone. Y'all can't pay all them motherfuckers.
Nah. Hopefully we go into the luxury tax and pay both of them, bro. That's what I want to see.
Man, y'all ain't going no luxury tax, Africa. Stop that shit. Y'all ain't got no motherfucking me money. Y'all ain't got no money, man.
That's what I would do if I was the Rockets. And if not those guys, then the other two guys I would say is Cam Johnson and Chris Middleton. And so if you're not going to go for the young guys that can grow with the team, then get some solid guys that are established in the NBA like Cam Johnson and Chris Middleton that can guide the young guys into playing the right way. Chris Middleton gets his buckets the right way. Cam Johnson plays the right way and plays within the system on offense and doesn't go out of that. And that's the type of leadership and guidance you need for your young guys to eventually become great players in the NBA and winning players, man. But I think y'all have the best young roster. The Rockets, Greenleaf, they got the best young roster in the NBA, bro. Hands down, y'all got the best roster in the NBA when it comes to
Middleton gonna come to this.
talent.
Middleton gonna come to this team thinking that it's his team, and we don't need that. Plus,
For the first season, he is. For the first season, he gonna come in, drop his 25, and he be the guy. VanVleet's gonna do the same thing as well, though, right? He gonna do the exact same thing.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay. J-Dawg, I gotta talk to the big homie real quick. J-Dawg say he don't think so. But J-Dawg,
I don't think so.
I would say that VanVleet will feel like he got some more proven than these guys in that championship. But I don't think I think it's slighted because it wasn't on his merit. Yeah, he made big shots. He made big shots against us. We seen what VanVleet is capable of in crunch time. But as far as like dragging a team, a young team like the Rockets are that's trying to figure out a way, I don't think VanVleet is worth $40 million. He's worth being on this roster, but not 40 plus, bro.
I
Yeah,
agree with that.
we don't have to sign people off this list. We could trade for somebody and pay somebody that we trade for too. So
See them trading shit,
we don't have to
Javon.
sign. We don't
That
have
trading
to.
shit get tricky, man.
Yeah, but
Let's
I'm
see,
saying
Javon.
but the thing is that we have to sign these free agents. That's our only choice to get over the cap. That's not true. We could trade for somebody and pay them
Javon, and that's true. But I think this is what I
That's
think.
all I'm saying.
I agree. No, I agree with you, bro. But I'm gonna say this, to free up us more, like to free more money up if we need to. But this is what I think. I think the thing with the trading, not so much is what you said, but like far as them trading, I think they really like people don't really understand. They underestimate the understanding that I really believe Udoka really trying to keep most of this core together.
I'm not talking about trading the core. I'm talking
No,
about trading the picks.
no. I
Hopefully
know what you're
picks.
saying. No, I
don't got no more room for the picks.
I just said, nigga, not so much as what you said, but I'm saying in general, the reason why we not making trades at this point when it comes to players is because they trying to keep the core together.
I understand that, brother. I understand that. That's not something I'm saying. Not trading the core, trading the picks in the role and the other little role players like Ty.
Yeah, the expandables, dudes that we don't want to be.
Yeah,
on the Stevens side. Oh, Ty needs playing time. Josh Christopher needs playing time. Jason Tate. What we gonna do with King Martin Jr.? Those type of guys.
Greenleaf,
We got the picks.
Greenleaf and Javon. God damn it! I just said that. I'm not referring to what Javon just said because I said I agree with what he was saying because
okay, you said they want to keep the core together and just go with the core. That's what you mean.
Yes, but what you were saying is they doing that. They could do that to free up space with the draft picks and guys that you really not playing. So so you still freeing up money. So no, I'm saying I understand what you're saying. I'm saying two things, Javon and Green. I'm saying the reason why they're not making no substantial trades on far as like players when it comes to guys that's really gonna command you to get something back in return that's heavy. They don't want to break up the core. But when it comes to like freeing up space, cap space, and things of that nature, and getting rid of guys, so you could bring in guys that are 50s that fit those spots on the roster. Yes, what you saying, Javon? Yeah, I agree with. I'm saying I agree with you, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Young Africa, you still there?
Goddamn.
Yeah, what up, Greenleaf?
Nigga, Young Africa, crazy motherfucker.
Hey, Young Africa.
I'd rather trade for somebody than overpay these motherfuckers.
For this young core, Young Africa, you playing Vanvleet $40 million or you playing James Harden, even though he's out of the running.
Goddamn Green.
If I had to choose, I'm picking James Harden, bro, straight up.
Oh my God! Stop doing that, Green. Green, stop doing that, bro.
He needs to stop doing that, huh, King? He trying to stir some shit.
Hey,
why you ask that, Greenleaf? Why you ask that?
Cause I want to know
that man ain't coming in this motherfucker with listed. Green, you know Harden ain't signing no 2-year deal, man.
He owes though, right?
Huh? He do, but the motherfucker don't want. He like money more than he love Houston, nigga.
And he don't want
to that shit.
Accountable. He don't want to play for Udoka. Get the fuck out of here with that.
In that too, Austin. Absolutely, bro. I agree with that too. Greenleaf full of shit, man. Greenleaf full of shit. And goddamn it, he talking about some goddamn me Harden. You know he ain't signed no 2-year deal. You know that motherfucker want to come in this bitch and hog the ball. He already said he want to come and play like he want to play. He want to do what he want to do and goddamn get back to what he used to do. That old bullshit. Nah,
he gonna beat the morale down.
And Harden wouldn't even take $40 million. He would have to opt out of a contract where they paying him $37. He wouldn't opt out to take no fucking $3 million raise. And let me ask y'all something. Who in the fuck is finna trade? Who the fuck is finna trade for Ty Washington and Josh? They can't get playing time on a losing tanking team.
Ty can play. What you mean?
Exactly.
I mean, but they got talent. They got talent, man. I mean, you throw in a King Martin Jr. They don't even know King Martin Jr. They want King Martin Jr. You throw that nigga in there, and they'll be ready.
Yeah, but
King Martin Jr. is not being traded, motherfucker.
He the only,
what you mean,
legitimate point guard.
What you say? What y'all say?
I said getting rid of Tata, like that weakens our roster if you ask me, because he
Yeah, you
only
need a
legit.
third string point guard. Absolutely,
Yeah.
I
fam.
mean, we got
Yeah.
but
our
not
rookie. We drafted the number
And
4 overall pick as a
that
point
but
guard. I
motherfucker
Greenleaf,
mean,
can't
that's
we
the
don't
shoot,
think we
second.
got
man. He
more
should not be
upside
playing.
than Tata.
that's only one.
He's
That's
not
two
gonna
point
play,
guards
bro.
on the roster. Now look, I tell
Yeah,
you
but
this
we talking
thing.
about position
Yeah.
though. We talking about
Yeah,
point
Alma
guard.
not gonna play it.
Who's the
Nah, Alma
point
not
guard?
gonna
Who's the
play
You
it.
don't even
point
know if
guard?
Ty can play.
Who's the point guard? Who's the
You don't
point
know. You
guard that
don't
we
know how
drafted?
motherfuckers
Armin
see
Thompson,
Ty
right?
Ty.
We
Motherfucker
got
first round
Armin.
pick.
We got
Greenleaf,
Armin
you know that
Tata
nigga ain't finna play.
and KPJ is in limbo. We don't know what he gonna play.
But y'all
But
know Alma not finna play right now, bro. Y'all know that.
He
we
doesn't need.
don't know that.
That's good.
We don't
Look
know
here,
that.
man.
They
He
drafted
not
when they drafted the last few rookie classes, got in there ASAP.
Chico.
And what did you
Alma,
just say? Ain't no
he
more
just
just giving out playing time.
you
Like
gonna have to
that shit
earn
is
your
over
shit
with.
now.
I was talking
Yeah.
about
And
start.
that dude can't.
Why not
He
start?
can't shoot. He a damn rookie. He ain't played against no NBA defense. He don't know no NBA schemes. Dudes who played in college and in the G League struggle as rookies. This motherfucker ain't playing. He ain't playing. Y'all need to stop doing that shit. Y'all
I don't
bugging.
know. I just watched
Cam
that
Mm.
little.
Whitmore not playing either, bro.
I
Not the
watched
point
Exactly.
guard.
I
Cam
watched that
Whitmore ain't
camp.
gonna play.
I watched that camp where the twins was in there at that camp with Steph, and they everybody giving them high praises about how special they are. They ain't just no regular rookie. You know what I mean?
Mm.
They match up
PG,
physically.
hey,
They match up
Damn, yeah,
physically.
y'all don't. So y'all don't think Cam? I mean, not Cam. Y'all,
hell
I know,
no,
Cam. But even though Cam is
hell no,
is
hell no,
you know,
hell
bro.
no, nigga.
Even though Cam is a top 5 pick projectedly, y'all don't think
Yeah,
them dudes gonna have no playing time like that, man.
I
Greenleaf,
think
they
that.
not finna play
I mean,
early, bro.
Ken Moore
Yeah,
Jr., Tata Washington, Josh
No,
Christopher wasn't projected to be in a top 5 pick, and y'all expect
Greenleaf,
them to go in the G League, bro? God
Greenleaf.
damn, man. I
Them
don't
niggas
know.
gonna they gonna
I
play
think they're
early,
gonna be
bro.
in the mix, man. Because at point guard, okay,
They
Cam
not gonna be
different
in the
because
mix.
we deep at 3. We deep at the 3. We got like 4 or 5
Okay.
people. Now
Uh-huh.
Like point guard is only Tata and Amin, and depending on what KPJ
Alma gotta
what they
beat
decide to do.
out. Hey, Chico, and I don't
Tata,
mean to cut you off. He going to beat out Tata though in training camp though, Chico, to get that.
exactly, and I feel his size,
Shit, hey, Jedi, he
But
already
once you
started
add
in
a
front of Tata in summer
hold on.
league, bro.
Once
his
you add a
size and his
veteran, once
defense,
you add a veteran,
puts him over Tata off rip. If you ask me, you know what I mean. Now Tata
yeah,
is a better shooter.
but bro, first of all, you're gonna have a veteran point guard, then you're gonna have KPJ, and you're gonna have Tata. That dude is not playing as a rookie.
See, that's where I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get to the. That's where I'm trying to get at. Okay,
He said Tata out the way.
Greenleaf.
as of right now, Tata Almond was a true point guard. Now KPJ, we don't know where he gonna play. He can play the point, but he's really naturally off guard
I love that
or a
shit, man.
small forward. Okay, so depending on now, if you bring in Vanvleet, now you got 3 point guards. You know what I mean? And then you're gonna have to figure out what KPJ do. You know what I mean? And then now we got to figure out how KPJ is gonna handle that shit. And we
Hey,
all been saying, me and Green been saying that shit off and on the last
hey,
week or so. If you bring Harden in, KPJ is gonna be reluctant to play wherever you want him to play.
Yeah,
You know what I
Van
mean?
Vleet,
So
him and Van Vleet gonna be boxing. I'm telling
hey,
y'all,
no,
man.
no, no,
I
no,
think he
no,
gonna throw
no,
that.
no, no,
I
no.
think he gonna throw
Stop
that
that
chair
shit.
at his ass.
Boy, there y'all go to bullshit. Look here, man.
Nah, if he gonna
Look,
fight
Chico.
somebody, it's gonna be Udoka, and Udoka gonna beat the shit out of KPJ.
Yeah, nigga,
This
Doka
ain't
swole
Silas.
as a
This ain't
motherfucker.
scary ass
Udoka just
Silas
gonna bust his
who
dick
gonna
down.
allow
That's
that
it.
bullshit to go on
Hey,
in the
you know,
locker room.
see, you ready for some shit to fight go on anyway, King. You talking about Jalen should have slapped the shit out of KPJ. Those
Yeah,
Jalen
dirty
needs to
ass
man.
go
We
ahead
remember
niggas.
and
that. We remember that shit, nigga.
yeah,
Yeah, we
Jalen needs
remember
to
that.
go ahead and get his box
Yeah.
on. Hey man, he
Jalen would
needed
have
to. He
slapped him,
needed to.
but his fingernail polish was wet, so he didn't slap him.
Man,
Oh
y'all
man,
stop all
God.
that shit.
See
Y'all
man, now you
stop
gotta
that
be
shit.
disrespectful. You gotta be
Stop that,
Man,
man.
disrespectful.
y'all wildin', man. Come on, man.
Boy, y'all
Yeah,
nigga crazy.
man.
Look here, man.
Yeah. Yeah, crazy, man. Get
Look
the
here,
lights
man.
up, man. Get the lights up, man. Get the
Look,
lights
look.
up. Like,
I'm
God
fucking
damn.
around, but look, at the end of the day, like I said, we got 2 legitimate point guards. They're both young. Now, if we bring in the veteran, then the veteran gonna start off, especially if you paying the motherfucker 40 mil. Ain't no way you're gonna pay a motherfucker 40 mil to be a bench player. Like, if that's the case, you bring John Wall back and let him just sit on
Man,
the
if you
bench.
don't stop
Oh
that
hell
shit,
no,
stop
hell no,
cussing.
hell no. Hey,
Stop cussing.
No, I'm just
he
saying.
cussing,
I'm just
huh?
saying
Leave Mr. Sweet alone.
if you trying to bring a veteran just to sit down, you know what I mean? Like,
Boy,
we
we
not
know
trying to
that
do
ain't.
that shit.
We
So
did
whoever we
that.
bring in,
Yeah, we did that.
Been
we're
there,
gonna
done that.
contribute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're gonna bring
Mm-hmm.
someone that's gonna contribute. You know what I mean? And I feel
Yeah,
Tata. I feel Knicks is
Nah, yeah,
out
I
the
agree with
picture.
that. If you paying
if you
Van
don't,
Vleet $40 million, Van Vleet, we know he's gonna be out there and be productive as an NBA player. You
hey,
know what I'm saying?
hey,
You
get
know
that
what I'm
Knicks shit
saying?
out your mind. Hey, get that Knicks.
Yeah.
Whatever that nigga feel say about
No,
Knicks, don't even
uh,
say it.
no,
Don't
I
you
say
say a
he out the
goddamn
way.
thing about no Knicks.
He's out the equation as a point guard. Like
Oh,
he's in the way. So you
okay.
give.
There you go.
I don't count him on the roster. You know what I mean? Unless
Boy, I thought
he
you
want
about
to
to
play
say
G
some
League.
shit.
Unless he
Yeah, I
want to
thought
play
you
G
about to.
League
I
for the
remember
rest of his
hooping in the
career.
G League though, wasn't it, Chico?
Yeah, he could make a career. He could feed his family on the G League, but he not going to be in our
Yeah,
on the Rockets roster. You know what I mean? Like
you just stay on the G League roster, nigga. Yeah, like
Somebody in the
goddamn
chat say,
yeah.
homie OG77013. He say, can Army 6'7" ass not get in at the 3 every once in a
yeah,
He
while?
probably get a little
Well,
bit. He probably get a little bit,
what?
but
And I'm gonna ask y'all, like since
for
he
the
presented that
truth.
question, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. What are you getting from him at the 3? Just defense or 3 and D? Is
well,
it just
KJ Slash, KJ can't shoot all that goddamn good either.
He shoot better than him.
Yeah, he do. But look here, but the boy is quick. He quicker than KJ and he can handle the rock. So
Yeah.
you got to think about it. You got more options at the 3. And I'm not shitting on KJ. KJ is got an NBA game. He's a solidified role player on the NBA level at least. So I'm not shitting on KJ. What I'm saying is this guy can handle the rock. This guy can get to the rack and he can facilitate. So he could
Play
he could
defense.
and he could play defense at the 3. And he's
They
the
got
same height as KJ or taller.
So
they got till tomorrow to sign Kevin Martin Jr.
Yeah. They're gonna pick. I think they might pick up the team option, but if he not traded, you feel what I'm saying? Like I think I don't know, man. KJ,
Yeah, they got
I
to
feel
tomorrow.
Y'all
They
should
got to
definitely
tomorrow to
not.
sign his
Y'all
That's
should
key.
definitely
Not
not trade Kevin Porter Jr., bro. He very valuable in the league. Look, when you get Alman Thompson, like I could see his potential and his defensive potential.
we say
But
Kenyon
I don't
Martin
know.
Jr.
I don't.
We talking about
I don't
Kenyon
know.
Martin.
yeah.
Oh, you
We
talking about
talking
Kenyon
about
Martin
Key
Jr.?
Martin
Okay.
Jr.
Talking about Kenyon
Yeah,
Martin
okay.
Jr.
We're gonna see if he pick up that option. That's gonna be interesting. You have a lot of depth already at that position, and Tyree Easton need
Trade
minutes as
him and
well.
3
Like
first-round
a
picks
lot
and
of
get
dudes.
somebody else.
A lot of dudes
Right.
need minutes on your team, so
Right.
I don't think that's a major thing whether you do sign him or not, Kenyon Martin Jr. But he's
But
solid. He's solid. But
hey,
with the role players and the draft picks that you picked up,
yeah.
you need to give these young guys minutes, man. So it's gonna be tough. But I would say this about Alman Thompson, man. I seen this game a few highlights or of his G League games, and let me say this: when you have a guard in the NBA that is not able to initiate the offense, can't bring the ball up on a consistent level because he doesn't have an offensive game that can base you can't base your team's offense around a guy like that. Now Kevin Porter Jr. becomes way more valuable. Now my question for me is like, how much is Jalen Green going to improve as an offensive player when you talk about his playmaking? Because can Alman Thompson play off guard and can he guard the best player on the other team and give you the occasional playmaking, slashing off the ball, high IQ plays when he is cutting, making plays off the dribble, and getting guys involved in a motion offense? I hope you guys play as a young athletic team, right? I hope it's not 5 out trying to just play
it's
slow
motion.
basketball, but I'm assuming. So I hope it doesn't play like Udoka doesn't implement a system like the Boston Celtics, where they essentially play 5 out, put the ball in the best player's hands, high pick and roll, and just let them cook, drive, kick. That's pretty much all that they did, right?
I'm talking about Army can't run a point.
Nah, they're gonna do that. They're gonna do that, but they did a lot of off ball.
If you bring them off ball, like
exactly.
Now they do a lot of off ball screening though.
He's a point guard.
His brother. So Africa, you saying like Alman Thompson probably be in a situation as far as like we know Marcus Smart is not a point guard, right? He's a 3-and-D point guard, but he's not a facilitator. He can play the defense at the point guard position and occasionally knock down a 3-point shot. But Alman Thompson, you're looking at the defense and you're looking at the offense setup, as far as a point guard.
And he's smart enough to read the
he's smart enough to read the defense, but what if the other team is smart enough to read his offense, and that's making him pull up jump shot?
Can't nobody guard that boy. Ain't nobody gonna be able to
now
guard.
You got to put the ball in the hands of Jalen Green and KPJ, and they can play
KPJ again.
Yeah,
exactly. So you go into the same repertoire that you had in last year.
Which is why I say to you, Greenleaf, the coach Udoka, he needs to implement a team offense, bro, and it needs to be motion offense, bro. I hope you run a lot of
I think
piston. I
that's
hope you
gonna
run a lot
happen.
of
I
off
think
ball
it's gonna
screen,
happen.
split action, and I hope there's a lot of off ball movement in the offense, bro, because y'all a very athletic
Right.
team, very dynamic team on offense. It shouldn't be just dribble, Jalen Green ball in his hands, hot pick and roll, trying to figure it out by himself. That shouldn't be with dudes just standing around on offense, bro. It shouldn't be the case, bro.
Right.
Even
With
in
Young Africa, but Boston did a lot of off ball screening and whatnot when he was in
you
Boston.
think so?
He gonna bring
Yes,
the
I do.
He gonna bring the Popovich system.
Yes,
He
this
comes from the
past year they didn't
Popovich.
do it. This past year was more
Well, even last year
isolation.
when they made the finals, you think they were playing a lot of off ball actions on the offense?
Yeah, I went back
He
and watched games. Yes,
so
they
he
were.
I don't
what
know.
Played
what
for
he do?
Pop.
He
He's
motion
assistant with
to
Pop.
get the
He know
mismatch,
Pop
and that's where the
system.
one-on-one come in play.
Absolutely.
You know what I
He know
mean?
Big
Absolutely.
I
Pop
don't call that a
system, bro.
team offense motioning for the mismatch on a pick and roll, bro, and just trying to find your matchup and then cook him one-on-one. I don't think
But
that's a good
That ain't gonna
formula
be
for
our
a young
offense. That was
team, bro.
last year.
That's a fourth quarter offense. For an elite scoring team like the Boston Celtics, who have elite scorers, and you can do that in the fourth quarter of a playoff game, for example. But to do that as a team offense and to look for mismatches and just run high pick and roll and keep spamming that, I think you have enough dynamic plays where you can play out of the high post with Şengün. You can play out of with Jabari Smith and Jalen Green with the pick and roll. It can be very dynamic. You can even have Şengün as a ball handler, using more like a Jokic type play. He has a skill set. You could use him like that. That's what I mean by how it could be real dynamic, as opposed to it shouldn't be just like black and white plain offense, bro. This should be a very dynamic offense.
No,
Is what
I
I expect.
understand where you're coming from. Yeah, you're
Oh
right.
yeah, we're gonna have a variety of approaches on how to attack because we got like you said from the jump. We got the most athletic young core in the league. You know what I mean? So, and we're not one dimensional. We're not going to be one dimensional. You know what I mean? And that's where I know a lot of people critiquing the point guard shooting, but at the end of the day, I don't feel that the point guard is really going to have to lean on his shot that much, especially if he could break a defense down and break it and blow past a motherfucker, because that's one thing about Almond. You know, I mean, not saying he's gonna start off rip, but when he do get his opportunity, his athleticism and his speed and quickness is gonna be,
they won't be able to key on him. But see, Manuel, they won't be able to key on him coming off the bench. But if he was to start, bro, I think that's where the problem would come in at. But because they could game plan for his ass, but coming off the bench.
As soon as he passed that bitch to whoever, because everybody on the team could pass, from Şengün to Jabari to whoever gonna be at the wing and Jalen. So if you pass that hole and he just cut, like we were just saying about him his cutting ability, that's gonna open it right back up, regardless of however you just supposedly shut him out. You know what I mean? I just feel like his weaknesses is gonna become his strengths. Well, his weaknesses, he's gonna improve. You know what I mean? We haven't yet to see him play, but I just feel as a point guard, you don't really got to shoot that bitch as much. You know what I mean? In this system, you just got to knock down a few shots here and there.
Let me ask you a question, Greenleaf. What would be your starting five right now, and what's your 9-man rotation for the Rockets right now, just as the team is looking right now? What's the starting five and the 9-man rotation off the bench, bro? The 4 guys coming up, consistent minutes. Who getting those?
Why are we talking about that? It's gonna change.
What's going to change?
Look, we said it. We said it yesterday. I mentioned it yesterday. If we run back with the same 5 we started with last year, if that stays the same, then I'm cool with that. With KPJ at the point, Green, and then KJ Martin at the 3, Bari at the 4, and Şengün at the 5. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then you come in with Jabari. You come in with Garuba. You come You come in with Tari, Garuba, Christopher, if that,
Whitmore.
Whitmore, and then low key, man, I wouldn't mind bringing back Kaminsky, man. Like, he ain't get to play.
But what he gonna do though?
Kaminsky,
I don't know. I just feel he a big that could shoot. I feel his shooting ability could be
but he don't play defense though, Manuel.
That's you right. You're right about that.
Hey,
but
you don't think Tyree Eason has outplayed or earned a starter spot over like a Kenyon Martin Jr.? No,
I don't know. I just like his energy off the bench. I like his energy off the bench. You know what I mean?
player we had all season.
Huh?
KJ was the most consistent player we had all season last year.
Oh yeah, yeah, he was.
Really?
They gave him the green light to be and he took that leadership role. That's what we was talking about the other day too. About he was the main one that stepped up into that leader role. I think J Dog mentioned that too. Like he took the initiative to be the leader amongst these young. At the end of the day, everybody he the only one that's 23. I think everybody else 23 and under.
Kevin Porter Jr. at 24.
24.
No,
Yeah,
yeah, he
24
23.
now.
No, KPJ and the entire
he
he
turned
23.
23.
He just turned
He,
23 this year.
yeah, he just turned 23, bro.
Who?
He's finna be
KPJ.
24. No, he
KPJ.
was 23
Wow,
last year.
bro.
Nah, he
No,
was
he just
22.
no, he just turned
Young.
23 this year. He just turned.
Crazy. That team is so
Oh,
young.
but
That's crazy.
look at that shit. That's young. That's young as fuck. Like
Yeah, he a
Yeah,
kid,
yeah.
bro.
He
we
the
got a
oldest
whole
on the
bunch of
team, though,
young
right?
cats. Huh?
KPJ the oldest on the team, right?
He the what?
No, Tate like
Oh
27.
yeah, Tate 20, 25, 26. Yeah.
You got
Hey,
that
I
white
don't think
boy
he's gonna
too.
be on the
That white
team
Then
boy
though.
you got
shooter.
uh,
King.
I don't
Yeah,
count
yeah.
Tate because I don't think he's gonna be on the team.
That
KPJ.
Yeah,
Matthew.
You
Martin.
have Kmart Jr. like the same age range,
He
and
like
Tyrese.
24,
I think.
Yeah, he 22. Yeah, they all like
22.
a year apart, bro. They
They all
core
25 and
is
under, like 24 or
yeah, they
26
on
and under.
shit,
That's young,
shit,
man.
20 shit, yeah, 23. Tate the only one
And
that's got age.
it's
Yeah.
And see,
really on.
I think these young guys gonna really take their games to another level just because them being like NBA professionals. So when you look at the roster from last year when we had Eric Gordon, like we implementing Van Vleet
Right,
and like just say Van Vleet. I don't know who else is gonna add as far as a big
right.
Brook Lopez or Dillian Brooks or Grant Williams and stuff like that. But we just sticking on the comparison from Fred Van Vleet and Eric Gordon. Like, is that a big difference as far as like what you're getting from this starting group and the other players off the bench?
Consistency wise it is. I don't think now Eric Gordon has days where he give you 18 or this and that. Van Fleet already averaged 19 point whatever, 7 assists and 3 rebounds a game. So he already got his consistent baseline numbers already giving you what
Well,
EG give you on a good day.
yeah, but
So like
EG's not a number one. Van Fleet was considered a number 1 or 2 option over
now
there. EG
Pascal
was
said how come
always,
averaging 27 points a game, Chico?
yeah. Okay, well, he was number 2. He was a 2. Derek
You got
Gordon was
OG
never the
Anobi
1 or
over there
2.
too.
Right, but he was hurt a lot. He was in
Gordon,
and out
I like what Gordon brought, man. He brought
I,
the tough tenacity,
I
and he
did
knocked
too.
out some shots too. And
I
he didn't
did too,
bitch. He didn't
Chico.
bitch. He did it. He was the last one left, and I respect that to the fullest. You know what I mean? Like he could have been axed out like a lot of them other cats left and
That
shit.
nigga
But
try to get that contract though, kid.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know
yeah.
he
No,
trying to get
he's a
that
free
contract.
agent now though. So
I hope Jalen Green improves a lot. To be honest, bro. I hope because what I saw
25, 5 and 5. 25, 5
I
and
hope,
5.
and it's more because he can get those
and
numbers.
28,
It's more
man.
about like can he be
Nigga,
efficient and his shot selection,
28.
right? Because I saw
Yeah.
a
And they
lot
got
for
Scotty
whatever
Barnes
reason
over there in
he
Toronto.
didn't. Jalen Green didn't dunk
Yeah,
as
but
much
he
as
had
he
a
did in his
bad
rookie
year though.
season.
Hold
He
on.
didn't
I
get to the
want to hear
rim.
what Africa
He
said.
didn't.
Okay.
To me, last year, like Jalen Green didn't dunk as much as he did in his rookie season, right? Didn't get to the rim with force. I thought he was. It was evident that it was like a young
Like
player, like trying to expand his game and trying to get better in the mid range. He took a lot of unnecessary mid range shot, bro, deep twos, even pull up twos in the paint, like that. He doesn't really need to do. You either can take a hard to the paint or you take that 3 ball, and he didn't hit the 3 ball at an efficient rate. Too many probably off the dribble threes as opposed to within the motion of the offense threes. You know what I mean? But some games he was hot, and obviously he looked nice when he's hitting, but. Why Greenleaf? Why do you think he didn't dunk as much and took like so many shots? He took like probably half his shots in the mid range last year, bro. Like half his shots came at the mid range, and he wasn't like very efficient at that. I would say, bro.
I got the answer.
Well, I think
Especially
he
deep
just
twos.
yeah,
Deep twos in mid-range.
I think he falls into that category as a volume scorer. You know, you're not gonna get the best efficiency. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. And you know, Ime Udoka even presented that these guys need to make smarter decisions as far as shot making. So I think Ime Udoka will, you know, present that for Jalen Green, making him be a smarter player. And then, you know, whatever veteran that we add can help that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as his shot making and his shot selections, I think it'll get better because you know he averaged 22 off of slight inefficiency. I think he shot like 39% from the field and close to 34% from the three. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong.
41%, 41% from the
That's
three.
Vanvleet numbers.
41%. Okay, so when you want to take that field goal percentage up a notch. Be league average. That's what 45%, 44%. I think league average is 40% from the field, maybe. But 3-point percentage it does need to get better. He don't need to take more than 6 threes a game if he's a high volume scorer. Putting the pressure on the defense, mid range things like that. But I just think it's all gonna be predicated on the Ime Udoka, and that's what I'm waiting to see. We can all say like what players from Jabari Smith didn't have a good season as far as a rookie, but Jalen Green didn't have a good season to the back end of his rookie season, and when he started becoming and when his name started getting involved with the Allen Iversons, the Jordans, and things like that, Jabari Smith 20 and 10 with the KGs and things like that. So that's why I predict that Jabari Smith could be a second option going forward. But Jalen Green, to Young Africa's point, I think he's going to be the main focal point of the offense and stuff like that. Whether you want to give the ball to LP and help and say, hey, get a ball to Jalen Green.
Hey,
That's the first option to me, not just putting the ball in my hand. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
the league average was 45%.
Okay, 45%. Okay.
Yeah, about Jalen Green, I feel that they approached as the organization and as him and as the coaching staff. I feel they approached it as him working on his weaknesses during the game situations, like part of the tanking thing. You know what I mean? Like I feel we know most of his strengths, and he didn't always go to his strengths. And I think just me personally, I feel he was just working on a lot of his weaknesses. Like because once he developed that mid-range jumper, that's going to boost a lot of his field goal percentages up. You know what I mean? He can't rely
And I
just
think he
on the
can get
three.
money from that angle, Chico.
Yeah,
Jalen Green, his rookie
that's
year
what's
when
going to take
he
him to that
started taking
stardom.
mid-range, Chico, that nigga was lethal.
Yeah, and that's what's going. I really think he was just working. Like it was just last season was him working on his game, and they knew his little mid-range jumper was probably his weakness and stuff, but or somewhere he can improve. Because once he developed that shit, and along with that three, we know he could drive to the goal and smash on somebody. You know what I mean? But when he developed those little weaknesses that he have, that's what's going to make. That's when he's going to become the all-star, the superstar that we know that he could become. You know.
Hey, shout out to OG, man. He said our offense was bad. For Jaden, it seems like one of his buckets is hard. Oh, okay, yeah. He say one of his buckets is hard. If it isn't a step back three or midi, he has to beat two guys, which I got on there.
Big facts. He didn't get any catch and shoot opportunities the last 2 years. He was fouled on the third highest percentage of drives in the league for guards last season. So that's a transition period and getting the refs. And because of that, he became hesitant. He still wasn't getting fouled enough as he should. So he became hesitant in driving in the first place, which is why he kind of kept like chucking up those threes and whatnot. And then kind of took him out of his mid-game rhythm as well. So keep that in mind. But I think it was a transition season for him, not only to work on his weaknesses, but also getting the respect that he.
Austin with the stats.
I agree. I think that for Jalen Green, right? This is what's interesting about the new NBA. You know, I think there's a change where now the guy that's going to be like leading the scoring might not necessarily even be the best player on the team, bro. Straight up, because for me personally, when I talk about like the high, when the Rockets reach their ceiling, to me, Şengün is the best player on the team, and the offense is running through Şengün, kind of like how it does Jokic. It's
Oh shit! Don't tell Green that.
Okay, it's running through Şengün, and then Jabari Smith is the second option on offense, and then it's Jalen Green at three. Now Jalen Green can still be the closer, he can still be the shot creator in the clutch, and that's why this team's unique and might be a modern team where your best player, or your leading scorer even might not be your best player. Like it might be Jabari Smith, it might be even Jalen Green, it might not even be Şengün, but he'll still be up there. But I think the best, most impactful player with the skill set that he has is clear cut gonna be Şengün in this league, bro. He's great in the post. He can play make. He can score. He takes high efficient shots. He's able to hit the perimeter shot, and if he gets better at that, man, it's going to look nasty for the league. It's going to look nasty. But I don't think Jalen Green needs to come out here jacking 20 shots a game next season, bro. Like he needs to be more dynamic, bro.
Jalen Green averaged 15 shots a game, man. He averaged 15 shots a game second year in the league. That's
That's
not
normal for
overdoing.
him.
Yeah,
That's
that's kind of normal. So
yeah.
young Africa, you talking about I'm just combobulated about this, LP and this Jalen Green thing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with it. But when people come up here and say like the offense need to be run through him, so do we really need a point guard if we got LP as a playmaker and we running the offense through him? Not saying he need to be the first option in scoring or second option, but as far as putting the ball in his hands and make him make decisions to make and predicate your offense through him, that's what everybody is. That's what I'm hearing from everybody.
Yeah,
That's what I'm hearing. Is
I
is
agree.
that what y'all saying? Is that what
Yeah,
y'all
to
saying?
answer your question, you in that scenario, you don't need a traditional point guard. No, you don't need a playmaking point guard that brings it up and initiates the offense. And you don't need that. No, you don't need a Chris Paul type of guy. You actually got the perfect type of guy in Kevin Porter Jr. He just needs to be one better catch and shoot off ball. You need to be
Oh,
very good at
He's the
he the
best in the
best. He the
league.
best on the team. Yeah, he the best
He's
in
the
the
best
league.
in the
One of the
league.
best in the
and
league,
He's the
and one of
best
the
in
best
the league.
on the team. Yeah,
Okay,
he's the best
Shot
in on the team.
so he's a
47.9%
perfect guard to
catch
have
and
next
shoot
to
for three.
Şengün and Jalen Green. You can have, and when I say run it through, I mean like he gets the first touch in the high
You got to
post.
get
He
better.
might run a dribble handoff with Jalen Green. He might run a pick and roll with KPJ, but it goes through Şengün. You see how the defense reacts to Şengün. They play 2-man game with him, and then the game should open up, and the floor should open up for the other players. And
Everybody
that's why I
else,
say a lot of
yeah.
motion. Jabari Smith cutting off ball, Amen Thompson cutting off ball, KPJ spotting up, Jabari Smith spotting up. I think it should be, whoever's open and whatever the flow of the offense is, you get your touches that way. It shouldn't be so much of a hierarchy is what I'm saying, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Yeah, I
it
agree.
shouldn't be.
I agree with that. I agree with that, but just not all the time. I don't think we should just run offense all the time. I think we just need to use it as, you know what I'm saying?
True.
Bring it out every once in a
You can't do
while. Run the
anything too
offense
much,
and
right?
see
You
go.
can't just
Number
spam
one,
that the whole game. It's not going to work, but
Right.
that's
Yeah.
as of right, best pass team is Alpi. So unless we get Ty in the starting lineup or on the bench, whatever, I think Alpi's going to be the guy who finds that open man. So he's going to have to be the number one option at least for the beginning of the season until we kind of figure out where the offense is going to go.
Yeah.
Awesome.
With the
Hey,
roster
I
we have
don't think
now,
Offense
I
might
got the
run through
answer that I want.
KPJ again.
I don't think I got the answer that I was looking for. We talking about the number one offense. What do y'all really like? Elaborate on number one offense
There is
option.
the open man.
the one who not really touched the ball first, but shit, when you setting up a play or you set up on offense, you give him the ball and let him find the open person.
What player on
But don't you think
the
like real teams can think like, oh, that's predictable. You run guys at him and he has to make the decision. Like I don't see LP. Hold on, y'all.
Alfie got the best vision out there. Like he sees everything. You know what I mean? Like
They
all
basically
those no
saying
look
how
passes.
Denver use Jokic. Basically, that's what we're saying.
facts.
Yeah, I mean, regardless of how Green don't like the fact that he compared to Jokic. He always says let him be LP, and I'm with you on LP is LP because I feel eventually he could probably be better than Jokic if he keeps improving. You know what I mean? But
Hell yeah, he only 20. When he turn 25, he's gonna be a monster.
yeah, I'm just going off what I see. You know what I mean? What I've seen, and since he's joined the team, you know what I mean? He's a team player, man. Yeah, he got everybody on his
And he
team got
tough. He
flaws.
tough too.
but
Everybody
Yeah, I
on the
think
team got flaws. Everybody on this team younger than 20, 21 years.
I,
Everybody that we feel that's the number one option, they're all under 20. You know what I mean? Besides KPJ. You know what I
Now
mean?
Green's
But
the number one option on offense. Don't get
yeah.
it twisted.
I
Green is the
like
number
Green.
one
I like
option on
Green
offense,
too.
but the offense should be ran through Sangoon. If that make any sense.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, no,
Exactly.
I
Right,
No,
agree.
right.
that makes
Yeah.
perfect sense.
That's what I want to hear. Like if you putting the ball in LP in hands, that means the first option of scoring or running a playthrough
Now,
is actually Jalen Green, but the ball is in LP hands, not necessarily
basically.
Van Vleet
Yeah.
or somebody like that.
that's
Right.
100.
Right?
Yeah,
Okay.
No doubt, no
King,
doubt. But
pull
like,
back up. What up, King?
motion we're gonna run, bro.
The
That's what we.
the worst thing that could have happened to LP is Jokic. Because now everybody who's a Rocket fan all of a sudden think that this dude is Jokic. And so the Rockets
No.
should run their offense
Uh,
and run their team like Denver is. And so now we need to get a ball to LP every time down the floor and run the offense through him. And when the Rockets is back in the playoffs and competing, LP gonna be the best player. Man, LP is a good player. He's not the Joker. He's not baby Jokic. He's not mini Jokic.
What?
He ain't junior. None of that shit.
Why he not
He a
baby
good
Jokic?
player.
Why
He
he can't
But
be
they
he
Jokic?
can
similar.
He
They are similar
he
he
though.
can
he big Turk.
look,
That's a
bro.
player he
He
They
model his
got
Euro
game
he
players. They
after,
got
Euro
man. Like,
players, and they can
he
both
got
pass.
Hold
some.
on, let him
Okay,
land. Let
that
him land. Let him land.
he shows some attributes of Jokic, just like the dude in Sacramento, Sabonis. He has some attributes of Sabonis. Nobody's calling him
Mhm.
Joker except for nobody's calling him Joker. It's only goddamn us in Houston who's calling this dude Baby Joker. He got some attributes. He can pass. Yes. He has a good post up game. Yes. He's been playing professional basketball, so his basketball IQ for us as a rookie was elevated.
Right.
He's not athletic. He cannot shoot the basketball.
Those are all
He cannot play
similarities.
defense. He
All
cannot play
similarities.
defense. Yeah, okay. With the similarities, he's not 7'1".
Cannot play
He
defense.
ain't three
okay,
hundred
but
pounds.
yeah,
He ain't 300 pounds. He's not
yeah.
deterring nobody from getting to the rim. He ain't as good of a passer as Jokic. Jokic is averaging triple doubles for entire playoff series.
And that's
This
what
dude
that's
ain't
what that's
never
what
had a
Sengun
triple
can
double.
average if we run the offense through him. That's what we're saying. His
No, no,
passes
that's a
is
Okay, look,
project.
crazy.
the reason
No,
why
His
no,
the
no,
reason
passes
why
are
no,
we
bro.
crazy.
compare him,
No,
the
bro.
reason
No,
why we
bro.
say
No, bro.
Jokic,
That's a project.
King,
Hold on, let me finish. Hold on, let me finish. That's a projection. That ain't nothing we've ever seen from him. So y'all are projecting that he could do something that Joker is
No,
doing
no, no.
without any evidence to
But
support
what
it.
about you said he can't shoot? Hey, didn't Şengün improve his mid-range shot from
yeah,
his rookie season to last year? He improved
yeah,
a
he
lot,
did.
right? That
He's
mid-range
been
shot.
improving
He
his
improved
game
it.
all over.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
but
he
he
improved it.
didn't
He
take that
improved it
minute
to
though.
what? He
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 improved
didn't
it.
take
I
that
he
know.
many
I
passed
was
games
up
just
a
to
gonna.
lot.
improve. Huh?
I was just gonna
What?
say that.
But
Like he improved it
he
to
passed
what?
up
Is
a
it?
lot of 3-point shots, and they tried to blame it on Steven Siler, telling him not to take them shots.
I'm
Jalen Green,
talking
he didn't
about that
stop Jalen
10
Green
to
from.
15 foot
He
shot.
didn't.
He improved his
Exactly,
shot right there.
Taz.
That's not his formula. His formula is back to the basket in a pose where you get all them pump fakes
Hey,
and
look,
all
No
that little
doubt, no doubt.
faking. And hold
hey,
on,
look,
hold on. But when we
Taz
talking
on the
about mid range
comments.
shots, we talking about hold on, Chico. Hold on, Chico. Let me
Uh,
cook. When we talking about like mid range and jump shot, that's Jabari Smith. So that's why I say if a team present a zone like the Orlando Magic did once upon a time in the season, and we was looking like a goddamn JV team, like y'all don't know how to play through a zone, and they was telling me that you get the ball through LP, he can get you out that situation. I'm like, no, if you break down the zone, you gotta have somebody to make that mid-range shots that's not hesitant, that's quick with the mindset. It's not just trying to figure out, okay, King Moore Jr., you finna cut, or Jalen Green, where you at? Things like that, or make the shot. Like LP 6 numbers could have went up, but so is KPJ. KPJ could average 20 and 10 easy.
Yeah, easy.
If we want to be real. If
Yeah,
we want to
hey,
be
but
real.
look, hey,
So he can get better
bro.
at it. He can get better. He just have to be he just have to be more confident in his jump shot. You know what I'm saying? Africa.
Yeah,
Yo, King,
I,
did you watch
I
Sengun
agree.
highlights when it was all the passes? You watched that highlight?
Yeah, but those highlights they don't show the fuck ups. But look, check this out. So look,
Was that King? I don't think that was King. That was somebody else.
no, that Şengün said it himself that
No, bro. I
he's a
watched
fan.
damn near all of the games. So
Yeah, but look,
I seen LP.
He
He's
can
a
yeah,
good
pass.
Mm,
player,
King
and
was a
He can
beast.
average. He
nobody's
can
saying
average
that.
10 assists. If we
we
run an
didn't
offense, Sengun, he can
we
average
don't
10.
we
What
didn't
what
just watch him play. We didn't watch him play and say, "Hey, he reminds us of Jokic." No, he came out publicly and said that he looks up to Jokic. That's someone he modeled his game. That's just like Kevin Porter Jr. and Harden. You know what I mean? They're not the same person, but they model their game after someone. Like I said last week, Jokic, his favorite player was Tracy McGrady. He don't play like Tracy McGrady. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is that's the reason why we bring him up with Jokic. I'm not like the media start saying that shit, and a lot of people will start saying that, try to compare them. And no, he's not Jokic, but he is his second year, like Taz said in the chat, his second year numbers are better than Jokic and Jokic's second year. Not saying that he's going to be better than Jokic, but like Maz or who Javon said, if you give him more of the opportunity to cook on offense and pass the ball and score or whatever or make plays, his numbers can elevate to.
but
I'm not going
bro,
to say a triple double, but
they cleared the damn decks for this dude. They got all the big men out of Houston for LP. He ain't put up
Facts.
no superstar numbers. You want
He
to talk
wasn't
about
even
what
getting.
Jokic did the first couple
So
of
you
years.
rather
Jokic,
so you wanted
Can
us to
can
keep
I finish though? Hold on, can I finish though? Y'all talking about what Jokic did the first couple of years. He had another 7-footer and Nurkic that he had to compete with for minutes and shots and everything else. Who in the fuck is LP competing against, bro? And this
That
dude
works. That
is
works in his
he
favor
ain't
that he's
even
getting all
average a
this
double
time though.
double. He ain't even average a double double as a big man.
It was damn near a double double, and he wasn't even getting
That works to his
he wasn't even
advantage
getting
Damn,
though.
30
hey,
minutes a game. He was getting less than 30
damn near
minutes a
only
game.
matters in horseshoes, my nigga. It don't matter in
Come on,
basketball.
man.
okay,
He
What the
wasn't even
damn
Fernando.
near
getting 30
did
minutes
don't
a
matter.
game. You talking about double
Fernando.
double? He
So
wasn't
so
getting
you
30
saying
minutes.
Fernando should have stayed on the team?
What I'm saying is they cleared the decks for the dude, and he did not put up spectacular numbers. Like it ain't like y'all can sit up and say, "Oh, well, he had to share center minutes with this
Hey,
guy or with that guy." No, that
bro,
ain't the
You can't
case,
really
let me
bro.
give
go
you a
off of
He
last
comparison.
stayed
year
in
though.
foul. He stayed in foul trouble.
Let me,
He ain't a shooter. Like I'm sorry, bro.
Yep.
Like y'all
nah,
sitting
man.
up pumping him up like he's the next coming. He's not, bro.
He can be an
He is
all-star, all
definitely
NBA
next
level player. He
coming.
can be. And this is what I'm gonna say. Look. LP last season, he averaged 28 minutes, 28.9, so 29 minutes per game, right? He gave you 15 points, 9 rebounds, right? 4 assists, right? 15 points on 55% shooting. Let me go to Jokic's numbers. In his second season, Jokic had 28 minutes a game, right? So 1 less minute. He was giving you 16, 9, and 5, bro. That's very comparable numbers on very comparable percentages, bro. Now, one thing he can improve is his three-point shot. I agree. He's not the same type of playmaker, obviously, as Jokic. But let's not act like there's not similarities in the trajectory is all-star, all-NBA level LP Şengün, bro. Let's not
He
underrate that
But
definitely
young
an
man.
bro,
all-star when
but
he's
listen,
25,
I,
26.
listen.
hold on, y'all. Let me
Similarity.
rebuttal that. Let me rebuttal that because when we talking about
Oh my
Jokic,
God.
we gotta put that in context who he was playing with. Like King said, yeah, they move other guys out the way to let Jokic cook because they had other things going on. Then you draft a guy like Murray right after Jokic. We drafted Jalen Green before, or in the same draft as LP, right? But
Yep,
Jalen
he's
Green
one.
showing like he's that main figure, right? So why do we have to take a back seat for Jalen Green's explosiveness and elevation for LP's, IQ and passing abilities and stuff like that? I don't see that's the case. I don't see just because he has the tangibles of a Jokic that we have to put him in the place of Jokic.
Running the offense through
This
Sengun
is
means
this is
that
what I
every
want.
time down the
So
court,
this is what
he
I want
needs
to
to
ask
touch the
y'all.
ball. To make a
This is what I
pass,
want to ask y'all.
not
So
mean necessarily score, but you need to touch the ball every time you come down the court.
whose numbers is Jalen Green's comparable to in year 2?
Devin Booker.
Is it comparable to D Wade or somebody like that? Is it
Devin Booker.
comparable to an
Devin
all
Booker,
time great?
KD,
Edwards.
Kevin
Okay,
Booker.
so if
Whoa, yeah. In this age, Devin Booker and the KDs and
no, I'm
and players like that.
Rest in peace,
so
Kobe
my
Bryant.
point is it was better than Kobe Bryant, but we ain't sitting up here saying that
Right.
he Kobe. We ain't calling him baby Kobe now. I call him Bean too, but now that's just
I
me.
don't even
You know,
want. I don't even want to compare him to. I don't
I
even
see
want to
it.
compare him to no
You
Devin
can't
Booker.
call him baby
but
I don't even
bro,
want to
You're
compare him
like
to
right.
no Devin Booker.
we not coming up on this panel calling Jalen Green Kobe Bean.
Yes, it's
Yeah, but
not.
Or
Jalen
baby
Jalen
Bean or
Green.
nothing. Bro, there's similarities. Yes, there's some similarities, but he's not
Yeah,
Joker. He don't got the size. He don't got the shooting ability. Like he's not Joker. I wish y'all would get off of that, bro.
but it's the
And
fact that
then
Hey,
he
young
it's
made the
Africa,
not.
young Africa.
statement.
How many?
We know
Hey,
he
young
ain't the
Africa.
same.
How many?
We know.
Young Africa. You was looking at the stats, bro. How many assists did LP averaging compared to how many assists Jalen Green average, bro? I mean,
LP
Jalen Green
average.
only averaged like 2 or 3
if you look at
assists. I could
I
So
think it was
go
like
Jalen
that
Green
4, huh?
averaged
because
3.7 assists, and
Oh,
LP averaged
3.7. You can say 4.
3.7, and because it's close, and then LP averaged 3.9, so it's just a little
Okay,
bit
it's the
more.
same. It's just the same. Just a
It comes
tad.
down.
It's the same if you
Yeah,
want to round it out, right? So why we
Yeah,
can't
it's
put
the
the ball
same.
in Jalen Green's hands as well? And he's a more lethal scoring threat, not just
we
under the
can.
basket. He's a 3-level scorer,
You know why?
right?
You
he's a
know why,
true
Is
threat
Greenlee?
Alfie
though.
Because
a
of this
3-level
reason,
scorer?
Greenlee. Because you did that last season, and you had one of the worst offenses in the NBA, bro. You did that already, bro. And it didn't work
Same
out
with
well. That's
LP.
why.
Same with LP when Jalen
That's
Green
what I'm saying.
and,
We
Jab-
can't go off of last year, really.
when no, but that's a sample size though. That's a sample size. So
Mhm.
the 20 games that KPJ was injured, then Jalen Green got injured as well when he wasn't out there. We looked at horrible. Niggas was waiting, motherfuckers was waiting for KPJ to come back. man, we need KPJ back. Where's Jalen Green?
We're better
LP ain't doing it.
when playing.
He getting blown by. He can't stop nobody, but he creating our offense. That's why I say predictability.
Bro, we were playing better when Jalen Green wasn't even playing, number one. Number two, go look at the usage rates between Sengun and Jalen and justify these that way.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Jalen Green gets way more touches, way more minutes. But let me ask y'all this: why is the offensive rating?
Hold on, y'all, because I want to ask this and then I'll let you cook. Because when Austin says that the offense was erratic, but at the same time the offense wasn't predicated upon Jalen Green. When guys were saying, when I was doing live play-by-plays and I seen the comments and the emails and stuff like that, like, put the ball in Jalen Green. I say you're gonna have the same type of repertoire when KPJ's not out there. You're gonna have the turnover ratio just like KPJ did, because he's not a point guard, he's a legit two guard. We asking a guard to be a point guard in the second year in this league, just like Kevin Porter Jr. So LP, you do the same with LP. You put the ball in his hands without these guys that make you look good, what's gonna happen? The offense gonna look ugly. So year round, when all these guys was on the court, when they was missing LP not out there, when they was missing KPJ out there, was missing Jalen Green out there, the offense, no, we couldn't win basketball games, period. I understand that. But when I look at the sample size, when these guys was put in position to put the ball in their hands and lead the offense, LP's sample size look worse than these guys, bro. That's all I'm saying. It looked worse.
I'm saying that LP was less dominant with the ball in his hands than Jalen Green. That's what you're saying.
The offense looked worse.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you get the same outcome as far as both of them guys.
Yeah, I mean,
because they still put up, they still putting up the same amount of assists. And we talking about LP has some more IQ and playmaking ability, but the same amount of
Green
assists.
had the ball more. Green is a guard.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he did not. No, he did not. Jalen Green had a ball in hand even a third of the season, bro.
The dominant of a player as
how the hell he shoot 20 shots a game then?
You talking about shot? We talking about playmaking ability. Y'all talking about running the offense through him. I'm not talking about scoring the ball. We talking about putting the ball in LP hands to score in the basket. Then that's different. He's still not gonna put up 22 a game like Jalen Green did. Jalen Green
this year, but in a couple years he's gonna average 20 and 10 and 7.
No, I agree with that. But all these guys gonna be on another level. All these guys gonna be on another level. That's why I wanted to keep them three together.
Hey,
the core three, the core four, whatever you want to call it.
I didn't watch as much Houston Rockets basketball as you, but from what I've seen, bro, like when Jalen Green was on the court, the defense was much worse than when it was just Sengun and it was only Jalen Green, right? So the defense doesn't get better with Jalen Green, but also on the offense, I saw a more efficient offense when they ran it through Sengun. I saw him get better shots when they run it through Sengun. That's what I saw though, and I thought it was a better offense in terms of more efficiency. You got how many games are you really looking at though? Like if you telling me that the games that you watch, how many of those are games that you watch compared to all the games that I did and watched myself? You feel me? Young African. Yeah. The sample size is low compared to the games you saw for sure.
I
probably watched like what 10 games of the Rockets this season.
What you say, Austin?
I watched damn near every game last season too, and I thought the offense looked much more flowy. It had a flow to it when LP was actually. These guys didn't even know how to fucking run off ball. They didn't know how to set up ball screens and do up. Next season, they were just sitting around playing four out, one in. That's all they were doing. They weren't moving around. The only guy who was cutting was KJ. When did you see?
If he didn't cut, how would he look?
I just saw.
Did LP make Tyree Eason look like he looked? Did LP make Jalen Green be who Jalen Green is? Like that's what I'm saying, bro. Like if you put a team out there, Jabari, Jalen Green, all is gonna be a collective order at the end of the day. But if we just talking about like just put the ball in LP's hands and just dictate the offense out for that, I don't think that's the case. Now if they take turns, LP, okay, LP, we're gonna start you off then. Jalen Green, if you cooking, KPJ, Vanvleet, Harden, whoever we bring in, man, fuck Harden. He ain't coming to Houston, so fuck him. So I'm just saying, man, like it's a collective order at the end of the day, man. That's all I'm saying, y'all.
So
I'm not trying to shit on LP or
You
nothing
all
like
still
that.
got love for James Harden.
Greenleaf, you're saying Jalen Green is clear cut the best player on this team, right? That's what I'm hearing from you, right? He clear cut the best player.
Yes.
Talent-wise,
Okay.
yeah.
And what do you think the
Yes.
ceiling is for Şengün? How good can he be in the NBA, bro?
He could be
I think he
top
could be a
billion.
legit 18 and 10.
Top
18 and 10,
billion.
that's it? That's all? Damn. Hey, low key, bro, I don't know if I'm overhyping him. The man could be 25, 15, and 7, bro, in the NBA, bro. I don't know what y'all tripping on, but that's me at his best in his prime. He can get you that,
25,
bro.
15, and 7. So how you feel about Jabari Smith? How you feel about Jabari Smith then?
He can be a solid scorer too. He's gonna be a stretch 4, solid scorer 3 and D, great perimeter defender, second option on the team, bro. Straight up.
Bari's Chris Bosh, bro. Chris Bosh.
All right. Green the first option, Bari second option.
No matter which way you want. Hey, at their best, I'm saying Şengün the number 1 option. That's just me though. That's personally what I think. But I really think Şengün could be 25 points, 15 rebounds, 7 assists, run the offense through him, and be a very dynamic team on offense, bro.
Hey,
Jalen Green's role in this team, bro,
if he can do them numbers, young Africa, I love it. I ain't knocking none of y'all points. You know, I ain't knocking none of that shit.
And not this year. I'm talking about when he hits his prime, probably 4 or 5 seasons from now.
What Jalen Green gonna look like then? If LP doing them numbers, Jalen Green already averaged 22. What you think Jalen Green gonna look like?
Bro, I hope Jalen Green becomes an efficient scorer in his prime.
Gonna be at that
He can give you 25 on efficient numbers, bro. That's what I hope. 25 on efficient, 28 on efficient numbers, bro. If he can give me 50, 40, 90, bro, y'all looking like a championship team, bro, with that type of efficiency. That's what I expect from Jalen Green. Not a shot jacking number 1 option. I don't expect that.
Can't win more. Shit.
Yeah, I don't want to be no Bradley Beal. You know what I'm saying? They're putting up empty 30 points per game and stuff like that. I don't want to be like that. Yeah. I'm with y'all on
like
that.
I said earlier, we got a beautiful problem. You know what I mean? Like,
facts.
Man. That's why I love the debate, man.
The thing is, it's like everybody's like going off last year. Even though we sucked record wise, it didn't seem like too much internal friction amongst the players. It's like everybody respected each other. Everybody, put in the work. That's another thing. I feel we got a lot of young players that's down to work, down to get better. You know what I mean? They're not pulling the Zion. You know what I mean? Where they get the bag, they in the league, they feel like they make it. That's what I feel about Zion. You know what I mean? It's like as a kid growing up or playing sports, whatever sport you're in, your whole objective is to make it to the pros. You know what I mean? And then once you make it to the pros, a lot of people feel they already made it. They're there. They don't have any other drive or any other reason to get better. You know what I mean? Some people do it for the championship. Some people do it for the bag. You know what I mean? But I feel the group we have collectively is, man, they Stone and even the ones that was here before Stone, they're special. They're special, man. It's a special group of young kids that's going, man. I really see us winning like 3 championships within.
I hope we don't break up our 3 guys, bro. Like, and you can add Tyrese in there, but as far as like Jalen Green, Jabari, and LP, don't break them motherfuckers up, bro. Don't do that. We can utilize their talents to the highest degree because it's a formula kind of what Denver Nuggets present. As far as positions and everybody buy in. Now that we bringing in, Ime Udoka coming from the Popovich tree, we seen what he did in Boston. I think he really has that leadership and a lot of these guys and to believe that, hey man, it's not just one player. Yeah, maybe Jalen Green has that rock star mentality because that's the lead politics of it. You know what I'm saying? Jabari, a 2-way player, they're like that. LP, can he buy in after he hearing all this rah-rah stuff and not just about, hey, I'm better than Jalen Green, I'm better than Jabari and things like that, and run the offense through me. I don't want that to happen because of the politics of the NBA. Now, if it fits the bill, I'm cool with it. I believe in Ime Udoka way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He got more cachet as far as like leading a team, a group to a championship pedigree. Then any of these young guys feel like they believe who they are in their own right. So at the end of the day, man, I just believe in the whole structure of Ime Udoka. What are you gonna lead these guys to?
So Green,
going forward in the future?
Nuggets archetype.
Say it again, Austin.
Are you trying to follow the Denver Nuggets argument?
Not necessarily. I feel like we have the positions. You have the center position, a la LP, Jokic, Jalen Green. Maybe you could say Murray. But I don't think it's going to be in that same factor. Michael Porter Jr., I think Jabari Smith can be better than him because Jabari can be a better defender and a knockdown shot. You know what I'm saying? Created. I don't think Jabari is going to be more shot jacky. Yeah, he can be more consistent. He's not going to be more shot jacky like Michael Porter was. So I think like we have a formula of the rotation of the positions. But as far as scheme and defense and stuff like that, I don't think necessarily we're going to look like Denver Nuggets. We just have the guys that fits the bill and sizing them up like Denver do.
Hey, who was that? Austin or that was Austin or Young Africa?
Yeah, that's Austin. That's Austin.
So yeah, Young Austin. We had a convo last week about that, and we were just saying how the league is about to go away from those big three shit, that big three little bullshit that teams have been trying to do, and that Denver was a prime example of the big three. That you don't necessarily have to go sign big three players to win a championship. So that's what we were saying a couple of weeks ago about how we kind of like have a blueprint like they have, you know what I mean? As a young core we just got to be patient. Just like someone else came in and said, patience is, you know, we just got to be patient. So it's not that we copying someone else's blueprint or strategy. It's just well, if we are, it's from a GM perspective, you know what I mean? Stone has a vision which on what type of players that he wants, that he feels that can win a championship. You know what I mean? So I feel we got a good nucleus. I feel we could. What I said a few weeks ago, the West is about to flip flop. You know what I mean? A lot of those top teams like your Lakers and
Clippers.
Clippers, a lot of them teams
Clippers, Memphis, all these teams,
yeah, a lot of those teams that are for sure playoff teams at the moment, or you could pencil them in on the top 10 or top 8. They're not gonna be automatic. You know what I mean? A automatic team that you could pencil in as playoff teams. Like, because we got Houston, you got OKC, they're bound to turn that shit around. New Orleans bound to turn it around. Sacramento already turning that shit around. So those little teams, and we're some teams that have been at the bottom for. One thing about Houston, we haven't been at the bottom that long. Like, I think some people expected us when we got rid of Harden, because now it's 2-3 years later, we're about to start being relevant. You know what I mean? And it's not going to be. I know Haas said a few weeks ago that it'll be 2026, but I could see us being a playoff team next year, or maybe a play-in team next year. You know what I mean? And improve off that aspect. You know what I mean? But we're in good shape as long as we don't get desperate, man. And if we get desperate and sign a veteran,
I think that Van Vleet is kind of what I was trying to put the pressure on. Is like, are we getting desperate with overpaying a Van Vleet instead of breaking it down and say, hey man, if you don't want to take the 35 or 30 plus, that's bigger than your payday that you ever seen at the end of the day. You know, so I just don't want us to rush to the moment when free agency comes. You still want the Rockets to have options and really like break down that 60 million, not just throw it into one player for a season and then try to figure out and be a mediocre team after that.
Hey Green,
that's the only thing, man.
Hey Green, where did your concern of them breaking up the big three come from today?
What you mean about the young core big three for us?
Bringing it up, I'm like, why?
Why I bring it up? Because you know we having debates about like who the offense should run through and things like that. And my thing is like, we can utilize LP to his greatest strengths, Jalen Green and Jabari as well. And when I talk about options, Austin, you know what I'm saying? When I talk about options, I don't just necessarily think that it should just naturally go through LP because of what he presented. Maybe if we go through, you know, whoever the point guard is or whoever KPJ or whatever like that, if we dumping it down low to LP and making them make a decision off that, then it's different. It's a different scenario. So it's not necessarily breaking these guys up. You know, I
Yeah.
never wanted to break them guys up. I'm just saying that I want these guys to stay together. So I don't know what you're talking about as far as like I never said I
Well,
want to break them up or
So
nothing like that.
I can answer that. So you know the whole Jaylen Brown speculation and bringing in a so-called superstar and this and that shit. The talks that's been going around the league about Houston possibly bringing in Jaylen Brown or another superstar, and the in order to bring somebody like that, we're going. You know, a team is going to ask
You
for.
got to give up
Yeah,
somebody.
they
They're
might want
going
them
to
for the junior.
like Jalen
That's
Green.
not part of his big three.
Yeah, Jalen Green name had came up when they was talking about getting the Jaylen Brown or something like that. You know what I mean? But some of those teams are going to be asking for a Jabari or Şengün. So far, Şengün and Jalen Green name has been brought up in some articles of of players that team has been asking about. You know what I mean, or mentioned.
Our front office goes the opportunity in terms of salary cap and roster construction with all these rookie deals, and and being able to cycle through your guys and pay them and space out those payments as you need to create a sustainable championship contender, right? That's the position that we're in now with phase 2 and setting up those blueprints in terms of roster construction to create that sustainable contending basketball team. They cannot go do a move like that, go and get, especially like Jaylen Brown or someone like that who hasn't really hasn't been a true superstar yet.
Over here. Yeah.
That'd be terrible.
We over here critiquing
man.
the 40 mil. We critiquing we chiming in on Vanvleet, but shit, Jaylen Brown gonna be 3 times as much as that shit.
Yeah, you never know how Jaylen Brown would look as the first option. You see how Bridges, when he left his Suns, how he came over to Brooklyn, he was a totally new man. And I honestly think that fucking Jalen Green gonna have it MVP season next year, man. I believe it. I don't know why I believe it. I think he's gonna put up big numbers, efficient, and look real good.
Hey, Greenleaf, how come you had those free agent names on the list? Like you left a lot of free agent names off the list. Like you're saying those are the best ones for the Rockets, or?
Oh, you talking about these right here? No, these are the ones that specifically for the Rockets. You know, it was an article saying like these are the targets that the Rockets was looking at and stuff like that. So I put that. I just set it up with these type of names, but who knows, man? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? You got Morris out there and Tyus Jones out there for the Wizards that's looking to get moved and stuff like that. Like I'm looking at guys like cheaper guys like that.
Kuzma, Jeremy Grant. There's certain guys out there like.
But at the same time, I still don't want to overpay these guys because they looking for a payday, and I don't want Houston Rockets to be that big target. Oh, they got the money. All they gotta do is go over there, show up, play games, and whoop the whoop. Like no.
And then
Hey, what about a PJ Washington? PJ Washington would be nice for y'all, man. Would y'all sign a PJ Washington?
I mentioned him the other day. Yeah, PJ Washington would be good. But is he going? He can't come in here and start over Jabari.
Probably not. He probably coming off the bench. Yeah, he coming off the bench.
Yeah. So how much is we gonna pay him to be a bench player? You know what I mean?
$30 million off the bench. That's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot.
So
that's a lot.
That's been a lot of I know Green mentioned that a lot too. We all been like, how much are we gonna pay for people to come off the bench? Because from the look of things, we're gonna damn near be paying them more than the young cats that we got here. You know what I mean? And it's like,
you got a small forward. You can bench on Kenyon Martin. You can let Amen Thompson come off the bench. You can probably start a small forward. Or if you move Jabari Smith to the 3, you can start a power forward depending on how you want to do that.
Yeah, we're gonna. Well, I mean, I think you'll try to like utilize that if you bring in a Brook Lopez or 7'1", 7-footer, and then that's when you just like we had options of drafting Wemby for 7 foot. We were saying like, oh yeah, you can move Jabari to the 3. So I think it really depends on that type of aspect. But now that Brook Lopez might be out of the running, just like James Harden, so we're looking at Fred VanVleet and whoever going forward. It's gonna be a lot of rotation. That's why I'm gonna stand on going forward in the season about Ime Udoka. It's about the Ime Udoka way. Whatever he sees and what lineup he see, like the motherfucker come out and say, man, I'm starting Amen Thompson over KPJ. I'm not finna argue with him much. Well, I ain't finna come up here and do a stream like, man, he make it dog. I don't know what the hell he doing. I'm not finna do that. I'm finna analyze him and see what's up, because he sees something that I don't see, as far as like all of us critiquing this lineup and this team.
Yeah. Ty Washington could come in and beat them both, dude. Y'all don't even know. Like Ty is Tyus Jones, the same player.
Pretty much.
He's already on the fucking roster. His name's Ty Washington. I mean,
Ty Washington Jr.
He could throw both of those guys. He's the smartest player we have on the roster, probably.
Yeah, and he could shoot. Yeah. He could shoot the three. He could shoot the mid range. He just need more spin, and I feel we need more.
I'm tired of that. Hey Chico, I'm tired of that goddamn floater. That's all I seen last year. That goddamn floater. I'm tired of that shit. Run a goddamn offense. I want to see his assists go up. Yeah, the 3-point. Man, come on, man. Y'all Rockets fans. Y'all mean tell me I ain't see Ty Washington breaking them goddamn corner threes. That nigga was breaking that shit, bro. I was tired of seeing that damn floater. You got to do more than that, man. And we talking about a number 4 pick and Armin Thompson taking his position. I don't think that's out the realm. Like, they got to fight for their position. But at the same time, if you're a point guard, if that's what we're looking for, we ain't looking for goddamn floaters. If you got to protect the rim like Armin Thompson can, and he can read the defense, breaking down the defense as a point guard, then I'm going to take Armin Thompson over there. If he outplaying him, I'm not saying he going to do that, but I'm just saying. We're not going to just give guys spots like King say. We can't just give guys spots. Yeah, they got to prove it, but we're not behind we're not behind the scenes looking at it like he made dope, and these coaching staffs looking at it. So if we see Ty Washington come off the bench, how you going to get mad at me for talking the shit that I talk if I know basketball?
Yeah. Yeah, but no, I was watching a little workout, Almond workout just before you came on live, and that's what him and the trainer was working on, fucking floaters. And he wasn't that good with that shit. Yeah.
He wasn't.
You know what I mean? But that's
Ty Washington's go-to though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. That's why I say, Chico, I'm not looking for Ty Washington to go in
though. If it go in, he's smart.
If it go in, go in. But that's not the end all be all. Yeah, you got to do other things. Just the goddamn floater.
No,
Can you break the defense down and really set up everybody else like the Armin Thompson can? He can actually read the defense. He based his game off of breaking on the defense and setting up everybody else. I don't see that from Ty.
Yeah, he got good IQ. No, I feel you, but I'm not sleep. I'm not. You hear me say it all the time. Deshaun Nix out the way, and you give those minutes to Ty and Amon. If you bring in another point guard, a veteran point guard, then, or if it's KPJ, you know what I mean? Like, they gonna run the one, and then the other two gonna rotate. But to me, I feel Deshaun Nix got way too many minutes this year. You know what I mean? Like, we seen too much of him.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's too cool for school.
Yeah. So it's like, it's just like Tata. I'm down with giving him a good look this year. You know what I mean? But as for starting him over KPJ or Amon, I wouldn't. If he beat them out and coach decide that shit, then oh well.
Yeah, we ain't got nothing to say. Yeah, we ain't got nothing to say. We ain't got nothing to say. I'm still analyzing like what I want to see from these guys. And for right now, Ty Washington is coming off the bench for Armin Thompson in the summer league. So
I think you're right, Greenleaf. I think Armin is already better than Ty Washington.
You don't think they'll run two guards, both of them together?
Wait. I mean, it's cool, but yeah. I'm not saying that they can't, but yeah.
They're gonna be the second team, you know. When Jalen and whoever else starting to go down, take a seat. But like I said earlier, man, watching Boston, I went and looked at a couple of that lineup and shit that they had when Ime was their coach, and they went to the finals. And fuck, they didn't have a legitimate point guard, man. Schroeder was the only point guard on the that really got a lot of burn besides Marcus Smart. Well, you know, you even just said that not too long ago. Marcus Smart is a combo guard. He's not really a point guard. So this system might not require a true point guard like a CP3 or, you know what I mean, or whoever, you know what I mean. So we'll have to see how this shit all mesh. You know what I mean.
I mean, coming into the season, it's going to be in the half court. It's going to be Alpi getting his opportunities, and so will Jalen. But in transition, not getting the damn ball in transition. We know that. So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, that's how a lot of teams run nowadays. When they're in the half court, when they're not in the half court, they do another thing. So, and it's like you just like you said, you watched Boston when they had Udoka, right? They didn't need a trade. I know you've already talked about this many times, but the fact that they run those double big lineups sometimes just to get that extra screen space to operate in, that's where that floater comes in handy. So I could see Ty, whoever, if they can get that floater down, bro, that's automatic.
Yeah.
Nah, for sure. But hey, y'all, man, we going on, goddamn. What you say, man?
I said, why you tired of that floater, man?
Oh no, man, I'm just fucking with Tata, man. I'm just fucking with Tata. It's tough love, man. It's just tough love, man. That ain't all I want to see, man. I just want to see some point guard because I like Tata, man. I think he should have way more minutes in the goddamn Too Cool for School Dayshawn Knicks. You know, that's what pissed me off last year. But you know, I can't tell him to go out there and play whoever. I can come out here and scream and complain all day. Yeah, so I think he made dope. He gonna put the players out there that really capitalize on winning. At the end of the day, that's why you say ain't no handouts, man. If Ahmed come out here playing better than the next point guard up there, then it is what it is. So you know, either you gonna be in your feelings about it or you gonna keep it basketball. You feel me?
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if Amen Thompson starts, bro. He might take Kenyon Martin Jr. spot, bro. He might go with the 3-guard lineup, man. He might do that.
3-guard lineup, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, we shall see, man. We shall see, man. But we damn near going on 4 hours, man. Hey, this should be feeling like an hour and a half to me. But hey, we'll be back, y'all. We'll be back, man. Hey, salute to all y'all, man. Salute to Young Africa, man. Salute to J-Dog, Chico, the coaches, Javon, Austin, King, Reggie, Mash, all the guys that pulled up on the panel. If I miss you, I ain't trying to dish you, man. I'm just going off the dome. But y'all know I ain't took no days off this week or last week. And we'll be back in action in the upcoming days, man. Y'all be safe out there in them streets, man. Y'all be safe out there in them streets. Any last words y'all want to get off real quick?
And just scratch off Vanvleet.
Go get Cam Johnson, baby.
Yes, sir.
Peace, family.
Peace, y'all. Hey, y'all hit the like button if you haven't already, man. It's your boy Greenleaf exclusive with the fellas. We out here, family. Peace. Peace.